Well, all I know is that I'm on time. Intercold, you're here. Intercold, you're here. Hello.
I'm here. I'm present. Hello.
Roll call. Super Chuffer, are you here?
Okay.
Dong. Ooh, this is the Buddhist meditation stream tonight. Anybody got any alms? Any no, not alms. Well, I could take an alm. Any mantras? Any mantras in the chat?
Fuck about until you figure it out is one that DSP.
That's very British.
That's what he said, like in that clip that I used as the trailer.
Fuck about until you figure it out, mate.
Fuck about till you figure it out, boy.
Finger.
Go on. Was that a mantra? Was that a mantra?
Finger out until you. Anyway, look.
Okay. Okay. Finger out until you figure out.
Finger out.
Okay.
Does that
Works
mean,
for
like,
me.
you know, the fancy finger out, like when you're drinking something, like finger out?
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
exactly
I think it's a lewd thing. I
I'll
think it's a lewd thing. Just one more time, I'd just like to mention,
okay.
Super Chuffer, you were here, correct? Oh, it's 8:30. You're here on time, correct?
here.
Intercold, you're also here. It's 8:30. You're on time.
I was here early, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Snood, I'm also here. I'm also here, and I'm on time right now.
I wasn't here last week.
We're
though.
missing one person. Yeah, you fell asleep.
Someone is being a bit what's the word, negligent.
Old.
Old. Yes, I agree. I agree with old wholeheartedly. Very old.
Is Indrid quiet?
No, do not listen to the troll.
You guys are trolls. So
Thank
fuck
you.
you.
Do not listen.
No, she might be quiet. Ingrid should be the loudest one.
Yeah, you're
She's the most best
I'll
one.
just talk like this.
I'm trying to make her not the louder one though. You know, it's that's the problem.
I got natural volume.
Yeah, she got pipes.
Yeah.
She got pipes. She speaks to the back of the room like a real thespian, like a real thespian, like a gold star thespian. Right, Indrid? That's you.
That's right. I'm a gold thespian.
Clip that.
It's pretty good. I'll take that. I think it would be pretty hard to be a lesbian and just never like even accidentally sort of have sex with a guy, right?
Yeah.
What?
I mean,
don't you think?
how would that happen?
Well, I mean, there's plenty of ways, but I'm just saying it's probably that's why they call it a gold star lesbian, right? When
Is it?
Yeah, when
I
you're.
don't know what happened now.
You never heard of a gold star lesbian? That's when you're a lesbian that's never had sex with a guy. So it's like you're pure.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Interesting. I didn't know that. Now I learned something.
I guarantee you there is no such thing as a gold star gay guy. What do you think? Super Chuffer, go.
I think they've all had sex with men, yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Women.
Exactly, right.
In order to be a
That's
gold
one of the
star gay
prerequisites.
person or gay man, you don't have to have only had sex with men, right?
No.
And not a woman.
That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know anything, I guess. I just okay. I
It's
thought that because
it's
like
not
gold
it's not
star
the
lesbian.
exact same. No, it's the same award. Men and women can do the same things
Oh.
and can still be awarded the same gold star for the same reason. Okay.
Okay.
Unbelievable. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everybody. I didn't realize that we had such a hateful slur on our stream
I'm
tonight.
so sorry.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize. This does not reflect the
It's not the Detractor
yeah.
Beam brand.
No.
I'm quite a fan of gay.
Yeah. Big
Gay.
fan. Big fan.
They're called a Twinkie and a wrapper.
Oh, okay. Wait.
Okay.
Isn't that just when you have protected sex with a gay guy?
I think that sounds like it makes sense.
Right. Right.
To me, at least. Yeah.
You think twinks ever get sick of it and they're just like, I want to be on top one time, and it just looks ridiculous.
They have to, right? We're
Yeah.
human.
They gotta flip that around sometimes every so often, right? Come on.
Yeah.
Punching down.
Am I?
Well, I just said it as a phrase. I just thought it,
Oh,
like,
okay.
Oh, okay,
comes
that
in
makes
and
sense. I was just gonna
Maybe
say,
that's his mantra.
I was gonna say, as a virgin, there is no way that I have no power in the sexual
Snood
realm.
is pure.
That's right, and so I'm free to hate on whoever.
Wait. Because listen, if Alt isn't here, we can't blame this sort of conversation on him. So
Oh shit!
Well,
You're
what do you
right.
think I'm trying to do? I'm trying to summon him,
Are you
right?
coax him.
Oh.
I gotta
Coax him's
talk
been
about.
banned.
Yeah, I gotta talk about like dick and cum and
Badge.
Whoa.
yeah, right.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. Gay
Whoa.
is a slur. I can't believe he said that.
That was pretty good.
It's weird.
You filthy denthead. I'm gonna take you out back and give you an extra dent in your head, you fucker.
I'm gonna give you another fucking dent.
Yeah, you say it. You have to say it
Yeah.
with that much vitriol.
What do you think of the picture board?
Picture board. Oh my god.
Picture
Okay.
board.
I legitimately thought he was gonna put up like family photos in that, like pictures of
Yeah.
Cat,
Oh, that
and
picture
Jasper.
Yeah,
It's a bit little,
that was.
just like
It was tiny. It was really disappointing, right?
It is very tiny. It is very tiny. And
Yeah.
it's just there's no more. Okay, when it was just the PS5 box and just the Xbox box, at least it's like, okay, this is a gaming stream. Okay.
Yeah.
But now it's just whatever is in the background.
It's all
there.
trash.
Yes.
it looks like he's gone to sort of like a gaming charity shop and just sort of like a collection of items.
It does look like he went to like some secondhand store and just found like a marquee thing.
I
and
got
used
some
it.
yard
I got some shelves here too. I'll get a bed sheets from here too. This place has got everything. Wow. It's got everything
Like-
a cave streamer needs.
Yeah.
I can't get my head around the way that he didn't remove everything when he put up the foam and just sort of stand back and say, hey, just the foam looks all right. Like, maybe I don't need all this crap.
No, you got to know that he's a gamer. You got to see the Wolverine doll. You got to see Blanca. You got to see.
Well versed in all the dumb shit.
Oh, that's a fun game. That's a fun game. Have you ever played those games where it's like you look at a picture and then you turn the page of the book and it's like a similar picture, but there's like there might be stuff missing or stuff's different.
Yeah.
Or it's like a memory test of
spot the difference.
yeah.
Memory game, yeah.
Or it's like you see a picture and then you're asked to say like what's in that picture.
Well, when we used to play it as kids, we used to have a tray and all the items would be on the tray and then there'd be a tea towel covering the tray. So you'd be showing the tray and then the tray would be covered and someone would take one item and then you'd be showing the tray again and you'd have to guess which is the missing item.
And that's how they pick who the reincarnated Buddha will be.
That's right. That's actually true. That's true. I was watching King of the Hill and it happened there.
Yeah,
so, it must be true.
Thank you.
Thank
you to Dharma. Thank you to Sutra.
Shouts out to the ever-living Nirvana Buddha God Chuffer.
Shout out to Siddhartha Gautama.
I don't know any of these motherfuckers.
Oh wow, some Buddhist.
Shouts out to Darth Maul.
Shout out to Darth Maul.
Okay, I know that one.
Shout out to Darth Icky. That was Darth Icky was a real name that was being considered by George Lucas.
Icky?
When you said Darth Icky, I didn't think, he's just made that one up. I thought this is going to be some abstract sort
like
of
someone from a novel, right?
Yeah, he's going to be like some deep lore coming here. This is going to be something from the display case.
Yeah, no. I don't have any Star Wars figures. I don't really like Star Wars that much anymore.
No,
That's right.
Yeah.
the thing you made was pretty impressive, though.
Oh yeah, that was for someone. That was for a friend who likes Star Wars, though, right?
That was just for a friend.
That was
That was for Fred.
Yeah.
There's a question in chat that I'm actually kind of interested in.
Okay.
Danny is asking Snood, were you banned for your bit/cheer
What does that mean?
in
What
the
bit?
DSP chat?
What bit?
Well, don't pretend to not know.
I don't know, but was I banned from what?
That you were one of the 50
Wait.
bit bitches.
No.
No, but I thought
Dark
you
Side feels
you
tipping.
cheered some bits.
Yeah, I did.
Way long ago. Did
Yeah,
you
and
get
I made
banned
him
for it?
melt down because I said, Phil, couldn't you just turn your phone around and show it to the camera and this would all be over? And he goes, so there's this guy Snooty Roo who says, don't you do this? No, and fuck you for bringing it
I'm
up.
crying.
So did he ban you after that though?
No.
Damn.
I don't think so. I'm banned from his Twitter because I kept
Yeah.
posting every time he would call in sick to work and say that he couldn't I'm not able to attend the stream tonight. I am feeling very sick. I will not be able to. Yes. And every time he did that, I would reply to his tweet with just the WWE Champions event calendar from that day, and sure enough, every single time there would be an event of some kind going on.
Damn, dude.
And eventually he just blocked me. It's just he didn't want to let that happen anymore.
He blocked Detractor beam when I was trying to give Craig just general information during the side scrollers thing. So
I think it's pronounced Crave.
It's Krieg.
Crave.
It's Krieg.
Craig. Craig.
Right here in New Zealand, we see Krieg.
Krieg. I'm Krieg. Sheila.
It's coffee.
Oi,
Nice and coffee.
Oi, Krieg, Sheila. Eat him. Krieg and eat him.
Krieg and eat him. Eat him. Krieg. Eat him.
Krieg and fucking Krieg and eat him.
I'm still felted.
Crave. No one says felted anymore. That's gone now.
Can't you just
so.
log
But it says
into
it
your
on my tits.
WWE game account?
I'm not looking.
Oh.
Not now you said it. I can't look.
here's
If you draw
the
attention to them, I can't immediately
Snooty-
look. That's well off.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, here's you. It's you. He's talking about you.
It's me.
Now,
I'm in the
here's
stream.
a stupid one. Snooty Roo did a 100-bit cheer because you just log into your WWE game account and hold your phone up to the camera and disprove detractors.
The
Oh
arms.
my god.
See, head in hands means you fucking got me, and now I have to think of a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, people don't listen, but this is the thing. Real gullible, stupid, simple-minded people think it's that easy. Let's say right now. All right,
now.
First of all, I logged into my old-ass game account from WWE Supercard from years ago that I've admitted that's a game that I played a lot for about 2 years. And I held it up to the camera, all right? It wouldn't matter what it showed. It literally wouldn't matter what it showed.
I think
they
it
would
would.
find a way to spin that into a negative. They would find that would be a negative.
Yeah, it is. That's because it is a negative.
If
Yeah,
it's
'cause it is.
negative, then it's gonna be negative.
The whole thing is a negative because you're. Whoa, you okay? Spider attack?
No, ALT's here.
Oh, there he is. There he is, folks. Just the at
We're
the
about- yeah.
at the ripe hour of quarter at 8:45. We love it.
I like that you said it
8:41.
was
Usually the
spiders.
show starts at 8:45. Could someone tell me when the show actually starts?
That's a good. That's a good.
It starts at 6:30 Mountain Time on Thursdays.
right?
Or am I wrong?
I think
Because
you're wrong
usually
on
it's
that
like
one.
11. Did I start too early?
You
I'm
did.
sorry.
You
That's
did. I
my
didn't want to
fault.
say anything, but I knew it was going to cause
Okay.
drama.
I'm sorry.
So,
I'm sorry. I always get it mixed up.
so for the
What was that?
that's Siddhartha Gautama. We're practicing
Anything.
Buddhists now. Okay.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm on time because the show usually starts at 8:45. Are we reviewing all of
Sorry.
Snoot's tips to DSP tonight? Or
No,
what are we doing? Am I
no,
sure?
just
Oh,
so,
okay.
no. Someone
Just
asked me
trying.
if I'd been banned for sending a cheer to DSP, and I was saying no, I haven't. But we're laughing at
okay,
this.
okay.
We're laughing at
So you
this.
got your
fair
money's
enough.
worth.
Exactly. I did get my money's worth.
Oh,
It-
look
it's-
at
No, you can never give him the money, so you can't get your money's worth. That would be like you can't do that.
He did.
It was a
It was
it was
only
a
It's
$1.
encouraging other
It
people
was a
to get their
Twitch-
money's worth.
it was a Twitch
No.
bitch here though.
Yeah.
So it's number one. He doesn't barely even gets half of that. I would guess.
Which is like 50 cents.
Hold on a
So-
sec. Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on.
What? Oh.
By God, she's right.
Doesn't matter. He still spent it on Hogan's. Do you think that the current Keno Casino chuffing nonsense is worth the fucking thousands of dollars that he's got?
Well, it doesn't. Here's the thing. I always think about that. It doesn't take anything away from me, so it's like I don't care. But it's got to be worth
Sure.
the downfall of all that. And plus, as Meerkat always says, remember, money does not make Philip happy. It's in and out. You know what I'm saying? So,
That
like,
doesn't make him happy either.
yeah, there's no lasting.
It's-
There's no lasting satisfaction. So who gives a shit?
Well, that
Yeah,
phone's
it's
going to be there
gone.
for years.
That's it.
It's gone as soon as he gets it.
Yeah,
It just is.
it's gonna be fun at the end. Trust me, it's gonna be fun, worth it at the end.
I agree.
It's fun now. It's fun now. And by the way, nothing has changed. What has changed? What's different?
I don't
I
think he
know.
begs anymore. I think he makes demands now.
Yeah.
He was
says,
making
like-
demands before.
Yeah, but it's different. Like it's like he put on like a pity party. There's the narcissism angle, but
Yeah,
now
there's
it's like
more
I want the money.
confidence.
Give me the money. You don't fucking piss me around. The king wants his money, and like so, it's not as like in a way it sounds weird, but it's not as egregious a beg because it's like more straight on the table. It's not like pretending I want the money, but I might be better next week, and I might. It's like just give me the fucking money. And like, so,
Yeah, give it.
It is definitely like less annoying than the fake like, oh guys, oh,
Love it.
oh, well, I wish I didn't need to ask, but
That
oh.
man is the one that has me felted. Big ups all around. Stay sting.
Thanks for the 13 months, Iviga. That's pretty fucking cool.
Big
And
ups,
yeah.
big ups.
no,
all
Yeah,
around.
one's, no one's saying
felted.
felted anymore. No one's allowed to say it.
No,
anymore.
no.
True.
Don't
Oh,
do
fuck, I
that.
just
Don't do
said it.
that. LT, you know what felted means at this point, right?
Yes.
So
it
it's
means
over. It's
owned.
over.
I owned you.
That's what I'm saying is that it's over now, right? Like,
Oh, saying felt it or
Well,
what?
you know, it's like when a certain demographic of the public sort of learns
no,
about
something you can't say it anymore?
Well,
Ah, yeah.
because you know, in a way, it makes it like really lame, right? Like,
Yeah.
Well, I think Philip starting to use it already kind of made it lame, right? Because like,
I'm
that's
sorry.
like-
I was trying to
There
I was
is
trying to
no-
make an old joke about you and a lame joke because you're a boomer and a dad.
here's the thing. You gotta
Go on.
remember, when you're saying jokes, they need to be funny, or people don't really get them. You know, so work on the punchline a bit.
Oh, see,
come
maybe I
back,
should try
workshop
working
it.
on the syllables. Too many syllables in those jokes.
Workshop it a bit. Come back, and then we'll try it again.
Let's just try being here on
That's
time.
all
I
there
was
is,
ripping
okay.
off some real funny jokes when the show started on time, so you wouldn't
It's
know
okay.
about
That was
I
my
guess.
fault. Blame me. Blame me. My
Mm,
bad.
Just
My
want to
bad.
check the show. Last
I
week the show
scheduled-
started, or 2 weeks ago the show started at 8:45.
Okay.
Okay,
See,
well, we're just gonna
It
grow.
is,
We're
it's
just gonna.
my fault.
Listen.
I know that. I
Phil,
know that.
Phil,
And
I just
I feel
realised-
bad.
He listens,
Belted.
doesn't he? He listens, right? So, Phil, can you do me a favor? Can you just remove all the shit from your background and just have the big foam things? Move them slightly lower down so they are actually the background,
That
and
reminds.
then just see if that looks good.
That
and just
reminds
move
me.
from there, please.
That reminds me of what I was thinking about earlier. Is that
Ooh.
Go ahead.
how many things of DSP's background do you think you could remember from memory? Like,
That's a good
Ooh.
game. Don't look, guys.
that's
Do
a
not
fun
look.
game.
no looking.
Wolverine.
Okay, I'm not
Wolverine.
looking.
Okay,
No,
that's
no,
one.
no, don't start the game. Hold on, let's gotta go around the table.
Okay,
here.
okay.
Yeah. Hold on. So everyone has to say one thing, and we'll see who runs
I've
out
said
first.
Wolverine.
Yeah, until we
now, though.
can't.
You've
until
heard
we-
it.
yeah, exactly. So that's Super Trevor. You said
all right,
Wolverine.
guys, don't chat. Don't say anything.
But that was an easy
All right.
one. I shouldn't have said that.
Don't look at chat.
No.
If you look at chat, you're
Don't
banned.
look at
Yeah, you're
chat.
felted. You're felted.
Don't look at chat. Don't pay attention.
You will be felted.
Um,
All right. So
I'm gonna
chat, we're not
say-
looking at you.
I'm gonna say shitty artwork.
Which one?
Which one?
Be specific, please.
yeah, you do need.
So-
Okay, you need to name a current painting that is in his
Oh,
background
okay.
right now.
Current. We're
I
talking
know
this
that
week.
it has the color
This
red on it, so I don't remember
Oh,
what's
come on.
actually
You
in
can't
the
be done
painting.
That's
already.
you're getting
No,
skipped. You're getting
no,
skipped
no,
in
no,
5
no,
seconds.
No. You go move on to someone else. I'll think of something else.
That's not how this works.
Oh my god.
Okay, he's got the Vault Boy in there. Okay.
Okay.
Vault
Okay,
Boy.
Vault
good.
Boy. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yes.
I will say we're talking about current. The last time he streamed. I'm
Yes, that's
guessing.
right,
Is there-
that's
is
right.
it-
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not looking at chat here.
Uh-huh.
I will proudly state the poker chip that
Yep.
was used
Oh,
for
Okay.
Music USA.
I'm gonna say the Blanca Funko Pop.
Fair.
Is
That's
in the-
fair.
is in the
Super,
background.
super scuff.
That's good.
Well, then,
Super
shall I
Star-
just take one of the easy things, like the great big funny signboard with the picture on it.
That's
What-
fine. That's
no,
fair.
that's too
Very
vague. What's
fair.
it say on the
Little tiny.
sign? What's it say on the sign?
No,
It
that's
says
That's
like
loading.
DSP gaming and like
You know what
Oh,
it
the
is.
digital
Oh,
frame.
yeah.
The digital frame. Okay.
welcome to
Adrian, go ahead.
1984.
Is it a Mario painting that is there
Yes,
this month?
that's fair.
Okay,
Give it to her,
yeah,
give
fair
it to her.
enough.
That
Fair enough.
counts.
You can have that one.
Okay.
LT.
I will
you.
say, blame it on the lag sign on the
Yeah,
left side.
that's good.
Oh.
That's good.
Ooh,
I'm gonna say the
Oh,
phone,
no,
the
no,
sound
no.
absorption phone. Sound absorption phone.
No, I have to.
You gotta-
I have the self-felt. That's
So-
not there anymore because the sign took the place of that, didn't it?
Oh,
Oh,
self.
Wait,
yeah.
I'm taking. I am self-felting that answer, and I,
I-
want to felt a new
I
answer.
kind of want to give it to you because that is a new development,
Sure,
right?
it
It's
is
only been a
very
couple
new.
of nights.
Fair
It's only
enough.
been a couple
Fair
of
enough.
nights.
I just wanna
When
be
I
fair.
think about you, I felt myself. I don't need anybody else.
I just don't want to felt the rules of the game, so I will felt another.
We
answer.
are
If
all
that's
getting
okay, or should
felt.
we skip it?
Everybody's getting
Being
felt up
felted.
here. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay.
We
So,
all love
okay, we're
being
going back
felt
around,
up.
or should I give another one? I
No,
don't wanna
no,
felt
we're
the
going-
rules.
I can do another one.
So you gotta
Okay.
take your turn. Good damn
Okay,
you,
I'm
people.
waiting. I'm fucking waiting.
Spliffy, your turn. Spliffy.
Spliffy.
Me again.
Spliffy.
Yes,
Yes.
we got around. We got around the.
Yeah, it's your
the-
turn, Spliffy.
Did you?
Yeah,
Went all the way around
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, can I say LED? Well, I can pick off easy things like LED lights. They count.
Yeah, that counts.
You can't say
Absolutely.
that.
That counts. Definitely
Yep.
counts. All right.
Indrid?
Indrid Cold.
Judgy the Ghost.
Ooh,
Oh.
good choice. Good
Good
choice.
shout,
Very fair.
LT.
Yeah.
I will say, I mean, it has to be said, soundproof foam.
I already said that. I said that the last round just now. Just
But-
now.
but what if he said
That
like
was
a different color?
No, okay, well that's fine. Don't worry, I got plenty.
Uh,
I will say the amiibo from Twilight
Oh.
Princess.
good. Good. I'm gonna say the King's Crown.
Ah, shit. That's what I was gonna
That's
say.
definitely there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spliffy.
Wait. I'm just reflecting on the fact that that's definitely there. So,
Yeah.
It's the
Yeah.
ghost is wearing the crown now.
That's
It's
it is.
absolutely
Yeah,
is
and
there.
it looks fucking stupid.
well, we run out of things.
Spliffy,
Well,
don't get. Come on,
There's
Spliffy.
there's definitely another little like figure person, isn't there? But I probably don't know what it is. It's just like the little because you can't see it properly. They're little tiny.
right.
Like,
Sonic?
Oh, what a noob! What a
Is this-
noob!
Is it Sonic?
Yeah.
really
It is Sonic. It is Sonic.
Okay.
Indrid
Is
Cole
it
has
Sonic?
stolen the answer from Super
Sorry, I
Chuffer,
was
and now
trying
he's
to help.
and
That's
now
his
he's out.
answer.
So now he's
She
out.
can win.
No.
Felt
She can
it.
win.
You felted
Oh, no.
Super Chuffer. You felt them all
All right,
up.
so that's-
I felt him up.
I'm all right with not knowing exactly what everything is on the little shelf. But
We are running
I-
out though.
We are.
But Indrid, are you done? Then that's
individual
Indrid's turn.
towels.
I have yeah, see that's what I was gonna say. One of those stupid black and white.
And I
little
could have said the
curtains he's
contents.
using.
The contents of the boxes is files from his tax
Ooh,
returns.
yeah, that's good.
We can't. No. We
You
can't
can't
get
know
abstract
that. You
here.
can't know that.
We can't get
Yeah.
abstract.
Counts. It counts.
What can I say? The Scarface see you on the floor? I mean, come on.
The cum stains on the rug, maybe.
Yeah, like you can't do this.
Slick.
Has to be visual.
The
Has
weird
to be visual.
circular dust bunnies on the
Uh-huh.
floor.
No, that doesn't
Yeah.
count. No. We're getting crazy here.
Okay, well then I'm out.
The sheets.
No, you said Sonic. You're in.
Yeah,
So
you're in.
my turn.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I will say, okay, now it's kind of hard though. If you took out all
Yeah.
the shit,
Mm.
I will say, how about sees the okay? So Wolverine's sitting on Blanca's doll, and Snoot said that
Yep.
already, and Wolverine doll's already been stated. Then you
Right.
go to the right, you see the I want to be Kino Casino sign that's
Yep.
already been
Stock
said as
market.
well.
I want to be the
Mhm.
I want to be the guy sign.
Go
Mhm.
across the soundproof panels. Then we have there's something to the left of the amiibo that I cannot think of.
There is.
and there is
I
something
can't
there.
Think of it. Is it? Was it Vault Boy?
No, that's to
maybe?
the right. I believe it goes amiibo,
Oh my god.
Vault Boy. No, amiibo,
I think it's
Vault-
Sonic
Vault-
Amiibo Vault Boy.
Sonic.
Sonic
Okay,
Amiibo,
that's
Vault
And
I
then
will.
there's that
okay.
little box.
No,
of the-
I argue that.
the pot-
Okay.
I think
pot
there's
head.
Sonic's on the right. I
Oh,
think
it's a
Sonic's on
Baldo.
the
Funko.
right.
Okay,
Okay,
a
maybe-
Baldo
maybe.
is what we missed. I see.
Andrew's
No
reading the
Baldo.
chat. Cheater.
I know.
Cheater.
I
Cheater.
saw- What?
Unbelievable.
Get her outta here.
I just
Get her out of
said that
here. Get her
was
out
all
of Game's
I saw
over.
Ball, and I had to look.
Ah, yes.
Funko Pop.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Classic. Alt's voice is echoing. Is that
Huh?
happening to
For
anybody
me,
else?
Super Scuffer's super like loud as shit right now.
Loud as shit.
I had to turn him down.
Like
on
when
my
he
end,
laughs,
too.
it's like crazy. Yeah.
Dominant.
I do have his volume. I've got his volume at 43% for you guys too. So
Ooh.
that's
Ooh-wee.
pretty good. That's pretty good. You can turn him down individually.
My
though,
sister
too.
complains about
I
this, but
did
on my
that,
streams,
yes.
my volume is normal. I'm looking at OBS, and my volume's just like in the yellow, peaking a little bit. Like,
Yeah, see,
Oh, you
but
guys
see,
say
Yeah,
obs?
that's what I do with mine.
I don't say. I would never
I
say
don't-
obs. That's
I-
insane. That's a British
like,
thing for
people
sure.
say-
Must be right.
Yeah.
People say slobs when they're talking about Streamlabs OBS, and that one
OBS.
bothers me a lot.
Oh,
OBS.
anyone else know what slobs also means? People that are into the
Streamlabs,
ADG.
Slobs on the
Streamlabs
knobs?
OBS.
No, slobs are people that do work for you that aren't the main people. It's like part of the
Oh.
AVGN truthers universe.
Oh,
Because that's when AVGN went downhill, was when he started hiring slobs, which are people that do stuff for him instead of him just doing everything with
yeah. They call them
Mm.
slobs. That's funny.
the slobs.
That's so
Interesting.
mean.
The slobs are screenwave. Yes, Invisible Mute is correct. There's basically screenwave.
Okay.
And
okay.
Fear
Okay.
Monarch, yes, I do watch Red Cow. Correct, I do.
Oh my God, so much
Oh my god.
new information coming out tonight. That's incredible. That's incredible,
Hey.
folks.
I'm sure we're
Enough
gonna
about
learn
me.
a lot.
Indrid, it's time for questions with Indrid.
Ooh,
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm ready.
Hang on.
Okay.
Snoot, we have to check the game, don't we? Have to check how right we were. We can't.
Oh,
do
okay.
right.
Yeah. Let's just bring up.
That's-
Let's just,
well,
well, I
Oh,
no,
I've
we
got
all,
another
we got them
question.
all right. We knew.
I've got
Hold
another
on.
question.
But-
I've got
but I
another
wanna-
question.
Yeah, while I
Oh,
find
okay.
it. While I find
How
it.
much of that stuff would you put back in if you legitimately wanted to make his background look good? How much of that stuff would you put back?
I'd take away most of it and just leave the fucking foam and the stupid LED lights.
Mm.
I think it's
'cause
too busy. You just
it's
choose
way
one
too
thing to
busy.
put up. Put one thing,
Well,
or use your YouTube
and-
button. I mean, that's fine.
Sure,
YouTube
and you
button.
know what he could have done with the LED lights was put them around the stupid honeycomb foam,
Oh yeah.
and it would have been nice. Look at him! Oh my god! this is
It
the
actually makes
first
me really
frame.
angry that like the foam is just like an abstract
Wow.
slice of the screen, and it's
Yeah.
not like a full. It doesn't cover the full.
Oh.
The
Like
the non-blue
value in
colors
this.
are not even in frame, which
No.
vexes me to no end.
And he's got
Yeah.
All right.
white behind him now.
Yeah.
Snood, you are
Look.
feeling felted right now as you see
Yeah.
Sonic is on the right.
I
Oh,
do feel
shit.
a little bit felted right now, but that's okay. I
So-
can
Thank you.
recover. We have
Well,
two
look, there is
amiibos.
some-
That's what we missed. Is the second
Oh, I knew it.
Legend
I
of Zelda
told you.
amiibo. Yeah,
Okay,
Son of a
okay.
bitch.
See, and
That's
I was
it.
right.
All right.
That painting has red.
You're right.
my
You're
God.
absolutely right. Yeah, it was a red Mario painting. She's right, folks.
like,
One
at
of
this
the most
point, though, just,
common colors.
like this is so insane, isn't it? Like it just looks like stickers on a lunchbox or something weird. Like it's time to
does.
remove the two things with the towels on. They just absolutely have to go, and
Absolutely.
everything
They
that's
have
on them
to
as well.
go.
Like
It's
all of
such
it just
shit.
needs to go.
It-
Like,
You're
Take
at-
all this stuff away. Put the LED around the honeycomb. Looks
Yeah.
fine.
yeah,
And
you're,
but
you're
even make
absolutely
the-
right.
why does he put the? I know that the sound muffling probably works better higher up the wall for like theoretically, but just put it where you can
If
see
you
it.
Put it in
Like,
front
cover
of
it all
you.
where you-
It'd work even better.
That's true.
It doesn't matter anyway because he's got filters on his mic. So
Exactly.
But
You
for an
don't even
aesthetic,
need 'em.
it's just a patch like his beard. Like so, just put it everywhere where you can see it.
Oh.
Remove all the crap, and we're starting to get somewhere, aren't we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And you also consider his shirts are always a very complex pattern.
Yeah.
Like, at the moment. Like,
That's
so
got to be
with
wreaking
layering
havoc.
up all these
Honestly,
different
like,
textures.
in addition to his shirts, this is one of the most busy, like, fucking stream scenes I've ever seen, except for Tevin's. But you know,
I think this is the most like a child's shirt that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Like this looks the most like a kid, like some kid went to like a family
They
went to the zoo exactly. And they bought a shirt from the zebra exhibit or something.
I went
Okay,
to
it
the
looks like-
Seattle the zoo with my doggy, and I got this short. Look at it.
It looks like a bar of expensive dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Right, one of those
Yeah.
terrible,
I could use
terrible,
some-
expensive dark chocolate bars. I hate that.
I could use some dark chocolate right now. Being
Well, you
honest,
dark
I do like
chocolate
God,
girly?
that'd be
You
so
dark
nice.
chocolate girly over here?
I'm
I
not
like
afraid
dark
of it. I'm not
chocolate
afraid of
too.
it. Sometimes you got to break up and go to the wild side, the back nine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh,
Vegan
good
style.
question.
Hell yeah.
Swimco, no zoo trip for Cat, and that makes me wonder if they've ever even been to the fucking zoo together. Leanna got all the zoo trips.
I think they live in the
yes.
zoo, dude.
No, I think
true.
didn't Catherine get one trip to the zoo when they first got there? They got one trip to almost Seattle, right?
Okay.
I think she got to go to the Connecticut Zoo or whatever, or the Bridge.
That's
the,
it,
the
you're right.
Bridgeport
During the
Zoo.
You're right.
wedding.
You're right. You're right. Connecticut. You're right. That's
Yeah.
And
Okay.
she-
What's that like? The Connecticut Zoo?
I don't know.
Doesn't sound
Oh,
like
God,
it's
let me
going to
tell
be.
you.
Fuck if I know. I've never even been to Connecticut.
I mean, it's probably pretty tragic. Only because don't get me started on veganism, but like animals trapped in the zoo sounds pretty bad. And then
Well,
in
sure.
Connecticut, like,
In
there can't be many. I mean, it's not like a natural place where you might find lions and
Right.
tigers and stuff like that, is it? So it must be
No,
pretty
of
harsh
course
if they've got them.
Well,
Right.
that's an interesting statement, though, isn't it, Super Scuffer? You're saying no zoo can exist where the animals aren't naturally there?
Well, I mean, I've
Mm.
seen zoos where they've got like polar bears and it's just like hot weather, and you think this can't be right,
Oh,
well,
I
that's
know.
true. That extreme. Yeah, that's true.
That part,
Someone-
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you always feel bad for the animals halfway.
Yeah.
The worst is when you go to the gorilla place and they're just sitting there like thinking, like, son of a.
Yeah.
And it's winter, and so they're freezing.
How'd I end up here?
It
God
sucks.
fucking damn it.
Oh God, now I'm sad.
Sorry, I dragged it all down.
Yeah, way to
The
go,
zoo made
guys.
everyone sad. I've been watching.
Fuck
I've also been
you.
watching a lot of foodie beauty stuff and
yeah?
Anne
Animals?
this last couple of weeks. And I bet foodie beauty. She goes to the zoo a bit. Well, the Kuwaiti equivalent, which is to visit camels in the desert. Like,
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Wild camels?
I think they're being no, they're not wild because there's like straps on them and things like. they're
Yeah,
being
they got like
herded.
those saddles.
Are camels fully domesticated? Like, there's just no wild.
domestic.
Are there?
I think they can be.
No,
You
Are
don't have
there
them in your house.
any wild camels? Well, yeah, you domesticate horses, right? Don't you?
That's a good question
Yeah.
because I know there's wild horses are like reduced to like a single area in America. I know that. There's, like, beach
Wild
horses.
horses.
Can't drag me away.
I apologize. But camels, I have no idea. I just don't know about the
I
camel
Yeah.
biology of camels. Does anyone know?
You'd
I
think it'd be
that
similar,
you could
wouldn't
do
it?
that. Yeah, I think that you
Bit of
really
both.
can do that.
They've got they
because,
definitely
like-
like the Bedouin will have their own camels, don't they? Like run
Yeah,
around with them like their
and
horses.
I've seen
yeah.
on 90 Day Fiance that like when some of these girls go over to like Egypt or something, they'll go on a camel ride through the desert, and the
Yeah.
camels seem like they're well trained, I guess.
So we definitely got like the domesticated camel, but have we got the have we got the wild camel still? That's the question.
Oh yeah,
I would
there's
argue
nine-
then yeah. 'cause you're not gonna know.
950. There's less than 950 known to exist wild camels.
What?
There's three-
Yeah, but known to exist because you've got to
Weird.
get out in the
Oh,
desert
right.
and count them. Like you ain't.
Right.
Yeah,
counting
but
them.
still not that many. There's many millions of domesticated camels though. Domesticated Bactrian camel.
No,
Weird.
Ah, the Bactrian camel, of course.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I should have
that
known.
one.
I should have known the Bactrian
Oh,
camel.
yes.
Fear Monarch has asked why Canadians haven't domesticated mooses. And if you can go up to a
Meese?
moose and try to domesticate it, you can be my guest. I'm not gonna do that.
Tame.
You ever seen a
Those
moose in
fuckers
person?
are
Because I have,
mean.
and
Big.
they are.
They're
You ever give a mouse? You ever give a
fucking
mouse a
big.
cookie? Oh, sorry.
Nope. Can't say that I have.
Just a book. That's a cool book. I like. It's just.
It's
Oh,
a
that's
good book.
cute.
Yeah, it is a good book. It's a good book.
You ever heard of it?
No.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. I definitely have too. Probably
Yeah.
Snoop doesn't read.
Yeah. Hmm.
Are you
What is
searching
this?
for?
I
have
wanna-
you
I
ever
wanna
given
know
a
who
mouse
cried.
a cookie?
You ever had
Okay.
cried?
Oh boy.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool.
It's okay for macho men to show every emotion available right there, because I've cried 1,000 times, I'm gonna cry some more. But I've soared with the eagles and I've slithered with the snakes and I've been everywhere in between. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. There's one guarantee in life, and that there are no guarantees, yeah. And understand this. Yeah. Nobody likes a quitter. Nobody said life was easy, so if you get knocked down, take the standing 8 count, get back up, and fight again, and you're a macho maniac. Dig it.
Yeah,
Thank you, Macho
dig
Man.
it.
I agree. I couldn't agree more.
Thank you. Is that why
Macho
DSP
Man.
won't quit WWE champions?
That was our era though as well. DSP, that was I grew up with Hulkamania, and then Macho Man was going to be pushed. It was almost like you thought he was going to take the next carry it over, didn't you? But then Ultimate Warrior was pushed, and then Bret Hart was maybe the main man for a bit, and then I sort of grew up a bit. So
yeah,
but Macho Man was my favorite back in the day.
He's so
yeah.
That was pretty good, Shepard.
Ooh, the Macho Man's gonna come and take a shit on you, Mean Gene. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. He didn't. There's no shitting, but.
Yeah,
Well,
good point, Sam Babar. Can we
yeah.
call Super Scuffer old now instead of me? Because he definitely is.
absolutely.
He's around with Macho Man.
He's young at heart,
Yeah.
though.
WrestleMania 3 at the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. It's a
There we
day that
go.
I'm certain my guest at this time will not forget. I'm talking about the former Intercontinental Champion of the world, Macho Man Randy.
Yeah, it
Pause.
goes for guys like Macho Man, I'm sure.
Pause.
Nothing
Hell
means
yeah, brother.
Pause. He asked for.
Pause. Right. So in England, I never got this into my brain. I still do not understand. Why do they have the world obviously the World Championship in wrestling is the best wrestler, the main one. That's Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then they had this other belt, and it was like the Intercontinental belt, and I couldn't understand.
I don't get that
Intercontinental
either.
is across the world, isn't it? It's different continents, and then they gave
Yeah.
it to a slightly smaller wrestler. Sometimes it was like this other belt, but then he had it for a bit, and so what was the difference? Why?
Good
Oh,
question.
well, that's easy. Okay, so you have to create hype outside of just the top level, right? So how they do that is
Okay.
smaller storylines with lesser important belts.
Yeah, but what does it mean?
Alright.
Like what? Like the world belt is the world best wrestler, heavyweight best wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the Intercontinental like? What?
That's just
I
North
never
America and South America, because you could that's two continents. You just traverse that. That's Intercontinental, right?
That's
America
Not
and
all the
Canada.
continents.
yeah.
So there's another one in Europe and Asia, and another one Africa doesn't get one, and Australia doesn't either.
I don't know.
It's unfortunate, but I don't make the rules.
Didn't Ricky the Dragon Steamboat hold it for a while though? He's Asian.
I have no clue who that is.
It's real
What?
to
That's
me,
before,
damn
that's
it.
before my time. I know who
Yeah,
that is. but That's
sorry.
before my time.
What? Ravishing
I only like
Rude.
wrestling when it was Rock and Stone Cold. I was into it like 2 years.
Oh,
ago.
you like the Attitude Era?
yeah,
see,
yeah,
Attitude
yeah. I was-
Era.
I liked it when there was more of a
Good.
supernatural element to it, where there was just a guy who
like
was being
who?
raised, the Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
being raised from the dead, and he's
And I
a
like the
Oh, dude, I told you about that like indie wrestling company that I was a part of.
Indrid
You would-
Gold Wrestling. What?
When that man
No,
did a hit-
it was
when
called
that man hit on you.
Monstrosity Championship. Exactly, Super Jumper Monstrosity Championship Wrestling. Snoot, you would have liked it. It was all like mythical monsters fighting. It was good.
Oh,
It
so
was
it's like
good.
Rodan. There's like
What?
Gojira.
Yeah, sure. Well, we had
Yeah, they had
Dragula.
Warhammer.
We had
No.
Dragula,
Whoa.
who was a very shiny. Exactly. That was his intro song.
Wait, his name is Dragula? Oh,
Yeah, we
so
had
it's like a
Dragula, so he was
vampire
like a
drag queen?
Sparkly, yeah, he was a sparkly vampire. It was
Or
fun.
Big-
was it like Transformer? He could go turn
Money,
into
money,
a car.
money, money, money.
Oh, that'd be
Get out
cool.
money.
That'd be
Oh,
cool.
that'd be great.
money.
Since we're in the Gilded Gaudi arc, will we get a red wedding type of meltdown?
Oh shit!
Or will he whimper and limp away like an old dog?
Before you answer that, can you think of your answers? Can I just say, like Dark Days Mirror shouts out, he said, Papa Shango. And then also, I wanted to say that Big Boss Man was a big favourite of mine as well. Phil would love this. Why does it feel like it talk about wrestling? Phil would love it.
What do you think? Why do you think he takes Thursday nights off, Chuffer?
To watch Beam.
He's stealing
Hello,
my
Phil.
thoughts. He's stealing my ideas. He's
He
stealing.
stole Snoot's video.
I mean, that means a very different thing when you say it in that exact.
He
But
stole the idea.
that was my joke. And I even posted that at him. I posted on that video to stop stealing my jokes, Philip, and he didn't even reply. But he did let it through. He did
Why
let
are
it
you
through.
seethe about that? Do you want to answer
Just
the
tip
question?
him like you did before.
I did not tip him. That's a cheer, and that's very different.
Oh, excuse me.
Cheer,
Sorry.
yep.
Oh, thank you.
Cheer.
You should give him currency like you did before. I guess
Okay.
that's easier.
Maybe I will. Maybe it'll make him melt down the way that he did, and entertain the detractors in the future for years to come. I pay that price gladly.
All right, here's a
I-
question for
I thank you for your
Spliffy.
sacrifice.
Why am I spliffy now today?
Yeah, we just learned the word spliff today.
Spliffy.
Do you remember the time when you weren't sure if wrestling was real or not?
Yeah.
I do. I can remember that. I remember that red supernatural shit. That's
Did
what made me think about it was fake. I was like, all right, this is fake. This is
Did
crazy.
it
What's
Yeah.
Papa Shango? What's this guy doing?
I mean,
Did it like crush you guys when you find out there's like no Santa Claus? Was it sort of like that?
No, I thought I was
No.
smart when I figured that out. I was like, oh, I'm pretty
Oh,
smart. I can
okay.
figure this out.
I think it's
You
a
know,
sort
I
of
did
gradual
this-
process.
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit different for boys than it is for girls at that age
Yeah.
too, because boys are always just trying to figure shit out and ruin things for everybody else, right?
Yeah,
So
that's true.
there's just like people just kids telling each other there's no Santa, and you just kind of figure that out early at an age, and you trust your parents to like not lie to you.
Yeah, that's the bad part of it, isn't it?
That's the bad
in
part.
School before my parents told me, and I was like, "No, you're wrong."
Yeah, you remember that?
What
Like,
about,
you, like,
about Papa
fight-
Shango?
It was a boy that told me too. By the way,
See, what did I tell you?
yeah, fucker.
What would you
Start getting
rather not be?
whispers.
What if you
Yeah.
could choose for one thing to actually be real? Would you rather wrestling be real or Father Christmas, Papa Shango or
Santa.
Father Christmas?
This
Santa.
I would
is a
much rather
smooth
wrestling
level
be real.
Dented question.
Excuse
It's
me?
not- They're not comparable. Smooth
Yeah.
level
Yeah,
dented question.
Santa gives you presents, and then
You gotta just
the
make the
wrestlers
choice.
they're wrestlers.
No, I would much rather the wrestling be real than Santa be real. The idea of Santa is the creepiest thing ever. Are you joking?
I don't care. He gives you presents. It's loud.
Guys, if wrestling was real, everyone's dead in one match.
No.
What, you serious? It's real? Okay, we'll hit him with a chair in the head with a,
Yeah.
2x4 in the head.
I don't think they ever said that they hit them in the head. I think they are always very clear about hitting them in the very back, in the back of the back.
Okay,
They're
we don't do
gonna
neck
fuck up their
breakers and
back.
stuff, and that's all real, right? Neck
Well,
breakers.
Owen Hart's dead.
You can pull your punches so you don't kill your opponent so you can face him again, right? Like Goku, right?
True.
Goku will beat you,
No, it's real.
beat you to within an inch of your life, but he wouldn't kill you, right? That's how it is in wrestling too.
Mm. hmm
Okay, well,
I'd still
that's a
rather
silly
Santa
que-
Claus be real.
Nonetheless, Santa Claus being real was obviously the better choice.
I
Free
don't think
presents.
so.
What the fuck?
You only say
What are
that
you guys
because you're a
talking
dad and you're living with the guilt of having had to lie to your children for however long.
about?
Do they
No,
know
Okay,
that
let me
Santa's
ask
not
you-
I'm
real?
starting to figure it out.
I was.
Go ahead.
They're getting suspicious. They're looking at you guys in the spare room when you're wrapping presents in a hurry.
They're just getting analytical about it, and that's
Uh-oh.
the danger zone.
Dad-
It's like, hold on a second. How can Santa get to every single house? Like on this street, there's 50 houses.
Do you tell them it's the
Yeah.
magic of technology, right? It's
Exactly,
like, well,
it's magic.
when I was a kid, I don't know how he did it magic, but now we got the internet, we got Amazon and shit like that. You can just go anywhere.
Nah,
Are you
just
kidding?
magic. I say magic. It's all magic.
I was sent a wrestling promo that I'm told that we should play. I'm just gonna send it in the group. I haven't watched this, so we'll see.
You're lucky
Thank you,
you're lucky that
Medicare.
was filtered through Injured Cold and not, and your true identity was not revealed because suggesting a video in this stream is grounds for banning, sadly. So just bear that in mind, everybody. Thank you.
Yes.
Ooh.
Like I bought a Gundam last weekend actually specifically so that I could do like a Gundam assembly stream. But
Oh.
and what's actually kind of interesting motivational thing for me is that I haven't done it yet just because out of motivation. It's just like, oh my god, my place is not my space is not tidy enough to actually be streaming it. Like,
Well, you could just have the camera pointed down at what you're doing.
I am not prepared and well enough to broadcast actual cameras inside my home, and I'm terrified of it. So I'm just I'm using steel wool on all the reflective surfaces in my apartment right now, just making sure that nothing's shiny anymore.
Okay, smart.
But yeah, I did. So today I got just in the mail some wire because I'm gonna put a little part of the Gundam is translucent, right? And so I'm gonna stick a little LED.
This is
I'm
interesting.
gonna,
Stop
I'm gonna
it.
wire a little LED in there.
That sounds
Did you see this week the VTubers did a little trend where they were putting pictures of their feet, and it was like, this is my VTuber's dummy foot, and this is my
Wait,
feet.
ALT, wake up! They're talking about feet.
Oh, okay.
Talking about woman feet.
Wait,
I don't care about that.
The
I hate that.
the VTubers are using prop feet too.
You hate feet.
So
No, the
prop
VTube
feet do exist.
I'm not a feet man.
You're
Well,
wait,
it's like a kind of weird trend that was going
Huh.
around the
Are you-
VTubers. Not everyone was
so
doing
that
it, but
means you're a
it was on
hand
Twitter.
man?
What?
I'm not a hand man either. I'm not. I don't care about the extremities.
About the T and the A.
Why are they?
I'm a torso man.
Why are they
Ooh,
just
torso
showing?
man.
So what? They're just showing their hands and their feet, but
Interesting.
Just their feet.
just that. Oh, just the feet.
Just their feet.
Yeah.
Now,
The foot reveal.
now,
Like,
now, correct me if
someone in
I'm
chat
wrong.
said it.
But normally, I've seen a lot of girls post on Instagram, and they've put a little a sensor blur over their feet in some of their pictures, where they're at the beach or something like that. And I'm like,
Free
is that
feet.
really necessary?
yeah, because the sex people
Well,
like the sex
yeah,
feet, don't
Yeah,
they?
but get over
Well, but
yourself.
If you're a girl and you want to show off that you're at the beach, dig those fucking toes into the sand. Do it. Take a
What?
picture
Is
of
that
it.
frustrating for you, Snood?
It's not frustrating for me. It's just stupid.
Sounds like it.
Listen to what I'm about to say next, please. It's stupid that the girl even has to do it.
Well, it's stupid. It's not stupid because there literally is like websites that track famous people's feet, and every time they fucking show them, so it's got to get kind of.
I realize that, and that's what I hate, about society right now. But also, give me a break. Like, is it that big of a deal? It's your fucking feet. Shut up.
I know.
Like,
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Oh no, like 1% of the fucking weirdest weirdos ever are gonna beat off to your non-sexual or not even organ but extremity. Like, give me a break.
Yeah.
You like, I don't know. It's like
I think it's like an OnlyFans thing too. You want it? That's like premium content on OnlyFans.
Oh, so are you
right?
saying that that's sort of like a like a
Don't
scarce?
give
It's a
the
scare.
milk.
That's a scarcity
Yeah.
kind of thing, right? Like,
Why buy the cow if you get the milk for free? You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
but again, that's got to be only 1% of the fucking of the gooners
But
anyway,
those are
right?
those are the crazy ones that will pay good money.
Free
though.
feet,
The
yeah.
whales.
Oh,
The
That's
whales.
right. Yeah. You get a lot
Whales
of money
love
from
it.
those freaky dudes.
Yeah.
See, this has been a huge honeypot because now I'm luring out the weirdos and the sickos in our chat. I see notes there saying foot denial is a kink too, and so I've exposed you.
Talking of weirdos and sickos,
Go
you
on.
heard that Jessica is on her way down to see Cobra, but
No,
he doesn't want
That's
to go.
right.
What?
No. Yes. So he's right. So she didn't show up on the 19th like we thought she would, but she has been talking about showing up to his house in a sundress with alcohol so he would let her in.
Why does she know where he lives?
Because they were together.
So he's moved to a trailer now, hasn't he?
Because yes, but they were together when he moved into that trailer. They broke up
yeah.
after he
True.
moved there. So if
I
she, if
see.
she's
I
his
see.
girlfriend,
I
if
thought-
she wants to send him something,
I thought they had broken up before that, or at least he just didn't. He just didn't communicate that. Has he been doxxed? Like, not doxxed, but do his trolls know where he?
Oh yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they knew it before. Like he started even posting videos from there. I don't know how. I don't know how.
How was that possible?
I don't know. I don't know,
Poor guy.
man. It's fucking crazy.
Poor guy. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know if poor guy is right. Should I feel bad for Cobra? I don't know if he's if he is a good person or not, or if he's just
I
like a
don't-
weird little gremlin man that I can laugh at. Like,
Here's
Man.
my thought.
Yeah, it's tough.
Sorry, LT. What were you gonna say? I'm curious.
I was just gonna say it's not. I don't think you feel bad for him, but
stupid.
he got into this life himself.
Snood.
Hold on. Here.
Yeah.
True.
Gunpla, and before you know with your reverend blood joy sadly running your model train your basement.
well, the only part of that I disagree with is the word sadly. I think I'd
Exactly.
be probably in ecstasy if I had enough room to have a whole train set that I could have made a
my
model
God.
working train set up. If I had enough room for
would
that, are you kidding
love
me?
that.
Now, I will say that it wouldn't be a train
Chew
set.
fucking chew, motherfucker. Get that chocolate pudding, take it out to the
Yeah.
dining
Okay, again,
room.
you're
Let's
cutting
go.
me off before I've had a chance to finish my thought. It would not have actually been a train set. It would be a big terrain for a war game kind of thing, right?
Dude,
When you
that'd be
set
so
those up
cool.
in your basement, are you automatically added to the sex offenders list? Or do they
Absolutely
wait to
not.
actually do
Absolutely not.
something?
In fact,
Oh,
you're
okay.
probably added to the genius list, Mensa.
That's true.
Oh, okay. But
So-
anyway, about Cobra, real quick.
Okay.
He was a very low functioning adult.
Yes.
From the beginning,
Yeah.
before he was on the internet at all. There's
Does
a
he
new
officially have
documentary about him.
Asperger's or whatever?
Yes, he
He
does.
do- I don't- yeah, he does. So,
So
he
it's
was-
hard
he
to
was
troll
living
someone with like a neurodivergence,
It's
isn't it?
not,
Because you
yeah.
feel
It's-
like, you know.
I
but-
honestly, sorry, keep going. I'll
No,
say
no,
my
yeah,
thought
keep
after.
going,
you go.
Okay.
You go.
All right. So yes, in most situations you would feel bad about that, but the fucking sheer size of his ego is insane, and it makes you
here-
want to punch him.
Hear me out though.
Okay.
Okay.
That was given to him. That was bestowed upon him when he chose to upload videos on YouTube in the beginning. He does not have the normal morality or intelligence required to handle
True.
being on the internet. And
Ah.
that
That's true.
changed him in a very intense way.
Now,
That's true.
see,
I don't feel bad for him.
I always kind of took his attitude as like a defense mechanism. Like he was just playing up that
Oh.
attitude because so many people are trolling him. And I guess I don't know if it's a chicken and the egg situation, right?
I
like,
think it maybe started that way.
okay.
Here's a question,
Mhm.
right?
Maybe-
We're
so maybe the
detractors.
egg.
We make content and we talk about him, yeah, and we're
Yeah.
like horrified, shocked, and all appalled. But I don't go into his chat and like call him funny names. So
True.
I don't know
No,
if
of
I'm trolling
course
him or
not.
just like sort of watching it, like going like, oh my god, like you
Pointing
know,
and
look at
laughing.
this, yeah. So like, I think it's kind of. I feel happy that like he had that bug in his food and he ate the food.
Yes.
You know, how do you not like react to that and go, "Oh my god"?
Exactly, right? Like that's like, go on.
Well, okay, when he first started dating Jessica, when she came on, came to his house, and all of his trolls were like, "Dude, she's insane." He's like, "No, no, 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 no." So he ignored every warning he was given.
But why? But why wouldn't he? But why wouldn't he? Like,
I know,
you know
I know.
And I realize that he has oppositional defiance disorder or whatever.
True.
Right. So that probably makes him extra like resistant to good advice
You want me
and
to
whatnot.
brush my teeth? Oh, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, exactly. He's just like, and I don't know if I totally believe that's like a permanent mental affliction that you cannot fight and you cannot, work against. So it does kind of feel like he just sort of is a person who just kind of gives in to all of his worst impulses and chooses
the lizard brain.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's all about sort of instant gratification.
Yeah.
Right? I guess not instant gratification, but just gratification, doing what feels good. Like
not having to work for it.
Yeah, laziness and indulgence, really, right? Like the way that he orders shit is so gross.
Well, that's a common autistic person thing, right? A lot of autistic people that live by themselves, they eat too much because they don't have that control, right? So it's like, all right, I can buy shit. Holy shit, I can get a large pizza for $5 in a second. Why not get that?
That's true. I had a friend in high school who had like an autistic stepbrother. They had to put a lock on the fridge at night.
Yeah.
Interesting. I guess poor impulse control is probably like a good sign of severe autism, right? And that's probably a big part of it too.
Yeah.
And again,
Phil's wife.
Go on.
Yes,
what?
exactly. Yep.
Just said that's it. And just Phil's wife.
Yeah. I mean,
dude, you're right.
When you think about what actually had to have gone down and what conversations had to have happened in that brief period of time between DSP being broken up with Leanna and having Kat move in, or just announcing that he's got a girlfriend, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like a 8 month period, less.
That's a fast 6 months, yeah.
That's
it's
a
really
fast
quick.
6 months. And that's if you take at face value all the stuff we've been told about the timeline, right? Because for all we know, Phil might have smelled blood in the water of his relationship and just started talking to her sooner, right? Absolutely.
So she Big Guy says like she gained that much weight. So she was living with Subaru Guy for however long, and he was probably a normal human being that has to go out. I'm sure they were cooking normal amount at home, like both people cooking. Then she moved into the situation as an autistic person where they're eating out as much as they fucking want. It's gonna happen, right? I mean, that's how can you fight that? They never leave their house. She had a the guy seemed normal-ish. Subaru man. I mean, he's an asshole, I know, but so like go from normal to being a hermit instantly, right?
Yeah.
And she actually did care about working out. Correct, lotion up. She did care about working out.
She did. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a big lifestyle change to go from a normal human being, somewhat from what we know, and she was a normal size to go to being a hermit.
And God, I cannot believe how much weight she gained in such a short amount of time. Like, holy fuck.
That's rough.
Don't you think it's weird that like they tend to eat similar sort of food generally, and yet Phil lost weight, but he'd been consistently eating all that shit all his life, and then
Aaron, I never
so for her it was a bit of a change, wasn't it, to start eating his diet?
Yeah.
But yeah, she put on a lot of weight, but
excuse me, Philip, you're paying for everything, but I would like something else.
Right.
But so you would think that he would maintain or get fatter as well, because but how has he lost weight?
He's lost weight
it's gotta be an illness of some
become
sort.
more jaunt, right? And Aaron, I never said Subaru Man was base. Never said that.
What was that word again?
I think you meant gaunt.
Jaunt.
Yes. That's jaundice. That terrible disease, jaundice.
Actually, it's jaundice.
Jaundice. It's jaundice. It's an Italian disease.
It's a British word. Me and Spliffy here understand it. You guys.
It's like drawn and gaunt, but
Okay.
Okay. Wait to say it's gunt.
Gunt, right?
I think Phil's body is probably just used to empty, like calorie food. You know what I'm saying?
Like it just flushes it out.
Yeah, just junk food. He knows that you can't retain any of this. There's no good shit in here. Just get it all out, right? Don't retain any of this. And
get it out of here.
Do you think she's eating extra at work or something?
She's probably just eating when she's alone downstairs. She's got so much time by herself. And we've all eaten when we're bored before.
Right.
Bitch is bored, dude.
I just can't think about what she does outside of going to work. You know what I'm saying? When I try to think about like what Phil's days off sound like, where they're forced to be together and hang out and watch TV, watch the amount of TV shows that he's been talking about. I don't know why, but it sounds so fake to me. Like,
no, it does.
He asked his mom what she's been watching, you know, in his weekly phone call with her.
Yeah.
And that's what he tells us that he watches with Kat, because it's
Billy,
and your
daddy
been
watching BattleBots.
Their day offs are always Kat is watching something and then Philip joins. That's all the days off, or whatever Kat wants to do by herself, and then Philip's there too.
And
that's it.
Yeah.
It's all. I go to the grocery store. Kat wanted to stay home, so I went by myself. I think that's a lie too. I think he tells her, "No, honey, you could stay here. I'll go to the grocery store by myself."
I think that's true. Yeah.
They're probably just in a habit now, aren't they? Where they're just like, "All right, I'm off." Like, you know, there's probably not even any need for discussion. Like,
oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like
At this
when
point,
she
he
first
knows
got there-
she's just gonna stay home.
when he first got there, I played some today on the show. Like, it was like legitimately there was a pretending of, all right, guys, so she's off work, so I gotta go downstairs right now. I'm not fucking around. Like, it was like, I gotta go.
Kat's gonna be mad at me, like asking like she's fucking fucking Wilma Flintstone, gonna hit him in the head with a side of a brontosaurus ribs or whatever.
Very adamant about we have to spend our days off together too. It's not we are definitely doing stuff together. It's the only day we have a chance to do that.
Yeah.
Now it's not like that anymore.
And remember when people used to think that maybe Kat was the one who was abusing DSP? I don't know if anybody here thought that, but like, because he would talk about her like he was afraid of her. Like, oh, she gets, Kat's gonna be so mad at me. Oh my god! Like,
and even now, recently, he's been like, I'm just gonna go see what my wife's up to. I think she's home.
Yeah,
like, she's scared that she's home.
Making sure she's not like tying any nooses in the garage or anything. I guess like staying away from I'm just gonna make sure all the sharp stuff is locked up in the cabinet still. Just making sure
my sound traps are set, guys. Be right back.
Yeah, hold on. Just making sure all the cans with pennies are in the hallway still, because she's definitely gonna knock one of those over.
Do you think the new influx of money is going to increase or decrease divorce coin's status based on whether he's going to tell her or not, or whether she feels she should be entitled to any improvement in her life?
Well, it's all speculative.
Does not affect it.
It's all speculative, you see, because for all we know, they're divorced already, and that's Phil just having like a
could be,
you know, a midlife crisis spend-a-thon, right? Like, what are you eating there, Indrid? What are you crinkling around?
Nothing.
No?
Hold on, what's that? Yeah, hold on. What is that?
Okay, it was chili cheese Fritos. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Okay, all right, delicious.
They were good.
We
They
love
were good.
that.
I put them away. It's okay.
Chili cheese Fritos. I gotta get a pic
They're
of these. Hang on.
delicious.
Now, are you licking your fingers off every time?
Yes!
Are you using your teeth to scrape the dust off your bare fingers?
I use my tongue and my teeth.
Okay, go on.
Jamie, bring that up. Can you bring a picture?
Jamie,
of
bring
that
that
up,
up, please.
Jamie, bring that up, Snood. Your
Hold on.
producer.
Fritos chili
cheese.
They
Let's
are
see.
so good.
Okay,
They're
this
so
looks like
good.
something that they only sell in the southern United States. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm in the middle southwestern U.S. So
okay, Docs, cool. Thank you.
What? I'm in
Thank you.
Colorado.
I'll
Thank
see
you.
it. I will knock 3
Why
times
do they
more.
put such why do they put such tiny pictures on the internet in 2024? Why don't they purge
Snood
them?
picked the wrong one.
Because I'm lazy and I don't want to click onto the web.
Yeah.
I don't have to click onto the website. Here,
What are they even doing on there? Who
Sorry,
needs a tiny picture?
Because it's from
We know
Google.
they're
Here's the
delicious.
high def one, guys. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
Snood doesn't know how to use search filters and stuff.
It's okay.
He'll
I
get
don't,
it
I
someday.
don't. Oh yeah, I'm using search filters like I'm on fucking Yahoo Ask Jeeves over here. Fuck off.
Sorry, guys.
I'm just going directly to the website because I know it already.
I apologize, guys.
No, these are
Chili
if you've
cheese
never had
curls.
these, you should
They're like
try them. They're
curls.
very good.
I like
What's
the, you know what? I like
spiciness
the
level?
regular
Spiciness.
kind. I like the
They're not
regular
spicy.
ones.
I like regular Fritos too. They're really not spicy. I mean,
They look
maybe
nice.
they've
We
got a
don't-
little bit, tiny bit. But
Mm.
We've probably got something similar in the UK, but we don't have those, so I'm
don't
not
have
going to
Fritos?
Fish and
No.
chips.
We do have we have a baked snack called fish and chips that are little
what?
fish and chip biscuit shapes.
what is a
That
Frito
sounds like it
pie?
sucks.
Oh, it's so good. Oh.
Indrid, what's the dust quantity on these babies? 'Cause
Good
it looks
point.
like there's some
Good
dust. in it.
question.
I did have to, lick the dust off of some of my fingers. It wasn't anything excessive,
God.
you know.
Okay,
Do you
I
open the
gotta go.
bag? Do you have to open the bag from the correct? Do you have to open the bag from the correct end, or do you shake it up, or do you open it from the other end sometimes for a bit of a mix-up, or like?
Well, because I have
good
OCD.
question.
That's
I have
insane.
OCD tendencies. I like to open it from the top. You know?
Well, it's sort of liking about that's just how you open a bag.
Yeah.
Right?
Frito casserole, yes or
I
no?
was
Yes.
spliffy on this. I sometimes do that.
Spliffy scuffer.
You like to- you like
how
to
many
mi-
fingers
you like to
did you
mix it up?
lick? Sorry, just really a lot of people are asking.
I use my index finger, my middle finger, my thumb to eat
What?
chips.
Gotta go.
So
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say just your index finger and your middle finger. I was like,
I
what
just
the
use
fuck
the
is wrong
first
with
two
you?
fingers to pinch the chips like chopsticks.
Now, are you doing my life? Okay, I'm gonna blow your guys' mind right now. Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What the most annoying thing about eating chips, Fritos, for example, is that you got a fucking bag to hold on to, and it's you know right. Now
It's
let me
crinkly.
and you know you got to reach your hand in and you're getting your wrist covered in Dorito
Yes.
cheese, right? Your thumb is getting covered in Dorito cheese and salt and vinegar.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
Roll down, open it up from the top and roll it down to the bottom so that it's stocky and you can just stand it like a bowl. Oh,
I
baby.
saw someone, Fritos. I saw someone open it like, okay, lay the bag on, flat surface. Somebody
No.
fucking opened it from the middle and was reaching
No,
into it.
that's
I was like, holy
ridiculous.
fucking
That's
shit. That's
ridiculous.
That's sacrilegious.
That's
Do you do it where
ridiculous.
do you do it where people come around your house and put it in a bowl and then the dog eats it?
Of course. Of course.
I don't know.
I'm
The
a
dog's
bowl
gonna get it.
man.
You're a
I'm
bowl
bowl
man.
man.
That's
Yeah,
good.
but that
Okay,
dog,
I'm
my
a
dog's,
bag
you know,
man.
everyone's dog's gonna go and get that bowl. You got to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
My cats wouldn't dare. They know not to have people food. They're not.
Dude.
They're not allowed.
My
Big
cat
ups
that died
Carol
a few
C.
years
Who's eating
ago.
crisps with gravy. Sorry about your dead dog.
Yup,
God.
nope.
Ingrid.
My cat that died a few
Sorry,
years
your
ago.
cat died.
He
Sorry.
fucking loved like cheesy chips. He would eat Cheetos. He would eat fucking
wonder why he's
like,
dead.
chili cheese. It's not.
Yeah,
No, he had
I
feline
figured that out.
leukemia. Okay.
What do you think?
Figure
He
that out. Leukemia, fancy
He caught
word
it-
for eating
He
too
caught
many
it from another
Fritos.
cat. No, he caught it from another cat.
Oh,
Talking of
right.
cats, this week Foodie Beauty's cat got on heat, and Foodie Beauty's going to go on holiday. So instead of getting it spayed, she just tried to get it a cheap injection at some dodgy vet. And so she had to
Injection
keep
of
it-
what?
some sort of hormones thing. It sounds really. I think it's sus because she's like, oh, we've got a friend who's a pharmacist who's also a vet, and she kept it locked in a bedroom for about 2 days, and it was meowing, and it was back to the animal neglect storyline. You know, back to the animal neglect arc. It was sad, but like, that's Foodie Beauty for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, real quick,
Cat.
Indra, was the cat that killed your dog named Chester Cheetah?
Fuck no. It
Okay,
wasn't a
just asking
dog.
for a friend. A lot of people asking about that.
It was a
It
cat.
wasn't a dog. It was my kitty that died.
Chester Cheetah is the. You know who I'm talking
No.
about? It's a
Yes,
pretty deep
yeah,
joke.
I
there.
know. I
Who-
know.
do I know who
Oh, I
you're
know.
talking about? They didn't
Thank
just
you.
He's
get
off the
rid of
coast.
Chester Cheetah.
Just the laugh
He's off the
amount was pretty
Cheetos.
low.
Yeah, he's from
off
Cheetos.
the
I
Cheetos.
laughed. That was good. That was good. I liked it. I
All right,
liked
back
it
to
a lot.
Foodie Beauty though.
Okay.
I did not hear this arc so much. So Spliffy,
Continue.
please
Yeah.
explain.
Well, it's just pretty straightforward, isn't it? A cat came into season. She's about to go on tour. She's about to go on
Came
holiday.
into season.
Like, that's what you
That's
call
a
it.
very posh way of saying
Uh-huh.
that.
Very fancy way of
She's
saying the
bricked
cat is
up.
on her period.
She's bricked up.
Cat's on heat. Yeah.
Can I say
And
that if I'm
obviously-
horny?
Yeah,
I'm
You're
in
in
season,
season. You're not a
baby.
woman.
you're in a bit of an old season though. It's a bit of an autumn. I'd say you're coming into your season, brother.
You're
Does that mean I'm
ovulating.
older because I'm winter?
What?
I don't know that. Not quite.
That was deep.
Okay.
You can say that you're in your
Thank you.
season though, and that'd probably bring it. That'd probably bring
So
in
for
some
seasons.
positivity.
Well, which one's going to be spring and which one's going to be summer then, Snood? Snood summer. I'll have to be spring. Spliffy
Absolutely,
spring.
I represent the youthful mirth of summer like nobody's business.
That's
Are you
true.
kidding me?
That's
What am I
true.
then? The fall, the downfall.
You're
Yeah.
the decaying
Leaves.
remnants of the
No,
good
here.
time.
Let me comfort you. Fall is wonderful and cozy, ALT. Take
Thank
it
you.
as a win.
Yeah, just remember all the horrible obligations you have, like school,
Pumpkin spice latte.
family.
Hey, pumpkin spice, not bad.
Dude,
I love the
pumpkin
thing
spice.
pumpkin.
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah.
That's too sweet. That's too sweet.
Let me tell you the lines at the Starbucks. When I went to Target and they got a Starbucks in there, the line for that fucking pumpkin spice is so insane. It's like, guys, is it
No.
that good?
It
It's like
is.
for 50 people deep. Getting
feels a
Really?
little, that feels a little
pumpkin spice.
performative. That feels a little
We have
performative
a-
at some point,
we
huh?
have Starbucks in like my supermarket too, and there's nobody ever there, and I love it. 'Cause you go there and you
Oh,
get pumpkin,
that's
pumpkin
good.
spice right away.
Yeah, that's why the
So
best
nice.
the best Starbucks are always the ones that are in malls and
Mhm.
stores and stuff because their lines are way shorter than
Yeah.
standalone
This is,
Starbucks.
this is what you have to put when it gets to well, you have a special day for it, don't you? Like thankful day. Like
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's it. Right, that's what you've got to be thankful for, because that's the end result of capitalism. That's the win. That's where you get to. And the other side of the coin is you could be making products in a so like you could be in a Temu warehouse as a Uyghur Muslim who's been made to make products all your life in some sort of like concentration camp.
Sounds
hype. You could be blown to death in Gaza or something. So welcome to capitalism. Enjoy your pumpkin spice latte and your Big Mac.
Thank you for my PFL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this political?
It's a joke.
I don't know.
It's not a joke. It's just a statement.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it.
It just came to me.
Is this more vegan shit?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I don't know. It's just weird, isn't it? Don't you think it's weird? There's 50 people all queuing up for a pumpkin spice latte.
I think
just
yeah,
that's where we've got to. You know.
Meanwhile, people are dying, right? Like,
yeah,
you can't. Some people can't have any pumpkin spice lattes.
We should just have a bit more balance. Really, is what I'm saying. I'll tell you what that is. Do you know what that is? That's.
I agree. Oh,
that's
did you get that at like a yard sale? Where'd you get that?
It's my new water bottle. It's not a real gong.
It's me water bottle.
It's me
water bottle.
You guys invented the language, you say? I see.
Bottle.
I've never seen this spliffy, but
there you go.
Oh boy, what are we doing?
It's 1 minute 27 seconds of magic here. I promise it's worth it.
Yin and yang.
Let's.
We should watch the wrestling thing. We kind of moved on to
wrestling. Fuck that. And also, I've brought a video, so let's watch your video and then let's watch my video.
Absolutely.
Mine's real short, super short.
Okay, his is short.
Please translate this, Spliffy. Go back. Like this part right here is like you cannot tell what he is saying.
Hold on.
As an American,
don't say anything. I want to listen. I want to see if I understand.
Yeah, you try.
It tastes
right
like.
Go ahead, Indra.
It tastes like the water right there.
It tastes like all the other water out there right there.
Oh.
It tastes like every other kind of water out there.
It's like rocking the water there. It's day or night, free of charge.
Hold on. Let me help let me help the Americans here, Sheffer. Hold on.
We're doing.
It tastes just like every other kind of water out there.
And it tastes just like rocking the water there.
No. Does that help? Every other kind of water out there.
No, that first part is not every other.
Listen.
Like every other.
Listen.
Just like
every other.
Oh, just like.
I find he finds it difficult to find a way out of his sketches sometimes, but
yes, he does. That is a very good statement.
Yeah, but he's class. He's like, he's top level, and yeah, he does stream now as well, doesn't he?
I mean, this is always going to be one of the funniest things to me.
If you want to just watch Libby all night, I'll suggest a few as well.
No, but if you haven't seen Barry's Red Cola,
I have not seen this.
That's a very funny video.
We've got to watch She Turned the Weens Against Us before we finish this.
She turned the Weens against us! She turned the Weens against us!
No T's were harmed in the filming of these videos.
All right.
That's
so
this is my video that I brought.
Staying on the English theme here.
This is
English. Was the 12 creme caramel challenge, 1.2 kilograms.
Kilogram.
Seems. Oh, as I was saying, it doesn't seem that substantial.
Wait, you'll love this. I just promise you'll love it. I don't think English Eats is necessarily a bad person. I don't know him personally or anything like that, but I just think you'll enjoy this. So.
It's a food video, of course.
Oh,
it's a food video, yeah.
That looks yummy.
International food
how
video.
Many?
12.
That's not that crazy, I don't think.
Do you think you could eat them? I think I could eat them.
I've definitely in my earlier years packed down a 4-pack like it's nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I ate 2 Chobani yogurts once, and then that was too much. But like
2 what?
Chobanis.
What is
those yogurts?
What is that?
Yogurt, bitch.
It's a yogurt brand.
Chobani, bitch.
I don't know what that is. Never heard of that.
It's fake Greek yogurt.
I had 2 Chobani yogurts once, and I had
That's a lot.
So much. But
it was too much.
No lie, I on the right day, like if I knew that I was just going to be eating 12 caramel creams in one day, I could probably pack it down, no sweat.
Oh, that's not.
I would try.
It's not even that many calories, actually, is it?
Really?
It's like, yeah. What is that? Okay, what are these called? I will search how many calories there are.
Molly. Did it say Molly?
I think it's supposed to be a timer challenge as well, but it's,
Miss Molly.
Ms. Molly's.
Oh my guys, 100 calories each? Are you kidding me?
1,200 calories.
Less than 5 minutes.
But it's so rich, you see. It's so rich.
I don't give a fuck.
Right?
Okay, I want to try these.
You're a little candy boy. You like the sweets, huh?
Yeah. Dude,
I could suck that down, dude.
I would as well.
Now, technique is
like the camera work. I don't know if you've noticed that.
I don't care. Oh. I love the laptop and the holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Look at his head, dude. Holy fuck? That's
crazy.
a cue ball right there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And it disappeared. You know,
It's the British prophet.
Yeah.
British prophet.
Right. I've got to be quick with this one because it is really, really late.
He's eating it late at night too.
Yeah, he's gonna have some fucking
and this has got to be up in
indigestion.
an hour. So fingers crossed I can get up in time. If not, it might be slightly late. I do apologise for that.
This is from back in the
what
day.
we have is 12
How long ago?
cream caramels.
These two look pretty good though.
In the beginning,
I don't. I
It's
want.
5 years.
It looks like creme brulee.
That's what I was thinking too. I think they are. I don't like. I'm picturing them as pudding, but I don't think they are puddings. I think
Don't you
they're.
have these in America?
No.
I've never seen this, and I don't live in America, but.
I live in America. I've never seen
Don't
these.
speak for us, Snoot. Do not speak for us.
They've got a little. He's going to explain it. They've got a little tab on the back.
Turn it upside down, nothing will happen. What you've got to do is you've got to take off the lid, turn it upside down.
Japan has these though,
and
but
if
in
you have
America,
a
no,
look
I have not
on
seen
the
it.
It's like
back,
that putty
it has
thing.
The goal is to put them down upside down. That's the top, actually. That's the top.
Oh, so they're like cute little cake kind of deals.
Yeah.
Are these custards? Or
You should know. It's
Custard
French
style.
creme caramel. It's like
yeah.
with cream
Since they've been
custard
turned upside
and
down.
with
so
like
a
caramel
non-burned,
sauce.
a non-burned creme brulee, basically.
So I'm going to open
Yeah,
these.
I would.
basically,
I
Turn them all
would eat
down on
nothing
here like
but
this,
these for the
and
rest of
then
my
in
life.
the-
I bet
Seal,
100
make
pound
sure
these down.
Oh
It's
my
no problem.
God.
Dog alert.
They'd
dude.
be gone.
Fingers
I've
crossed
got
I
cat,
can do this
yeah,
really,
it's
really
cat.
fast.
Yeah, as he says,
Oh,
you
God.
peel off those bottom bits,
not
and that
sure
releases
if
the
I
pressure.
can.
There's a little hole in the
How quick
bottom.
we
Yeah.
do it.
They come
And they
out.
come out. If
Normal
you don't
size spoon.
pop it, then they
Ready?
won't fall out when you pick it up.
So,
Oh, interesting.
fingers
Oh, so you
crossed.
don't have to
I'll bring you
unwrap the
back
top
once
then, huh?
these are
Well, for the
all
cat,
on
for the
plate
what he's
and
explaining
outside
is for
this
the you know
Oh.
for the video he's gonna.
Right, I'm back.
Oh,
There we
take
go.
them
See,
all
he
off
popped
as a
them,
sheet.
he popped them, he popped them.
Right.
So let's-
Oh, but they're
Okay,
melting
these
now.
up
Look,
carefully.
he spent. He
Slumped
took too
down.
long.
Use a shape.
They're all
Ugh.
watery.
Oh,
They
my
were-
God.
That's
Oh
part
wait,
of it.
no, that's
That's
yeah.
lotion, yeah.
Slide them
Okay, if
over
it's a time
bits.
challenge, that's different. Okay, yeah.
He's got to get them set up. You know.
How long do you think it'd take you to eat these? Guilty?
They don't want to listen.
Okay, so I make sure I'm super hungry. Not that long. I'm not honestly not that long.
Like less than 5, right? Less than 5
oh,
minutes.
less than 5, absolutely.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, this
Do
is
you have
a.
a strategy?
This is an, well, yeah, just with
Flip it
my
around.
not bothering with a
Whenever they want
spoon.
to go.
Number 1, just swallowing them, I guess.
I would just spoon it up. I don't
He's on
care.
the Amazon. Oh my God, I want some.
Jeez. Oh, that's the next fucking integral tries it.
Yeah. Okay.
Times
Oh,
or
fuck.
12
You're right.
times 100 grams is 1.2 kilograms. So it's not a massive quantity.
No,
It's
it's
just
not.
the
See,
same
he admits.
flavor.
Fuck, they're not on Amazon. What the shit?
I've only recently found this guy, so I don't know if I
Got
like,
my-
vibe with it. For some reason, I think he's all right. You know, as a
ready?
person, you know, I'm not here to sort of like give him the DSP treatment, but on the at the same time, like look at the content. Like, do you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
That's
So-
a spoon.
It is so funny. Like,
1.
I feel like an asshole saying this, but like
I think so.
to just be like,
Dude.
okay, I'm gonna put up a
Okay,
timer
sweet.
on my laptop, and I'm gonna stand in front of my hole in the wall.
He's done the timer and it's going.
Yeah, start, idiot.
What? What is this? We're playing around first?
And now we're like
Yeah.
wasting valuable time, dude. You could. This is unoptimized speed run, right?
So he's gonna have to
Yeah.
write off this first. Look, he's gonna have to write off that first minute and start when the
Oh,
minute.
okay.
Why?
We're gonna start at a minute.
Start
Okay.
Just-
when it gets to a minute.
Oh, so that like he can count accurately. I love he's staring at it.
Yeah. Cut this out.
1, go.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, brother.
Damn!
Keep
that-
going, mate.
Go, brother. Come on.
Do it.
I think that scarred him for life.
What
right
that
there.
throat do? Come on.
Yeah, come on.
You
Come
didn't
on.
see that coming, did you?
Holy shit!
Well, see, in my head, that's how I would have done it too, though. Like,
Is that the only reason I've got the
if I can
spoon?
do
Is just to
that.
move
you don't think you
them?
could blast one down the old? Don't look at me when you do this, dude. That's gross.
I can't suck something up that hard. Just be.
That's what she said. What?
Hey.
What's this?
Don't slow it down. I am not doing this. I am not doing this. Its
my
mouth
God.
is so full of phlegm.
He's gone. But there's no alacrity to it. He's just like, come on, hurry up, mate. Like,
Yes, there's no urgency. There's
Why
no
is he
urgency
laughing?
here, right?
He's like cracking himself
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it's basically flan or flan, however you say it.
Flan, yeah.
Flan. Okay, I'm gonna have to Indrid cold tries these.
You said
10 of them.
Whoa, don't do it like this though. I want to
I'm
stay
not
on
doing
YouTube.
that.
Don't do it like this.
I'm not doing that.
Like this. Please.
I have to. Okay. All right.
Really
Okay.
try
Fine.
not to laugh.
Do
Just
one of them
one.
like this, maybe.
I'll do one like that.
Make sure there's eye contact though involved. Indrid, please.
Stop!
Oh, okay.
Stop!
Is this JOI?
No! Oh God! You looked at me.
Why is he laughing every time he does it?
Because it's fucking funny, dude. Look how he's having a great time.
He cracks himself up.
Well, yeah.
That's the best.
It's
Minimal
like hitting
chewing.
the throat is funny. What?
Blech.
It's
what
still
she
the time
said.
is going.
Yeah, it
Come on,
reminds
the
me of
time
that
is
guy
going.
with the glizzies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He stopped to talk and mess about. The time is going.
Absolutely.
Come on. I want them down.
ALT, I do think you could beat this guy at this point.
Yes, definitely. 3 minutes.
Check
please.
your timer.
And you can go spoon. You don't have to go blow each. Oh, come on, baby, you can do it. Oh, he's gagging on it.
Oh Jesus! Clip
Oh,
that,
no.
somebody.
He's
What?
gagging on it.
He's gagging on it.
Oh, I've got to stop doing that laughing.
Why is he,
Yeah.
My favorite part is the laughing.
I love that he's so full of like custard that he can't create like a vacuum anymore. Like,
He keeps laughing. What the fuck?
I love the way he has to bring them closer.
Yeah.
He can't stop laughing.
I wonder if he's doing a good time.
Yeah. Every time it hits the throat, he
I find it a bit
laughs.
harder because of the same flavour.
Uh-huh.
But probably because it's not lasting.
Stop looking at me! See, if he doesn't do this in 1 minute, I'm gonna be really disappointed. I might have to challenge ALT to the 12 Ms. Molly's caramel cream challenge.
Wait, oh man, see
I
that'd
can
be an
suck it up and
episode.
swallow straight away.
Yeah,
Because it's like
Yeah.
what,
all 3 of us
you
get
don't
12
chew it
Ms.
or-
Molly's.
or anything.
So you can see whose throat game is the best.
It's difficult.
He does.
It's
he
over
does a
for you,
10
Hose.
Muller rice. Do you have Muller rice in
Try
it.
America?
It's over for me.
In
You know,
Canada?
Try
What's
and,
that?
see if
Sorry?
you can-
What?
Do you have Muller rice?
Muller rice?
No. He does like a 10 pudding challenge. He does other ones, but
Oh, do you mean like
Rice
tapioca?
pudding?
Do you mean like tapioca or rice pudding?
It's
rice pudding.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I like
Not
rice
for
pudding
me.
a lot.
I like me
This
too.
guy seems like an honest guy. Like he's funny.
He's
but
having a
it's
great
like, he's an
time.
honest guy.
Come on, 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes exactly. Go.
Come on,
down the
man,
hatch.
go.
He won't hurry up, will he? He won't hurry up.
Oh, he timed it.
Oh,
Oh, you'd be disqualified for that. You left a little piece there.
yeah.
Dude, go check out the other videos. What else
Alright,
does
stop
Steve
the
do?
time.
Absolutely. 5 minutes and 10 seconds. Well done, English idiots.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is going on this channel.
Ooh,
Let's give him
yeah.
a sub. How many subs does he have?
Oh, we're
I
trying
like the beer.
jellied eels for the first time,
Oh,
guys.
Oh God.
Let's go.
Oh God, it's so
I
nasty.
don't
Like
wanna
who,
see-
who invented that food, man?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, I gotta know what jellied
I
eels look
want to
like.
see it so bad.
It's like a bit of eel in the jelly.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
Is it like
Yeah,
You can speak.
congealed.
It's squirting on me.
Cold, like
Intercold.
it's like sliced up eel.
It's fish
You
and
gonna
it's
suck
jelly.
that up?
Is this his
No.
Suck it
I love
up.
how we're
Do
putting
the same
this one
thing.
food
Enjoy.
Should I actually have the first bite?
Can if you want.
I'm surprised he's
Yeah,
got this
I'll
far
be-
without eating jelly
I'll
deals
be
in his
honest,
life
I'll be
anyway, because he's
Is
from
that
that part
is
of
that
the
like a
world.
fairly
Jelly.
is that common enough that you have
It's
tried
a
it?
London thing, really. It's a
you had it?
southern London thing. Yeah.
Really?
It's
How
horrible.
is it?
It's
Oh,
disgusting.
horrible.
It's a traditional
Salty.
English dish, guys. It's normal. It's not like that crazy,
Weird.
is it?
It's not.
I mean,
No,
that's
it's
new,
well.
Slippy.
It's. I
That
say,
is
you know, it's not the
horrendous.
sort of thing that everybody eats. It's like,
No.
you
I
know.
don't even want to put it in my mouth.
But
It's-
isn't there like eel shops? I remember seeing that like in that
You get-
cooking show, Two
No,
Fat
you know what?
Ladies. Like I remember
Yeah.
that episode very well.
Two
Well, you
fat
get
ladies?
pie and mash shops
Should
that
I
serve
actually
jelly
eat a bit of
deals as
jelly?
well. Like
Yeah.
the traditional pie
Yeah,
and
I'll
mash
do it.
shop
I'll
is
give
big,
it a
like
go.
in London, but it's still like they keep the old premises, like what you call it, like you can't change them. You know, they're like historically all buildings and stuff. So
yeah,
they
yeah.
keep. There's a couple of those that are still going. Yeah, the old pie and mash shops, and they serve jelly
boy.
deals. But you aren't gonna,
Oh boy.
you know, unless you're. It's a real specific acquired taste. I would say.
I think I'd rather
Yeah.
have escargot than this.
I've had
Oh,
escargot.
God,
it's
yeah.
nice.
I don't
You're
want
supposed
the
to dig
jelly
the-
part of this.
Yeah, you're supposed to really just dig the actual eel out of the jelly on your
for
fork
fuck's
and put a
sake.
bit of vinegar on it, and then just chomp away at the eel.
Yeah. Like the jelly is just the holder for the eel, right?
It's the medium.
it's
It's just the eel medium.
I think
the
they're out.
medium.
I might even be wrong in saying this or right in saying this, but out at sea, I think they fish a load of eels up and then cook them and whack them in the the gelatin and then put them in these big buckets, and then like obviously it's transporting and it's it's like kept in the jelly, isn't it? Like it's like a sort of
it's a preservation thing, right?
Yeah, preservation thing.
Yeah.
Because eels are good to eat. I've eaten many an eel in Japan, and they're totally fine. But this jelly aspect of this here really weirds me out.
Japanese eels, they're different though. They're like a different.
There's no jelly involved.
Oh,
okay, that's enough for me. That's enough for me.
I picked up English breakfast. English breakfast.
Yeah. Let's see what's going on.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you like the little window into England?
Absolutely.
I love it. I love it. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
That's kind of a
make
sweet
us worldly.
Intro.
Well, he's a mukbanger, really. He just like eats normal food. Well, I suppose, I consider it normal, but you consider it a window into England, wouldn't you? Yeah.
It's different. It's different.
This guy's personality, though, I like this guy.
Yeah, he does. He
He's
seems
alright.
fun. He seems fun.
He really does.
You never know. He might turn out to be either way. This is,
exactly. I don't even want to. I want to reserve judgment until I. Do a background check on him first.
Ipswich Town, great classic city there.
Ipswich.
IP Switch.
Oh, Derek Ipswich.
Derek Ipswich.
Shit.
There you go.
Well, don't you remember there was someone in Phil's chat who supported Ipswich Town football, and Phil called it
IP Switch.
IP Switch. Yep, that's like it's an IT term. It's a computer term. IP Switch.
Oh, look at you! Someone just got a fucking diploma, and now he thinks he knows about computers now. All of a sudden, huh?
When you go to the fancy dress competition, are you still going as the woman that takes them around the house?
Great question. Okay, so Spiffy here is talking about what would you do for the Detractorverse cosplay contest. And I think now
I thought you were going to say like the debutante ball.
The real estate lady is so like level 1 now. Like that's like we got to go way deeper. Like you got to go like chubby Latina level.
No, I'm one of the guys in the pool at DSP's barbecue.
There we go. Now we're talking. Now
the guy wearing a shirt and DSP in the pool.
I would want to be like, my low-key idea would be like the delivery guys for like the thing where Philip said like, I'll give you I got a big channel, I'll shout you guys out.
That's good.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you have to know what they look like?
No, I would be one of Leanna's co-workers that was like, well, where's the ring?
That's
nice.
good. Well, that's good. Just like a GameStop employee. You're like a.
I have some dumbass uniform.
I'm gonna be the woman in the facility that Jenna's in that looks confused into the camera when she walks past.
That's good.
That's a good one. Ooh, Best Buy Security Marine. Yes, Swimco, great one. The guy that threw the CD that someone returned. Or whatever. That guy's a good one too.
I'm gonna be the army recruiter that told DSP that he was good for intelligence.
Oh yeah, that's good. Ooh, Schmutzinator, the guy that Philip yelled out in the Hogwarts vlog when they went to vacation with Leanna. That's a great one.
Schmutzinator.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even know where to start with that one.
What? I could be the kid that he said he would slap in VR's chat.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
That one you can actually dress up as because they've got an actual avatar.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, it was Marines. It was Marines.
Was it like Wolf Girl or something?
Yeah, you're a part wolf.
Wolf Girl 112 or 111?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think it's 112. I think 112 is right.
This guy's just eating his breakfast, and you've got no idea what an English breakfast is like from any way.
I see eggs.
What's he eating? What is that?
Jesus.
That's an egg.
Who's that?
He's actually ordered every kind of egg in this breakfast because he's a bit of a chuffer, hasn't he? So he's ordered scrambled, fried, boiled, poached. I think he's ordered them all.
Eggs.
What's your favorite egg?
Yeah.
What's your favorite egg way?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Well, I'm vegan now, aren't I? So
Oh, right.
choose no eggs.
Oh God.
But-
Well, you never
light.
had vegan eggs? Or
If I was going to just make my own eggs like back at home, then I would probably just do a standard fried egg, and you cook it
AEG
gently
gang.
on the one side, and then right before I'm serving it, I'm giving it a quick flip just to, and then I'm flipping it back and serving it so it's still runny on the inside.
Okay.
Oh man.
I think my favorite egg way.
There's the beans. Look, he's eating the beans.
There he
my
goes.
God.
There he is.
Sorry.
Either scrambled or hard boiled.
I saw he had ketchup on his
That's what I'm saying.
mushrooms. I saw he had ketchup on his mushrooms, which I
He's
did
put
not
ketchup
like.
on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Why?
Across the whole board. Because it's a mixed, it's like a mixed grill, you might call it in America. Like you've got sausages, bacon.
Heard that term before.
Have you heard of a mixed grill?
No.
No.
Fuck. Well, I've never been to America, so I wouldn't know.
There you
but
go.
like,
Idiot. You learn the language, fucker.
You know, it's a variety of foods that are fried in the pan.
Yeah,
and
learn
they're all mixed up.
English.
I'll tell you what,
crab boil.
Alt, you would hate this because everything touches, you can't avoid it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
all-
I'm not doing this. This seems like a mess.
Like,
Two different. I
yeah.
like the orange juice and apple juice combo though. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy
right
that
there.
people do that because I thought that was just something in commercials. I would
Yeah, I did
never,
too.
ever have two beverages at the same
No.
time in one meal. That's
Unless it was
Dude,
like
listen.
coffee
Okay,
and
go ahead.
water
No,
or something.
sure. Yes.
Guys,
Yes.
You guys are being dented. He's at a restaurant where you can eat all
Exactly.
you can eat. Why not go for everything? Get a
No.
little taste. It's a small
I'll
shit
get-
cup,
okay.
guys.
Okay.
If
I
he
will
finishes
get a
it
cup of
all,
Diet Coke and then another cup of Diet Coke. We'll do that.
If he finishes it all,
Okay, yeah.
he can go back for seconds. So he's aiming to finish it all and then get another one.
Oh.
I just
So-
think the orange juice apple juice combo is like
God.
it's an accident waiting to happen of some kind.
Yeah.
I hate that. I also don't. I'm not an apple juice man. I don't. It's
Oh, either.
God, no,
What was that
He
that he
put
just
the
dipped that in?
beans on
That's the
He
beans.
dipped it in the beans.
I'm surprised the beans are even served on the side like this.
There's-
Usually the beans would be poured
No,
across the dinner.
There's not really anything wrong with that, in my opinion. I don't like. I get that you know. I wouldn't be dipping him in there, but like just being on the side.
No, no,
Oh, he's gone for a whole fried tomato there as well.
Yeah, I saw that too. No.
Oh, it likes the separation of
Yeah,
ingredients.
he's got-
Yeah.
he's wiping the gravy up with the sausage. Stupid.
Yeah.
Oh God,
all
change
getting-
it.
So we're getting
It's
mixed
turned an
up.
Attack on
Like,
Titan video.
You know that you gotta like they mix in your mouth and
Okay.
stomach, right? Like.
Don't
So are
tell
you
him
like?
that. He won't be able to live.
Are you like taking like a glass of water between each bite, ALT, so that the flavors don't mix?
No, I'm not that crazy.
Okay.
He's not
But
cleansing his
I
palate.
I have a schedule though, not a schedule, but a
system.
pattern.
Yeah.
A
So
system where
Pattern,
I do
okay.
part. This food is my first thing I eat.
and you're
Okay,
gonna
that's
eliminate
done.
that
Okay.
first, yeah.
Now I'll go to the second food, whatever that is, and then
Okay.
I'll move to the third. And
See-
usually I eat
you
whatever
don't
I like the
take-
best. I'll do that last.
See, I'm a
Okay,
sampler.
so-
I work my way like just like one at
Yeah.
a time, one bite from each thing, just sort of like
That's what I'll do.
balanced
No,
approach.
But
So
what
if
about-
you
Finish it
have
all.
like corn, green beans, and I don't know, hot dogs, you have to eat the hot dog first, all of it, and then move on to the corn, and then like whatever else.
Surely he
In
would
the
save the
reverse
hot dog
order.
for last, though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm just making an example. Is that what
course.
you'd have to do, ALT? Like
No,
finish one
the
thing?
hot dog is last. Yeah, so I would
Okay.
do the fit. Whatever you like the least, you do that first because you're still
Okay.
hungry. So even if you don't like it that much, it still tastes pretty good. It adds to the flavor.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm.
Don't,
So
what
like,
about
I'm
the
not a, yeah. Go ahead.
what about the pleasure of like mixing 2 or 3 different things on a fork and like having a different
No.
slight balance?
That's
You guys
far
are-
like,
too
you
high
know,
class for these
if
people.
you're having like
Trevor, don't try it. Don't. It's, they don't understand this kind of thing. That's a sophisticated way of eating. And I could
I do
picture you.
that.
I could picture Trevor right now, just like very daintily, like taking his mashed potatoes and spreading it on his fork and his, like a brisket or like
Oh.
a slice of ham. While
I have a
something like that.
question.
I'm not eating brisket and ham.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
ALT, what about like vegetable fried rice, but it has chicken in it? Is that okay, or can the chicken
Oh, that's
not
totally.
be
I
touching?
would. No, because that's the whole thing. If you get a fried
Okay.
rice, right, the whole thing is
Yeah.
fried rice. You get, and that's
Yeah.
totally cool. I'll eat
Right.
all that
It's
up.
pre-mixed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
pre-mixed.
okay.
It's
all
cooked
right.
together. It's all the same flavor. Is it the mixture of the
Exactly.
flavor that you don't like, or is it a texture thing?
It's whatever it's okay. So if I'm eating a green bean, it's supposed to eat the green bean. It's not supposed to be green bean and hot dog.
I love that your brain is like mad because it's expecting one kind of thing to be coming in, but it's getting 2. What the
That's the
fuck,
pleasure
huh?
of it. That's the pleasure of it. Is sometimes you can put a bit of potato and a bit of bean, and sometimes you can put a bit of bean and a bit of sausage,
Yeah.
and like that's the pleasure of the mixing of the
I'm
foods as
I'm
you go.
evolved past that.
No.
Caveman-esque. Like, let's try shit. I don't need to try shit. We're in 2024.
He knows what he wants.
I'm a purist.
I know.
I've calibrated my brain to expect crunchy green beans right now, and soon I will recalibrate it to corn.
Yeah.
I love we're just watching this guy pig out.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
tell you
great.
something else as well, right? This breakfast that he's eating, it is the traditional English breakfast. Usually you'd have black pudding with it as well, which is like blood
What
sausage.
is that? What is
Yeah,
that?
what is
Yeah,
that?
Blood,
please.
pig's blood sausage.
Okay, so we got jellied eels and pig's blood, and beans and fried tomatoes.
But listen. Also, you'd have fried bread with this fried toast. You call it a fried slice, yeah. So this is all very unhealthy food, and like whilst it's kind of traditional in inverted commas, the reason it's traditional is because after the war. Yeah, well,
I was saying it for the benefit of the Americans.
After the war, they were trying to promote like the industries of the, like farming and dairy and stuff like that. Get people back into eating these things. So they promoted like that it was good to have this breakfast, like of an egg, of some sausages, of some bacon, and put it all together. But actually, obviously, we know now that it's not very healthy for you. So
they did that here too. They tried to mind freak us with the food pyramid.
Yeah, do you know Kellogg? Okay, Kellogg specifically made it so that young people would not want to masturbate.
Yeah,
and so he just like dumped a fuck ton of sugar and everything.
No, that's cornflakes. No, cornflakes were masturbation.
It was Kellogg, the guy.
Yes, yeah, but he made cornflakes as a masturbation substitute.
Okay, that's what it was. That's what I'm thinking.
But
it's true.
But Alton will both attest that we ate a lot of cornflakes, and also it didn't slow us down on the old masturbation.
I know that too. Are you kidding me? Come on. Like, and then obviously nothing could quell my power, but that was the idea, and that was back then. Think about what masturbation must have been like back then. It must have been awful.
Well,
yeah,
you got nothing to look.
The cornflix on yourself?
No, you're eating the cornflakes. And wait, hold on. Look what I was eating right now.
Oh God.
Shit.
No. Watch how he does this last bite. He's like folding the ham over or something, and
he has technique when he does his baked potatoes. He eats the inside of the baked potato first, and then he has the skin. Like he's got
weird.
technique.
Ooh. What's I guess it's a skin condition, the red stuff.
I think he has got a skin.
Yeah, I noticed. I didn't want to mention that in the previous video because I thought it'd be too mean.
Sorry, you can mention it, but
he's got a skin condition. That's all. Yeah.
I thought it was sauce for a second, but I got it.
No.
Money.
What is this daintiness here? What is
He's very proper.
Is the god of fried rice mango FTW.
Jamie Oliver is the god of fried rice mango. That sounds kind of good.
Fried rice mango. That sounds kind of Derek to
mango
me.
Fried rice? Or is that a Derek thing?
Trader Joe's mango fried rice.
I understand the first bit. But then
thank you, Joe.
The last bit, I don't understand the mango bit. But also, isn't Uncle Roger emotional damage? Isn't he the king of fried rice?
Everybody's the fucking king of fried rice.
You
don't know who emotional Uncle Roger?
Yeah,
is?
you do know who he is. He really annoys me. I don't
knows who he is. I've watched him on.
He annoys the fuck out of me.
Phil reacts.
I might have a video. It was Sakay's cooking one.
Oh, okay.
She's a little bit strong on the copyright, I heard, but
this guy.
Yeah, that's Uncle Roger. Fuck him though. Like, we don't have to
he's an asshole. He just really irritates me. I don't like his
videos.
videos.
It used to be funny for a bit, but it's gone a bit far now, hasn't it?
I think so too. I think it's like when you that joke is good enough. It's one of those things where it's like you think of a joke and it's like, well, that'd be a funny idea for like a write that into a TV show or something. But it's like actually that joke is good for 30 seconds, right?
I said the Kay's cooking thing that I was thinking of, and we could just go.
I watch it. I just watch out for her copyright. She's a bit vindictive on that.
Kay's cooking, someone who famously commented on Phil's Instagram.
Yeah,
she did do that,
which is funny.
But I believe Big Guy printed out that her son or whatever was doing the Instagram shit for a while, so it's not actually Kay doing that. I can't remember. That's not the details. Might not be correct there, but I know it's not like actually.
It'd be so cool if he was a Detractor. He was just hanging out, eating Kay's food, and laughing at DSP.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat a raw egg.
What's this for?
It's not a raw egg. It's a boiled egg.
I was joking.
Wait, I think you can crack an egg like that.
He's had every kind of egg. Yeah, and now he's going for the dessert egg in some way. Like you didn't have to have every kind of egg here. Usually you would choose like one or t'other, But, like, he's gone for every egg.
One or t'other, my lord.
I'm not. Hard-boiled eggs. One of those foods that I have to go for first. If I'm full, I'm not really in the mood for that. No. What do you put? Any salt on that baby, or put butter? Butter?
I'm putting salt.
Butter.
Okay.
I've never put butter on one of these. I mean, I do, but not on eggs.
You take your chucky egg and you top the top off with the knife, and then you put a little bit of ketchup in there, and then you dip your soldiers in, don't you?
No.
Soldiers? What's a soldier?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, say that again, please. I think
put the egg in the egg cup. You top the top off with the knife. So it's sliced off, and then inside is that runny yolk and the egg. And then you put a little bit of ketchup, and then you bread and you toast, and then you cut it up into soldiers, and then you dip the soldiers in. It's
What
like a
the fuck
straight
are
bit
soldiers?
of toast. The toast are cut up into straight bits.
Oh, so
You
it's
can
just
egg dip.
strips.
Never
Okay.
heard that in my life. Never once
You dip
heard
them
that
in,
ever.
and that's your chucky egg
Flippy,
and your
this is a serious
soldiers.
question. Are you on drugs right now? Just be honest.
Well, let's not, we're gonna be asking people that question. Just wait, save me for last, please.
Okay. Soldiers? That's pieces
That's
of
what you
bread
call them
now?
in the UK. That's what you call them.
When I
If
was
you have it, but only like it's literally a piece of toast cut into lengths for the purpose of dipping
Okay.
into the egg.
What?
So if you're doing it for like if you just cut some toast into strips, then it's just bit of toast, isn't it? But if you've got an egg and you cut it, then you've got your egg and soldiers. That's what you've got
That's
there.
very. I never ever heard that before. But that reminds
I'm
me.
not into the runny eggs. Ugh.
When I was a kid, my little sister, her best friend, like lived up the street from us, and one of the first times she kind of like hang out at my house to like play with my little sister, that my mom was making lunch for her, and then we were making sandwiches, and she's like making a sandwich. She's like, "Okay, how do you want your sandwich cut?" And she says, "Cut it into an airplane for me." And my mom was like, "What? Just cut it into airplane. Cut into airplanes, please." And my mom was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to cut like this? And she's doing like a line across it. And she's like, no, cut it like airplanes. And she was getting so mad that she left. Like,
Did she mean like an actual airplane shape?
I think she meant like a cross. I think I never figured that out. I never bothered to check.
How weird.
But it's like you cut it in half, and then you cut it in half so that they're four. They're four.
Yeah.
I think because the
Well,
cut
so, like,
is the shape of the,
triangles.
which would be like a diagonal cut. I don't know.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
I've shown you my three-way cut before. I can't be asked to get it up on screen again. It's like an old picture.
Right. Yeah. Like
dividing it into 3 triangles instead of the standard 2. Right? It's just that's the way to go.
I cut mine
every triangle of pleasure.
I cut mine into non-Euclidean obloids that that are wobbly wheels, but always have a consistent center of gravity.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches in America, right? Peanut butter and jam, we call it in England, but that's really good. I used to eat that when I was younger.
I love those.
Spliff, is your cutting style made because it makes you feel like you have more because you have 3 of them?
Yeah, well, no, it's the amount of, you would appreciate this. The nice bite is the one without the crust, isn't it? Like, it's the middle bit, yeah? So by creating the 3 triangles, I get 3 big points that are nice bite instead of them being lost in the middle of the surrounding crust.
I'm
it
not
works
afraid
out
of a crust, though. I'm not afraid of it. I embrace it.
See, I'm like the worst ever because I hate peanut butter and I hate crusts. So
I love crusts.
So I'm just like I always felt really like self-conscious about going over to other people's houses because I never wanted to like upset someone's parents by like not wanting to eat what they made. So I would just like not have friends.
Wasn't that so scary, like low-key scary, eating at your friend's house when they have like, when are you over for dinner? And you're like low-key panicking because like, I don't like
What are they
some
gonna
shit.
make?
Yep,
And you don't know what they're gonna make.
I'm a picky little boy, and I gotta be polite, and my mom's gonna get mad.
When it happened, would you just eat it though? Like, because I just sit there and plow through it.
Obviously, it would just
You fight through it.
Yes,
I would
obviously.
sometimes try to
he's
like
a
say
polite
things.
boy.
Yeah, I would be like, you know what? I'm not so. I would say like I'm not so hungry, so I don't need that much like of everything.
Correct.
Even though
That's the play. That's the play. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I'm just not feeling super well, but I'm feeling okay. You know.
Oh,
Just not
you're
well.
probably
that
so obvious.
wrestling. Wait, that wrestling video, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Which one?
The one that I sent in our group chat.
I already said that. I already said it's going to result in a ban, and he's gone. He's out of here.
Oh, okay.
I'm joking, of course.
But then we can do DSP tries it. I'm into that.
I just wanted that on in the
30 years
background.
ago, we would have been strung up in somebody's tree, getting hung.
All right. Well,
My
thanks a lot.
God.
Thanks a lot for that.
Okay. That's nope.
And this is why we don't accept suggestions.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. Never again.
As I'm from Great Britain, I didn't understand the connotations of that video.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
You don't? You really don't?
No, I do.
It's a long story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a long story.
Actually, it has nothing to do with me either, so I don't understand it either. Actually,
I had it all explained to me when I watched that Django.
Disclaimer: Detractor Beam does not agree with whatever said in
no,
that video.
and whoever recommended that will be shot on sight.
Yep.
By me.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Which video is this?
This is eggs and bacon and cheese.
Eggs with the hole in the middle?
Pre-cook orange juice right there. That's wild cooking.
I was
That's
lucky
to clean the teeth out of the gin.
Yeah, that's to swish off the plaque off my teeth. The acids eat away at the teeth.
Oh,
this is egg with the hole in the middle. I love that he eats the piece of bread.
What you're gonna do?
And like, I love that he
Does he
calls
just do it
it
this now?
egg
An
with the
interesting
hole in
kind
the
of
middle.
a
Yes.
open
bread,
face
and it's called
sandwich
eggs in a basket, by the
Exactly.
Well, you'll see what I mean. So the first
I've
thing
made
you're
it
gonna
before.
do,
It's delicious.
you're gonna take these two
I'd do
pieces
this
of
like just
white
eggy bread.
bread.
I'd just dip it in the
And
bread.
what you're gonna do
Yeah,
is
it's
you're
French
gonna
toast.
hold
It's French
with
toast.
your hand actually.
Also,
Oh,
if
I
you're
thought you
doing
meant
the
like you
whole-
have a side of bread, a side of egg, just some
No,
toast.
dip it in the egg and then fry it, and then you've got egg bread.
I
Okay,
cut,
that's
the
fine.
hole out.
Yeah,
with a
cut the hole with
knife,
the-
by the way.
Just use a shot
Or you can-
glass.
Yeah, an invert glass. Yeah, and you can just take it out clean, can't you? No.
Just listen to what he says about this though.
Okay.
Okay.
Of course. Don't let it go to waste. Go ahead and eat it.
Don't let these 2 square inches of bread go to waste, guys. You gotta eat it.
But he was
Throws
keen
out
to throw away the rest of the mince.
Yes.
A
the
third of a
1/3
pound of ground
a third
beef.
of a pound. Yeah.
Also, I had
okay
this.
with
My
that.
my family had this exact dish set growing up.
No.
Yes, this exact plate, literally.
Ugh.
And I
Damn, Mom.
I think it's just a particular.
Fact check. I'm gonna get the fact.
I'll
checkers
get my dad
there.
on the fucking phone right now. If it wasn't 10 o'clock at night, he's probably asleep.
What's he going to say as well? Dad, can you describe the plates we used to have? Shut up and go back to bed.
No.
I don't want to talk about what are you calling me for?
I'd have texted him a picture. I'm sure he'd have been happy to debunk any.
Go down and photograph
clowns.
the plates, Dad.
No,
I thought he was about to spray ketchup in the pan. Oh. Oh no.
Are you spraying with that? In the UK and around like Europe, we're on the olive oil around here. Like it's mainly olive oil for
that's
the
what I
nice
do.
frying.
Oh, never used that. That's never been in my home growing up using spray pan ever.
You could all just put some fucking butter in it.
Yeah, that's
Butter.
Butter.
Can you say burger?
A cheeseburger.
Thanks.
There you go. Classic.
Cheeseburger.
You could add
Toad in the
green
hole.
pepper if you
Are
like.
you-
Not
Is that true?
Well, my
I've heard
okay,
toad in the hole.
all right.
I've heard toad in the hole
Cook some
before too.
bacon
I'm
ahead of
gonna
time.
Google this because
But
I've heard it as eggs
I'm
in a
gonna add to
basket.
this
You
dish
can't
So-
tell me I'm
to make
wrong.
it more complete.
Did I ask you this before? All right, but like if just
that pan should
like
be heating up.
before you got married,
Let me
then
go confirm
Japanese
that
food
it's
was like
warm.
exotic,
Toad in the
yeah.
hole is not what it's called. I'm sorry. These are sausages. Okay.
Yeah, Tony the whole sausages and batter.
Yeah. So I'm not wrong. You're wrong.
Felted them.
But
Yeah.
ALT, right? Japanese food would have been like exotic and like something to go out and try and it's different. But now like your wife can just cook it all the time. So does it like do you have like the benefit of like takeaway every night? Like is it like that, or is it just like you've got used to Japanese food now and it's just like
So to
mundane?
kind of show you what I'm
I'd
Where
doing.
did
say
you
used to,
ruin
but
her
also
and-
it's not that easy to find the
Looks like
exact
the zoom
shit
on my
you need to
camera's
make the
screwing
same
up
shit
because I
here.
got a little
Like
bit closer.
we have
There
Asian
we go. That
markets,
looks a
but
lot
they're not
better.
the same, and everything costs
No.
like 5 times as much here. So
Yeah.
you make do. So it's not like she's making like we can make like authentic style ramen over here, right? Like
Also-
you can make it,
Try
but it's
to
not
crack
like the
them
same.
inside of the hole.
Yeah. I'm okay. When I made this, I actually toasted the bread before I put it in the pan. Oh my
Yeah.
God! Look at that. And I hate.
Just let it soak in the bread.
It doesn't fit the
I
hole.
fucking hate. Exactly. The hole's not big enough, and it's not perfectly round. Like fuck you, DSP.
Oops.
Oh God, that looks so bad.
It
Would you not
looks
just have eggs on
gross.
toast as well? Like isn't that just easy?
I had that yesterday for breakfast.
Underneath the yolk, it's
I had
gonna start
scrambled
to
eggs
turn
on
white,
some
and that means
sourdough
that the-
toast.
Okay, and
the egg
ALT,
whites
do you now
underneath
cook
the yolk are
Asian
starting to
style
cook.
or do you cook
And it could take
American
a minute
style
or
for
two.
your wife?
But what
What is
ideally
that?
what
I know. I
we
still
do
cook what
here
I
is
can
we're
cook.
gonna
I
wait
can't cook
until
like
it looks
Japanese
the
style
underside
much, you know.
surface
What's
that
your
has gone through
favorite
the
like
bread is white and
American
cooked.
dish?
And then we're gonna flip it over.
She hates a lot of
Okay,
American
so now
stuff,
the
but
yolk's
things
Oh,
she would
okay.
she
on
can
the bottom side,
handle.
and you want to be careful
As
when
for
you do
stuff
that,
she can
because if you
handle.
flip it too fast,
Oh, it's like
or
American.
if
What's
you flip it
American?
too
though?
hard,
Well,
might
American
accidentally
fair
break your
food.
egg
Also,
yolk.
normal
Rebsy.
Just make a
American
running
fair
mess.
food,
Lasagna,
Yeah.
Yellow all over the
pizza,
bottom of
spaghetti.
Yeah.
No, and this is the worst curse I've ever been. Both my kids don't like pizza. I don't know what the fuck happened.
That's
But
Weird.
what the hell?
I probably just haven't had authentic Italian pizza.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's it.
Jar.
Big
Big of Rebsy with the one whole month. Thank you, and
whether it be
continue to
bacon, whether
enjoy
it be
those. Thanks for
sliced tomato,
busting your
or anything
membership.
else. We're gonna
Nice.
flip this.
Very nice.
and
Thank you
then
for busting
put
your
that
membership.
ingredient
Thanks
on
for
top
busting.
of each piece of bread.
Popped his membership
And,
all
then
over
what we're gonna
all
do
over us. Thank
is,
you.
since it's gonna be
He
warming
needs to have
up,
the lid
then
on
we'll
this.
add the cheese,
Yeah,
which is gonna melt
That's
nicely on
that
top.
is
Let's
the
get some heat
crucial
going in there.
aspect
So
we're
what I'm
missing.
gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead.
Yeah,
It looks like
because
now
the
finally,
top
as you can
really
see here,
isn't
it is
getting
turning
cooked.
white underneath the egg yolk, which
Why is
means
it
that
taking so
basically
long to make
almost
two
ready.
eggs in a bit of bread?
So I'm gonna go
I
ahead.
did. Hi, Darksy.
Get ready to flip it with my
I
spatula.
did.
Another
I
second.
I'm working on it.
There
though. Sometimes
it is.
Yeah, I saw Candace having chat earlier, but I didn't say hello.
Oh,
Sorry,
Darcy the
I
Flow,
missed
big
it.
up. But I'm working on it. I'll say like this is dinner's pizza. Figure it out. You don't like it? That's it. So sometimes they got to fight through a piece or two.
What kid doesn't like pizza?
I think it's propaganda from Chew.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Chew.
Please, Chew.
If you ever want to come back on Beam, you gotta stop it with the pizza. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, no, no, no.
Flip!
It's so bad!
Don't be afraid to touch your own food.
What the fuck? Whoa!
Don't be afraid to
Don't
touch
be
your own
afraid.
food.
Don't be afraid
Top
to touch your own
tips.
food, right?
Okay, I won't
This
be.
looks abhorrent.
He's fucked that up.
Yeah.
The bread's not even toasted at all.
Exactly. That, like when I made it, you toast it. With, you know, you cut the hole out, you toast it, then you put it in the pan.
That does seem like the better idea. And also, what's the point of even doing this other than giving yourself salmonella poisoning from your...
We need like a shallow fry on the bread. What's this pre-cooked bacon that he's laying on top with a little dilly-dilly? No, anyway.
Yeah,
And the
very
American
dusting it.
cheese.
This is all wrong. This looks like dog water.
You'd think that like the other side would be the side that you put all of this in.
Yeah, the one on top, the one with the egg, right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna
Like,
go ahead.
otherwise, like you're just making.
And like I said,
This is
depending on
wrong.
how you like.
How does he do everything wrong?
That's
he does.
that is the most impressive thing about him is that he's just consistently doing absolutely everything well, including buying all these improvements to his stream, right? Like you were talking about earlier, how the way that he set up all the hexes makes 0 sense.
None.
Yeah, it's a downgrade, really.
Yeah,
So it makes it look worse.
busy.
It's just stupid.
It's really
better for us,
stupid
though.
because
Easier
it is.
screen grab.
Absolutely,
Yeah, it is.
yes.
Dude, the white is gonna be a blessing. Like the white panels.
definitely.
And this one, it looks like the bacon.
Then we can
unfortunately,
get
was
that
curved up a little
BG
bit, so
dot
the cheese is
remove
having a
working
little
real
bit of a hard
good.
time
To the
melting.
point where because Phil even mentioned
But another
that, about
excellent
how
thing that I
like
have had
his
is like a
editor
slice
said,
of
"Oh,
tomato
we need
on
to make
each
it
one.
easier to
It's
clip your
great,
head out or
'cause it's
whatever,"
just
right?
like
And I'm
having
like,
like
"What are you talking
a
about? Why would they
delicious-
need that? They don't do that."
For
Shiny
thumbnails.
teeth,
Yes,
I
they
see
do.
you.
They do, though. They do.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, for thumbnails, I guess.
For thumbnails,
The,
absolutely do. Felt
He
it.
inadvertently
I
made it
think-
better for us.
It's flown under the radar a little bit about how we should have given him a load more shit about the PC because he spent so many years saying the PC master race was shit and consoles are better and like,
Yes.
and now it's like clearly
PC gaming is
PC's
dead.
great. Like,
Yeah.
I did a stream about that. Come on.
Yes,
Oh,
you
did you?
did. You
yeah,
did.
sorry.
Yeah.
I covered all the
I
time.
can't watch
Said,
every minute of every hour of it.
If you don't have the full
I'm there a
context,
lot.
get the fuck out, Spliffy.
Get out of here.
Just kidding.
I'm there a lot.
That's a good tagline. If you don't got the full context, I got it here. Right?
You know, he really, you know, like the PC's a good improvement, isn't it? And he really is taking to it well. Like it's opened up new horizons. He still hasn't got a picture on his desktop, but
I gotta say,
I
I
know.
was extremely impressed that he went to Twitter on his gaming PC to look at stuff, and I was like,
Yeah.
I know, yep.
holy fuck!
That's-
like,
That's a Kino Casino thing because he's trying to get clips, you know, and trying to be more hip like them. Like
Yeah.
they're just on
True.
the fly doing stuff.
the clips thing
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
he's always had the
They're
ability to
bad
just,
clips.
like in OBS on his laptop, he could always have just brought in a browser window.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
He could have.
So-
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
It's just because the
What you
keto guys
have-
do it that he's doing it now.
No, I don't know what the real name of it is because, like I said, my family never really knew. I don't remember the name.
His
My
family
family
read.
never really knew.
But hear that? Hear that line? My family never knew. I don't remember.
Okay.
Those
which-
two aren't
which
the
is
same
it?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, there's an official name for it as well. Like, you know, passed down through the generations.
It's eggs with the hole in the
oh,
middle.
this mysterious dish that appeared in my mother's kitchen one day. And nobody knows where it came from or what it's called.
Nobody really knew.
Do you have any family recipes?
Several different ways.
Yeah,
I don't-
cheese straws. We
Yeah, we talked about those before,
We
yeah.
talked about this. We talked about it.
When you were
Shut the fuck
describing
up.
those,
No, you
I
just
felt
caught
like
me
I
off
knew what they
guard
were.
with cheese straws.
Okay. They're delicious. Okay.
We do a chicken
Wonderful.
curry that's passed down from when, like, because my family can trace back to when the British Raj owned India and like controlled India. So
Ooh.
my great whatever. And we can trace my name quite a long way back to people who built canals and did some civil engineering and
wow.
stuff.
Money,
But
money,
yeah, so
money,
the family
money,
recipe
money,
comes from
money,
India and
money,
it's chicken
money,
curry.
money, money.
But, yeah.
Oh, delicious.
Now, I know why he buys DoorDash.
Yeah, good point. Turtles.
Yes, absolutely, Aussie Turtles. I'll link
And
the
also-
cheese straw recipe in the chat since
Thanks.
people
How
are wondering. There are people asking, okay? Or
How dare
two
he?
people.
How dare he criticize the food that he eats from the fast food restaurants and then turn this shit out?
Yeah.
How dare he criticize his own wife's cooking? Did you hear him the other night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what did he say the other
Too
night?
salty, over-seasoned.
Yeah, it was okay. It was, I don't know. She kind of fucked it up, I guess, a little bit.
She'll perfect it next time. She'll polish it.
Wow.
She'll work on this. She better. Well, there's
Fucking
2 more
better.
lashings for her tonight.
Yeah.
But it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Like if he's just getting an over-seasoned portion because she's killing him with salt. Like,
Oh God! Oh my God! We would only be so lucky.
That does make me think sometime that actually like the jokes are true and that she's just like some poor moron just like stumbling around DSP's house, breaking all the cabinets and cooking him like
She mixed up the sugar with the salt and
exactly. She's making him like really really sugary pasta and I don't know, like just using grape jelly instead of. He's been holding this into the camera for so long.
I made a soup once.
Season. I didn't season it all, but when this is
you want to hear him?
salt, pepper,
Listen
things
to
like
my
that
soup.
on it. I
What
actually
did you
prefer
say?
this.
Wait, you made a
Right.
soup?
Which is why.
Yeah, listen, right?
Okay.
Listen, I made a soup once, right?
Whoa.
And I at home I blended it up and it was like soup, and I put some salt in it. I got too salty. I noticed it was too salty, and I remembered that Gordon Ramsay had said in one of his episodes on the telly that if things taste a bit too salty, sometimes adding a pinch more salt can actually balance it out in some magic way. And like, so I got a little more salt and I put more salt in. And when I tasted it, then it was really salty, and I thought, "Fuck you, Gordon Ramsay! You've ruined my dinner."
Felted by Ramsay yet again.
The dinner is raw.
Oh, it's not salty enough.
Raw.
Throw some more salt in there. What's wrong with you? It makes it go around, right? It's like there's like a cap of saltiness, and then when you exceed that, when you do like a variable overflow error, it returns to the minimum value that it can be.
Fucking
You ever
trolled by
seen those
Ramsay.
shows, Spliffy, about Gordon Ramsay when he
What
was
are we
not
making?
as the worldwide star
Yep,
he was?
I
when he
followed
would
his
go to
career right
restaurants?
from back in the
They
start when
were
he had a big
they were-
swollen face.
That show
Yeah.
was fucking awesome. When it was
Yeah,
all
man.
British, and it's
Really?
just they go to like restaurants to save them, but it's like it's a
Oh, no,
real.
even before
it's-
that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the British version of Kitchen Nightmares was like the original template for it, and it was a bit more
That's
raw,
cool.
yeah. And it is cool, yeah. But before that, he worked in a really posh restaurant in London under a different chef, and they were going for a Michelin star. And his first introduction to television was he was like
saw
sous
that.
chef in this one, and like
Oh.
he's dripping sweat into the food as they're screaming and yelling.
It's
at this
Anthony.
high
It's not
level.
Anthony Bourdain, right?
Marco
I
Pierre
think it
White.
was Marco Pierre White, yeah.
I
What
think
are
him.
we
And-
making, by the way? Sorry.
Like the attitude in the kitchen was like.
tuna
I think he's
melts.
making tuna.
Okay.
What's
It's
Miracle
wild.
Whip?
Tuna melt.
It's not like fake pressure either. It feels like real actual
My
pressure.
reputation is a product of
Like
exaggeration.
Oh, yeah,
now
the
it's all
original Gordon
manufactured
Ramsay,
bullshit,
yes,
you know.
nice
But like
food.
this felt real.
Service,
Like the first,
is service. And in
the
service,
original.
chef's
It was
chef.
about getting the Michelin star.
There he
and,
is!
like, yeah,
There he is. Look at him.
and like the tension in the kitchen, and they work. And it's but the thing is, right? They set off like a trend in the UK. I used to work in kitchens, and like people thought it was all about shouting and throwing knives and getting eggy, but it wasn't. It was
Right.
about like getting this fucking job done, like absolutely to the letter, you know, and no shits, no quarter given, no fucks given, just absolutely. It's
Yeah.
about the job, nothing but the job. And
That's
it set a
fucking
trend
crazy.
in like kitchens and cooking places amongst people. Like it really did, yeah.
I could never be a chef.
I know exactly what you mean by that, Trevor, because around the time that Hell's Kitchen and shit like that were getting popular in North America, I was also working in a kitchen. And so you had all these fucking like 19, 20-year-old sous chefs acting like saying, "Yes, chef," and like throwing stuff around, getting all pissed off. And it's just like, it's so cringe. It was so performative and lame. And it really like,
now it sucks.
The Ramsay effect, yeah. But in the original, like the original plan for Kitchen Nightmares, like you say, he did go
Being
into
as
some
far
really
as I'm
interesting
aware.
little kitchens in the UK, and they were just real people having trouble in their restaurants. You know, so.
And the locations were so fucking cool. Like now it's like on the side of the road and fucking.
Please look up Amy's
Detroit or
Baking
whatever,
Company.
You know, it's like who cares?
Amy's Baking
Bit more
Company. I
character.
have heard of Amy's Baking Company.
you haven't
I'm
seen that
interested.
episode?
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
God.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, I think you might. I think I have. It's just been a really long time.
Oh,
Really
I
fucking
think
long
you'd
time.
remember. I think you'd remember.
It's already.
I
think
I've
in-
seen it.
Yeah.
In the British version, you get like more real little strange restaurants and like funny stories, whereas in
Yeah.
the American version, you get these sort of extreme narcissistic
Yes.
owners of like these.
Yeah.
Like, it's like they've got too much money than sense, isn't it?
Oh,
Like,
that I mean
And-
that.
and it's also
Go on.
But it's also like you have now it's like everything has to be the fucking worst. So it's like the
Mhm.
DSP lens of everything is the most extreme possible. So like They give him a pizza. It's like, oh my god, this pizza! I've never seen a worse pizza in my fucking life. But like in the UK version, it's legit. Like, all right, that's not bad. You know, we can work on this. It's like a real. It's just so more organic.
There are some real like golden moments in amongst. Oh, you've seen this girl? This is the Japanese girl with the bugs, isn't it? Oh,
this was
no.
LT. Was this true before you saved her? Before you made her into an honest woman?
That is true, actually.
Oh, whoa.
When you see this, you do think, I wish I could save it, though, don't you?
I know I could. I know I could.
Bugs crawling on the wall.
I could fix her.
I've never seen this. What the fuck?
Some people think that she goes there to just film the videos, but
oh yeah, I believe that.
I've heard that like of other people who just like have like proxy apartments so they can live in squalor.
Look at all the
wow.
Look at there's bugs all in everything.
Like why not? Right?
Yeah. Why?
What's it say, LT? Chicken cutlet?
Look at that price. She's talking about how good the price is. $1 for that right there.
Well, that's pretty good.
Wow.
This is $2. I mean, well now the exchange rate, but yeah, this is like $1.
There's bugs on everything in the background.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look!
It's crawling.
I can't tell if this is an act or not.
It is.
She's in the room with that stuff.
It's an act. I'm not buying this.
It's
But there's real bugs.
horrifying.
Yeah, those are pretty real bugs.
They're real bugs. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We're entering this era of the internet where like you can't believe anything, right?
Yeah.
Nothing is believable. It's like that's why authenticity is so important now. Like that's why guys that like are authentic just get followings because like that's what it takes because everything is fake.
And that's why Cobra, like we were circling back to Cobra, like that's like at the end of the day, at least he is authentic, right?
Yeah.
Like
True.
he lives his authentic. There's nothing fake about that guy. He is the little goblin man that could, and you know whether or not it's
making what he wants.
Right, like at least he's not lying to you, which I don't know if that's like, you know, maybe I've like sort of over-calibrated my sensitivity to being lied to because like to me that it just fucking pisses me the fuck off so much to listen to DSP try to pull the wool over your eyes. And
No,
you know,
I know.
maybe that's just like a pride or an ego thing on my part. That it's like
it's a respect thing. Like
I don't need him to show me respect though. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know me respect though.
Okay, but my point of view is like because he's lying to his audience basically. He doesn't respect them enough to think that they're smart enough to see that he's fucking lying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess like to me it's just like I don't know. I don't think I'm particularly smart. So if I can see through his lies, like why are there like all these people in his chat? You know, they can't. All of those people cannot see through the lies.
It feels different though, right? Isn't it? Because he's in denial. So part of his lie is to lie to himself first, so that he can sort of live with himself, and then he'll tell the audience
what is happening?
Like, it's not just a straight lie; it's like a sort of concocted story that takes you down a path, so you then believe his point of view.
Yeah,
it does. It does feel like he's sort of like he gets angry at us for not believing in the lie that he already believes. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I can
It's like
see that.
spin as well as lie. Do you know what I mean? It's like
that's a word that he's been using a lot lately. Is spin.
Yeah.
Talking about how having to spin certain things to people, and they're going to spin this, I'm going to spin that, and the spin's going to be like, don't say that out loud, idiot.
Is this Cobra that we're watching?
No, this is just Cooking with Hoarders.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. The hoarding thing, it freaks me out.
Oh.
There's so many ways. It's like prison cooking. There's so many ways to do this. Like,
yeah.
You can do it with a lighter. Like you could get this in the kettle.
That hoarder show. Oh my god.
You all have kettles, don't you? You don't have them in America, do you?
Yeah, we have kettles.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'll also
I have an electric one. I have an electric one.
If you needed to, you could get those in the kettle if you didn't have a cooker and that, couldn't you? So.
Wait, hold on. You're just throwing a hot dog in the kettle?
With the water as well?
Yeah, that's what I mean,
no.
obviously.
No.
That's crazy.
Hold on a second. Just to reiterate, you were opening the kettle and throwing a dog in there and calling
you can
it a
do
day?
beans in it.
Oh my god,
What?
get help. I see why we left the UK.
It's just
now.
an element.
I see
It's just a heating element inside a
Oh
jug,
my
innit?
god.
It's going to be better than this over a candle. It's going to come out like a.
this.
It's going to come out like a nice boiled hot dog. And then you
I
just
would
rinse
revolt
out the
too.
kettle.
He's cooking a hot dog over a candle. I really hope it's not scented.
I hope I got all the hot dog water out before I do my tea.
Yeah, when you break out your tea, what happens next? You got a little hot dog flavor?
No, I got
Bread,
beans.
hot dog.
I got beans left in there still.
You ever heard of the Limp Bizkit album?
Yeah. Chocolate
Earl Grey and the
starfish.
You're not living the high life,
hot
are
dog
you?
flavored water.
Listen, no, you're not living the high life.
What
You're
the
just
fuck
like
is happening?
you're doing better than this.
Weenie
That's all. You're
roast.
one step up from a candle. That's
Burning
all.
paper.
Yeah, so you get extra fire for the hot dog. This
Oh
is a
my-
stupid way to do this.
This
Yeah.
is insane.
Or another way
This
to do this would be to wrap it in tinfoil and then put it in your car and go for a drive. Well, I
There you
suppose they've got a car, have they? But
I think just leave it on the hot pavement on a hot summer's day, right?
on the hot pavement.
Yeah.
Yeah, or in the hood of
You know,
your
he's
car.
taken away by a mouse.
What the fuck? Oh my
I
god,
just rinsed it off real quick here. Hold on. Off the
Hang on.
soap in the.
brother.
Oh, that's
That's
not for reals, is it?
nasty.
With the soap,
This is bad.
yeah, how to
That's
This
basic.
is so dumb. Yeah. See,
That
that's like it's.
bathroom is freaking me out.
Yeah, but like,
It's like
see,
even if
the-
this is real, like can't even believe it. It's like all the fun's
Yeah.
gone. It's like all right.
Even
whatever.
Asmongold's kitchen is more tidy than that. So.
Exactly. This is just fucking terrible.
it's just stupid. I think there are probably better episodes of this. Like here, hold on, because there's a lot of these.
Ugh. Cooking with hoarders, hot
Yeah.
dogs and peaches.
Here we go.
Oh my
Omelet
God.
for Obama, part 2. I don't know what that means exactly, but
Omelabama?
That sounds dangerous.
Why are there shells in that?
Okay, so
So you get the egg water, dummy.
Oh,
You get the egg flavor in the water.
good.
And I think the story, like, I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but I believe this guy just owns this apartment and just lives in it in squalor.
Omelet.
Like,
Yeah, because like that squalor's not, you know, you can't just tidy that up after the video, can you? That's like they're living in that shithole, but like
Ugh,
they're not eating this food normally,
Why-
like cooking this nonsense, are they?
why choose to live like this?
I don't know. I don't really like.
How many views does this have?
74,000. This is a
Okay.
14-year-old video.
Okay, so it's
Wow.
not like they're making bank on this.
And that's
No.
the thing, is that this is like pre-internet insincerity.
Yeah.
Like, or
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the term I'm looking for? Like performative insanity, I guess.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, this is real. This is legit. So, yeah, this is from an era I will believe is real.
right.
Oh, what's he doing with the eggshells? No.
We're making egg water. You never had egg water?
No.
Just know what? This isn't real food for normal.
That's
Oh.
that's
Some
very
kind of
rude.
madness.
That is very rude, and that is rich. Coming from you, Mr.
Coming
Pig,
from you, hot dog.
Mr. Pig Blood Jelly Eel Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't eat any of that
Fucking
rubbish. Not me.
pig blood.
Yeah. I used to eat it though. It's like part of the thing.
How long have you been a vegan for?
About 6 years, maybe
Oh,
7,
that's pretty
8. I
good.
don't know. Yeah.
That's very. That's relatively recently too, eh?
Relatively, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to eat all the food as well. Like I used to eat like pheasants and like.
Is there anything you missed?
I used to eat.
Why-
I used to eat
why did you-
pheasants after we went foxing in the yard.
Just, you know, all the different. I used to look forward
the
to all the
garden.
different exotic things that you used to
Pretty
get.
funny
and,
one
you
to
know,
choose first.
Yeah.
It's like an exotic British food, isn't it? Like,
No,
Is-
that's domestic for them.
not
Right?
many
That's
people.
domestic.
Like, some people draw the line at like certain foods and things. And I was trying to think of the more exotic, you know.
Yes, we had quail
there,
and
but-
peacock and
Is-
bald eagle.
Is
Caviar.
there anything you miss eating that you can't eat now?
Yeah, what
Yeah,
animal do you
yeah.
want to kill the most?
The Chinese
Yeah.
food. Like I used to, you know, my Chinese
Oh.
order. That would.
Love
I
an
used to have
animal,
the crispy
actually.
shredded beef. I used to have the crispy shredded beef, and I used to have the lemon chicken. And
Oh my
then,
God, I want some. Oh
duck
my
and plum
God.
sauce. I used to eat that. That used to
Ooh.
be yummy.
Okay.
Not a duck
Crispy
man.
shredded
Not a duck,
duck
man.
pancakes,
I like duck.
all that
It's
stuff.
good.
And also like you know your basic standard like Big Mac and chips and all that.
You can say
know,
bog
bread.
standard here. You can say bog standard. I don't know. What
Bog
you mean.
We understand
But
that.
like,
I
Yeah.
you know,
understand that reference.
or your McDonald's order, you know, all that stuff. That's now just like I have the vegan burger, but realistically, you know,
Oh.
that's like you're programmed to like all that fat and sugar and all that, and it's
Yeah.
McDonald's,
Well, of
isn't it? So
course.
yeah, those are probably the two big
Um,
things that I'd say I miss. Yeah,
That
I don't really
sucks.
miss it. You know, it's like I'd rather the animals are existing, and I don't really, you know, I
Okay.
don't miss out.
You done that Beyond Burger?
Okay.
You done that Beyond
Yeah,
Burger?
yeah,
What do you think
totally,
of
yeah.
that?
How's that?
How
Yeah,
you
it's
feel
good.
about that?
It's
Yeah.
good.
I tried one
good.
too. It's
Good?
okay.
Okay.
Like I'm not going for one every time, but I gave it a shot. It's okay. It's fine. Whatever.
So
I can't wait
when
till we
you-
can just clone meat. It's got that day's coming,
Right?
isn't it?
Lab
Like,
grow
I
it,
didn't hear
yeah.
yet. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's a good spliffy. Would you eat a cloned meat burger in which no animal was killed for that?
So at the moment, the process
Yeah.
involves the killing of animals and the harvesting their stem cells. So the process does lead, like, it's a bit of a funny one, but so I should say no. But also then, like, when you go so far beyond eating, like, you know, a steak is a cut of a piece of dead animal, yeah.
Right.
It's like, now, if your nan died, you wouldn't go and cut a bit off her and eat it. That would be disgusting.
Well,
yeah?
speak for yourself.
If you
go ahead.
Right. But if your dog died, you wouldn't do that either. But if someone kills a different animal that you haven't met, like, you're quite happy with that. But like after you've done it for a bit where you haven't eaten that and you come to it, you're like, whoa, this is a bit grotesque. It'd be almost like going on a desert island. Like it's almost like primal now. So I would say if you gave me a lab-grown steak, I'd still look, ugh, that doesn't seem appealing to me anymore. Like, no thanks.
If aliens came to Earth, how long do you think it would be until we tried to eat one of them? Like,
well, they'd eat us, wouldn't they?
Well, no, but I'm just saying if they tried and they came here and they made contact with us, right, and it was just fine, and they just left or whatever, like, but they left a guy behind. Do you think like you think he'd make it?
I think so. I think
That's
so.
a
I
very
mean, it just depends on the alien
loaded
race.
question. Yeah, what's a lot of fucking variables involved there.
Whoa, well swayed with the 1 year bustin'.
Oh my god!
Like, if aliens came to Earth, who would they go to as the leader? Like, who would they negotiate with and talk to?
God.
I mean, it's mostly water, so they'd probably find a fish or something, right?
Yeah. They go speak with the fishes. Oh, since you mentioned bog standard earlier, it reminded me that Cobra was doing a lot of cooking this past weekend. He made this, like, he said he was going to make a snack. So he got some teriyaki beef jerky and put cream cheese on it.
What the fuck are you talking about?
And
I saw the thumbnail for that video with like his foot or something on it.
Yes!
We're not watching that today. If
With
that's
the
it,
Walmart
I'm out.
feet.
Blackballing that one, huh?
Yeah.
He did look
black.
like he had been walking through a muddy field or something.
Yes.
Like,
you know, it's just his floor too.
That's
He's
crazy.
going back to being old school Cobes, isn't he? Because he's just broken up with Jessica, so like he wants to sort of like show her that he's, just living his best life.
He's got the bachelor beard too now.
Yeah.
So
he hasn't changed his shirt in like 2 weeks either. He's been wearing this like Sturgis motorcycle rally. What the fuck? Why was there a spoon in the toaster?
Yeah, let's change it from this like random order.
You got
Rage
background
bait
noise.
cooking.
We're doing teriyaki jerky nachos food hack.
Yeah, there we go.
So instead of chips, we're using teriyaki jerky.
That's got to be
We'll
like
make it
$30.
bacon
Look at all this jerky.
I know. See, that's the real
Teriyaki.
crime here. Is these fucking Jack Links, whatever he's using?
Uh-huh.
Like this shit's expensive.
Yeah.
Beef
Look
jerky?
away, Spliffy. Look away.
It's all I
an
can act
animal.
it, yeah.
And there's gonna be
Hold
cheese.
on. Hold on a second. Can we pause it, please? 'Cause I don't think I got an answer out of Spliffy. If there's
Go.
clone meat, which did not involve the killing of an animal, where will you stand on that?
The thing is, I could eat the animal meat as well. Like I can eat it; it's not going to make me sick, but I choose not to. So, if you put that as like an option, I'd probably say, "No, I'm all right without that."
But
like, I can move.
But it's
I
not
can move
like
forward without that.
I won't.
I don't need
Okay, so it's not like you wouldn't do it just because it's meat, even though no animal was killed in the making of it. But
I can understand that ethically, you could say like it's technically not an animal and all that. So fair enough, yeah. But I just don't
Still
need it in
just
my
a
life.
preference
Like,
now.
yeah, just don't need it.
If we had,
It's kind of like alcohol.
If we
I
had
choose
Star
not to-
Trek,
Yeah.
sorry. go on.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like the way alcohol tastes anymore, so I just don't drink it.
Yeah, it's a bit
Anyway.
like that. You change your sort of perspective on it after a period
Anymore,
of time
no.
not doing it. And also, like, you're brought up to sort of assume this is normal, like, but it's kind of nothing's normal, and you might as well just like we do so many things modern these days, and we like look on the internet and find out what the most modern way to do it is, and then we do it that way. So like with diet, we just accept, oh, this is the way that everyone's always cooked, like authentic Italian. But you know what I mean? Like this is the way we've done it for hundreds of years, so I'm just going to stick to that. And like if you just went from scratch and said, what's the most sensible modern, and you look at it in a different way.
Yeah, bark and
I
leaves,
think-
right?
Yeah, well, like murdering loads of animals and like cutting them up and stuff doesn't.
Yeah, fuck them up.
It's not
Sorry.
always. You're asking me about this. Forget it. It doesn't matter. You don't.
I think
don't have to ram it
I'll
down
say
your
this.
throat. You can make your own choices. Yeah.
I think we're closer to the world where like people look back like, man, look how they fucking ate animals, dude. That's fucked up. Like we're like 100 years away from that, I'm sure. Like
I
holy
think
shit,
so.
man, they did that.
I personally would prefer a small pill
money.
that
Chips go.
didn't make me feel
money.
that made me feel full.
I mean, if the aliens were some sentient form of prime rib, just saying.
There you go.
Okay,
Chocolate
good point.
aliens.
Movie sign.
Chocolate
Good point.
aliens.
Right,
Chocolate
listen,
aliens.
Just spit
I was
chocolate bunnies,
like-
get off the ship. Oh,
I think I was like 30 or something before. It was people that made the difference to me. And it wasn't them arguing the point about animals, and it wasn't political or anything. It was just like I was hanging out with people who were all vegan, and so all the dinner was vegan, and it was just normal to be vegan in their little group sort of thing. And like it was just like I just sort of like settled. I just realized like this is actually kind of like easy and normal. Like it's not some massive like upheaval weird thing. And I the reasoning I think as well, owning an animal, but having a pet and then going through
Borrowing
the process
an animal.
of like that pet, like when the pet dies, like you feel sad, and then like you put it all into context. Maybe it's just like I don't know, some sort of moment that happens, but yeah, it was like I was still quite grown up when I changed opinion, I think.
If they invented Star Trek style like replicators though, and you could have like synthahol, Indrid, would you have synthahol? Synthetic alcohol.
Does it still taste the same?
I do think it does still say, but you could have stuff like Klingon wine and like Romulan wine, so that's probably different. But like if you had a replicated burger.
I mean, yeah, I'd eat the burger, but like if it still tasted like alcohol, no, I don't like the taste of it anymore.
So we're not going to get the stream of you getting white girl wasted, is what you're saying.
No,
but we need a stream of the crow woman getting white girl wasted.
Well, that's what they want. That's what the people want.
No, I will never ever be drunk again in my entire life. Ooh. I'm so sorry.
What was the last time you got drunk?
When I lived in Tennessee, so probably almost 10 years ago.
God damn, girl. 10 years.
You're
That's pretty good.
You're the only 10 I see.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Thanks, babe. Thanks.
Just saying.
Is this guy bothering you, babe?
No, it's okay. He's fine.
All right. You just let me know if this guy's bothering you at all.
I'll let you know.
No, let me tell you real quick about my alcohol story. So Chu got some alcohol from Aldi. There was a new like apple whatever thing, and she got it. I didn't know she got it, and she was drinking it, and I was walking by, and I didn't see it yet, and the smell got me.
No.
Bad, huh?
Like it's so wild, dude. It's like insane. I was like, this is insane. I'm feeling like I know this is insane, but I was like, holy shit! Like I kind of want to drink it. Like you just feel it, man. You just feel it.
Does it make your mouth? Does it make your mouth water? You ever felt that?
Like Pavlovian?
No, it's not like that. But it's like a shark that smells blood, kind of. You know that shark in like Fishtail that smelled the blood. Like you're trying not to eat animals. Oh yeah, that was a good movie.
I thought you were going to say Finding Nemo.
I think that was Finding Nemo.
No, I think it's the sharks that don't want to eat fish anymore.
Fishtail's real.
Yeah,
that's a movie.
Real, dude.
Yeah.
Will Smith is in it, so hello.
LT knows prey when he smells it.
Exactly, but there's the sharks in that movie that are trying not to eat fish anymore. They're trying to go vegetarian. And one guy in the meeting, one of the guy in the meeting cuts his fish are friends, not food. He cuts his arm, and blood is in the water, and they just get the whiff of it, and they say, "All right, fuck this shit." And that's exactly what it's like. You're like, if you get the smell, it's like, oh,
it's time to go back to the old me.
Fuck everything right now. I want this.
Shark Tail. Shark Tail. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, not Fishtail. Shark's Tail.
Same thing.
It was Fishtail too. Whatever.
Shark Tail. Fishtail also works. A lot of different.
Yeah.
It's the British version was called Fishtail.
It's called Fishtail.
Yeah, you're not.
Fishtail.
It's called Fishtail. It's called eel jelly.
Jelly tail. Jellied eel tail. Does Chuffer eat fish? No, he is vegan.
No, any fish anymore either. Yeah.
But I used to eat them all. Are the ones that eat fish.
They eat only fish.
Only fish. That's right.
I was jovial, Oswald. Jovial. Absolutely jovial. I'm jovial now
still.
I was extra jovial.
Just leave that cheese on your palm, bud.
I'm glad I don't have an addictive personality or anything like that.
Dude, seriously though? I was gonna say, be glad.
By the way, you guys are still cutting into my WoW time tonight. Just bringing that up again.
Oh, here we go.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you doing anything else except weed?
What's your character?
What does that mean? Doing anything else? I'm on
because when you start doing mushrooms,
I'm on
your energy level starts your energy level starts going down on the shrooms.
Well, that's when stuff starts getting like very sad for me. I start every time that's happened, I've been having every time I've done mushrooms on stream, I hit a point where I'm just like, oh my god, I'm ruining this whole thing.
No.
Oh my god, don't do that. You're not taking them tonight, right?
Obviously
Do you
not.
wear a special hat?
No.
Do you wear a special hat?
For mushrooms?
Yeah.
Like a helmet?
I used to have like a wizard's hat, like a pointed long wizard's hat, and it made you feel like you were properly.
Yes, and I brought my stuff. Yes, I brought my. I don a full suit of armor. I have a cuirass. I have a greaves. I have pauldrons. I have a breastplate. I have a helm.
He wears that every day, though.
Don't poop the hat. When you're getting high on mushrooms and you're wearing the wizard hat, you're in a world of adventure.
No.
And then that's fine. You're happy. And then you don't have to worry about being self-conscious.
Shutting all the windows. I'm turning my lamps onto black light mode. I'm putting music on as loud as possible, and then I'm laying on the couch for the next 3 or 4 hours. And brother, that's a good time.
What's your go-to music?
I just kind of put it on
Miley
the thing.
Cyrus?
No, well, I do have a couple songs by her in there. She put out an album recently where she did like a Billy Joel song, Night Crawling. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Best of Both Worlds. It's the Climb. What other songs by her?
Day at the Races. That's a Queen. That's a Queen album. Night of the Races, actually. My bad.
Hannah Montana. Okay, anyways, go ahead.
One time on acid or mushrooms, I think it was mushrooms, we were listening to Ronnie Size's New Forms, a breakbeat album, and we were listening to it for 12 hours because the CD kept skipping, and it was going
Oh my
sounded like
God.
a beat, and we were just like, this CD never ends.
You just got stuck in a fucking like beat hole. Huh? Trevor, did I tell you that I did acid for the first time a couple months ago?
You did,
Yeah, it was a good time.
Come on, Snood. Light it up while being a weed wizard.
I'm a weed.
I'm a weed
paladin. Thank you.
Yeah, get it right. Also, thank
He's
you.
a weed warhammer.
So, the alcohol thing, right? For me, it's
Weed
if
hammer.
you're starting like the football match and everyone's going to crack a beer, and I haven't got like the thing to crack, like crack a beer. That one does me. But otherwise, the actual taste of alcohol I find to be too strong now. Like I accidentally took a sip of the wrong drink the other like a little while ago, and it was like, whoa, that tastes like fucking vodka or something, and it was just a normal, so I was like, no, I'm out. But what about the smoking weed? Like, because like if you used to do that, isn't the smell of that like entice you back in?
He's got something way better. He's got something way better than weed. Let me tell you that.
I have a whole system.
Baby.
I'm so addictive that I need something to stoke the fires or to quell the fires.
Bring you back to normal.
Yeah, I need something. So I do Delta 8 once a week. It's kind of like it's not prescribed by anybody, but it's prescribed by the doctor.
Yeah.
Not prescribed by anybody.
Prescribed by Dr. Feelgood?
Yes.
By Dr. Green Thumb, man.
I need once a week of doing something bad in my body.
I gotta let loose once a week. Gotta let the wolf out. Do my synthetic weed and melt into my couch.
If I don't have that, I would go crazy and kill people.
You're
so I
taking
have to do once a week.
You're taking that edibles style, like you're just taking a capsule or something?
Review Tech USA style.
Oh, it's a candy? What form is it?
No, it's just a gummy. It's not
okay.
flavored.
Yeah, I take like half of one at night to help me sleep. Shit works.
I think I like kind of fucked up my tolerance on weed by smoking weed all day every day since I was 19.
Probably.
That edible is just like I feel like I'm just wasting time and money by even taking these. Trevor, can you back me up on that? Like, do edibles even do anything for you these days?
Well, I think if you take a break in between things, then it helps a little bit. But we don't have the same system in the UK. So if I want edibles, I basically make myself a cake, and then I make it so fucking stunked. Then
good
point.
Wait, he's putting all of that after he put the sauce on top of it in the microwave.
Oh, he puts them in the microwave for half an hour and things, doesn't he?
No,
you can't.
Oh,
you can't
shit.
microwave.
He's
not putting them in for that long, okay? Because sometimes he does. He puts things in for a long time, and then you can't microwave beef jerky like at the base of it, can you? Like, what are you doing
That
with
doesn't
it?
seem like a good idea to me. I don't.
I think it would go soft, wouldn't it? I can't imagine. Would it go soft?
I think it would just get hard. Actually, it would dry out. Even like it would like it's already dried out, but now you're just gonna actually evaporate.
Microwave works by the waves shake the water molecules. They like vibrate the water molecules, and that vibration creates the heat. So the thing is dried out, so it's like not going to have any molecules in it. So it's like not microwavable sort of style food, is it?
I think like the very, very ends are going to be still retaining like a little bit of moisture, maybe, and like they're just going to be burned to a crisp. But I'm sorry to interrupt myself, but
is he just standing there?
I have not had this paused. He's just standing there staring at the microwave.
Oh
like,
my god!
So, like the ambient radiation is probably not helping things, right? Like. He is in like Unabomber mode now. By the way, the
He's
long hair and the
nasty.
beard now. Yeah, he's rough.
Ooh, it's gross. And one of his thumbnail on the left hand is so incredibly long, while the rest are not. And I know that's something that guitarists do, but it's so fucking
On
gross.
your thumb? Do you know?
It's something that I've seen guitarists do that before. It's something that helps you strum.
Do you know the guy with the one eye?
Huh?
There's a guy with one eye that lives
Blackbeard.
in Casper, Wyoming, and he talks on
Captain
the internet.
Ahab.
Captain Crunch.
He's one of the. I've seen him on one of the Detractor channels recently, on one of Cobra side things. He's a guy with one eye.
Cool
and
Taste.
Yeah, cool something.
Cool
And
Taste.
he's like,
Cobra hates him.
yeah, they're not friends.
Oh, cool.
And then like he was on there, but he was saying that Cobra had been given when people get off heroin, they give them this other thing called like Subutex or
It's
Subutex.
Suboxone.
I thought it was Subutex.
We have
Subutex.
Subutex in England, but in America,
okay.
Suboxone. She might be right with Suboxone. It was
Yeah,
another name.
I had a friend who was a heroin addict that had to take that.
And what they said that they've been giving Cobra fake Subotoxin.
Oh
or
my
whatever.
god!
What?
And so he's been buying that
he's
off the local.
He's
local
been
people.
taking Suboxone.
or fake Suboxone.
Oh, that's two. There's
Fake-
two options. Subutex and Suboxone are two different things, but they both do the same thing apparently.
Yeah,
Both
he's
of which
been
are
taking
approved by
a
the
fake-
He's
FDA.
basically been
Yeah.
taking government-approved heroin.
But
That's
no,
it.
that's what he thinks he's been taking. But they've been
Oh.
giving him a fake version, like a off the
Really?
internet version, like a cheap fake version.
But
Corn
does it still
starch
have
or
the same-
whatever.
Does it still have the
Well,
same
no, it
effect,
works.
or is it just like placebo?
I would.
I don't know. I think it's still bad mess you up medicine. You know, it's like
Wow.
that's what the guy with the one eye said though.
Naloxone
Right.
is different. That's something that they spray up like people's noses
Money,
who are
money,
overdosing.
money, money, money. Tip skull, money, money, money.
You
money.
guys,
Queen Cobra
What?
RCS would destroy that food.
Yeah, she fucking would. Wait. Oh, wait. What? Oh my God! You're trying to say injured cold? No.
nah. Wait. Where's the S
No.
come from? Snood.
I don't
Injured, cold, and
know.
snood. Queen Cobra,
I don't
injured,
know.
cold, and snood.
Cold
And snood.
Sassy.
ICS. Insert cold.
Injured colds.
Specialty.
Specialty.
Speciality.
Yeah. there
Saunders.
you
Are
go.
you just? Oh, okay.
Oh, injured cold Saunders.
Okay,
Obviously.
Saunders.
Obviously.
No,
We
no,
got there,
no.
boys and girls. We got
No,
there.
no.
Pounder
Yeah.
is laughing.
Oh, we are laughing, and she is coping.
I.
You think you could fix
you're banned?
Cobra? Let me ask you this.
I'm not even gonna try, bitch. I
Okay.
ain't going into that house.
Okay, I'm just saying, like, if there was some sort of fabulous reward at the end of,
Like what?
like, you have to somehow, okay, you have to get Cobra a job, and he has to keep it for 3 months.
Okay.
Gravedigger.
okay, that's fine. But I'm saying,
But,
like,
like, is he on the internet still? That's a huge part of it.
that's up to you.
Oh.
You are the steward of King Cobra. Okay.
Oh, if you could tell him to stay off the internet, absolutely you could do it.
Well,
no doubt about it.
I mean, I
Prescribe
can't guarantee that he's
naloxone
going
to
to
You
drug
can't
behave.
tell him to do anything,
okay.
can you? Though, because if you tell him to do
Oh,
something, he's
okay.
not going to do it, is he? Because he's King Cobra. He's going to like fuck you about and mess about.
Okay,
and, like,
invisible mute. I see.
I
it's
wonder.
going to be a difficult job.
I wonder if this hypothetical works if like you don't sort of put in the caveat that like he's gonna at least like work with you a little bit or something, or would you have to like seriously like
He's got
hard
that-
ass him?
You said he's got that like condition where he like
Yeah, he's got that oppositional defiance disorder.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really
So
difficult. and then,
So
I
what
was
do I
gonna
need to do?
I was going to say, I think you need to coach like the Aussie out of him in some way.
Oh,
Like you
God,
need to
that's not
remove that
happening.
attachment with that like fantasy figure of like, because otherwise he's not going to want to stop getting drunk and saying fuck you to
I
everything.
wouldn't be able to do it then.
You don't think you could love him hard enough that he'd break his spell? He'd do anything for you? You know, like
If it involved like any physical touching of any sense,
not
then fuck
necessarily. I'm
no.
just saying, you know, like your wonderful personality. You know,
Yeah,
you come into his
question
life.
Is flawed.
Aw.
This question is flawed because like fixing is for guys. Fixing is like in the end she's weird but she's hot. So like that's the payoff. What's the payoff for her fixing Cobra?
She
what do I
well, she
get?
has a fabulous reward at the end. I left that on specific, so that
Okay.
you could just have that be whatever you
Oh.
want, right? Whatever.
So $10 million.
Sure, whatever.
Well, he scrubs up nice.
Oh, fuck,
That's what I'm
dude.
saying. Like, do you think you could like somehow like negotiate and talk to short of saying that you're going to give him half the money that you win, blah blah blah. But like,
I bet I
think-
could.
Listen,
I bet I could.
I think that you could feed him properly and he would eat the food you provide rather than fucking about like this. So then
Yeah.
that's that part of it fixed.
Well,
I
and
think
then
you
I've
could
got
possibly
enough-
insist on regular showers and hygiene.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I
Like-
did take care of my ex's son who had pretty severe Asperger's, and he did fine. I bet you I could do it. I bet I could.
Yeah.
I'm not. Does that mean I'm going to? No.
I would not have the energy. Go on.
The bottom line is making Cobra boring is what you'd be doing, and that's not.
Yeah. You just breed out the Aussie. You just take that out.
I'm just saying. I'm just
We
saying.
will eat questionable food at some point in our life. What is the most questionable food you've ever eaten? I definitely ate food left out on the counter after a drunken night.
Haven't we all though?
Oh, I mean, who hasn't picked up
Who
up a
hasn't?
little pizza topping sausage off the floor and just kind of like picked off one of the cat hairs, just been like, it's fine, right?
Who hasn't?
Who among us?
Who
Be
among us
honest.
hasn't eaten shit we shouldn't eat in the pantry? Come
right,
on.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I left
Have I
Chew
pulled
gives me
mold off
direct
the bread and
instructions.
eaten it? Yes.
Do not eat the Rice Krispies. They are for our kids' lunches tomorrow, and sometimes things happen.
Sometimes I'm not gonna say what things happen.
Who hasn't eaten an entire jar of olives to themselves the night that they brought it home
hasn't?
from the grocery store?
Who hasn't?
Who among us? Who among us
hasn't
can be so?
drank
Though
a whole
cast the
cup of
first
pickle
stone.
juice?
Cast the first stone.
Yeah.
One of you try it.
Who hasn't drank an
you
entire
can't-
cup of pickle juice?
You can't
Huh?
do it.
Ooh, who hasn't killed a quail and eaten its blood?
That's
like
right.
Sniffy over here?
Harvested the eggs from a fresh quail's nest and cooked them directly in the queen's crown.
How do you kill a quail?
Very
Sniffy?
carefully.
I always
Just wring
wondered
its
this.
neck.
Yeah, just
Oh,
snap
no.
its neck. Right, like just
The
chase
dog
it with
gets
a
and then you wring its neck.
chase it with a
Another British
dog,
cooking
right?
It's a
video.
pheasant.
You know when you're
Oh,
hunting
it's a pheasant
geese
now.
and like you know you ever went geese hunting? Anyone's done any kind of hunting?
We
I've
don't.
never gone hunting,
pigeon
no.
shoot.
I've only done it with one of my friends invited me hunting one time in high school. I was like, all right, I'll go. I don't care.
Man.
So they're goose hunting, and I didn't know this, but when you shoot a geese, like the chance of you like killing it with one shot are okay, but that's like half the time, maybe 40%, 30% of the time, you don't really kill it. It's just you knock it down, right?
Yeah.
So it's alive, but you knocked it down. So you know how you
PLW.
kill it? You grab it by its fucking neck and
Snap
give
it.
it a quick whip, and it's dead. I'm like, holy fuck, man! That's
brutal,
intense.
dude.
That's
They
so
asked me, do I want to
sad.
do it? I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
Fuck no. What is that?
My dog caught a pheasant once when we were out walking. I had to wring its neck. You know, just like.
Oh my god!
no.
Hold on. Tell that story from the beginning. Go ahead.
Well, the dog, we're just out walking in the fields and like it's long grass,
Yeah.
and the dog's just got a fucking pheasant in its mouth. Like it's just got one. Like, you know, that happened. And I'm like, give it here, you fucking knob. Like, you know, and I've got it off him and it's not in a good way. It's not going to survive. So the fairest thing to do is just to twist its neck like real hard and fast and kill it.
I think I told this story once, but when I was a kid, when I was like 13 or 14, this was the year after my parents got divorced. My mom was cleaning out the shed and cleaning out this like box of Christmas decorations. And I'm out in the backyard with her and I hear her scream and she knocks this box over and it's just like a fucking half dozen mice just spring out and run all over the backyard. And my mom loses her shit, flips out, right? And tells me that I have to like systematically look through the backyard and dispose of the mice in the backyard. So
take care of this.
Yeah, please. Like, she was freaking out. She was having a terrible time, and I had to, had to man up. I had to grow up that day, boys, and I did.
What did you do?
I had a shovel and I bashed them. I bashed them all.
Oh my god,
my God.
Dasher!
Yeah,
Basher!
it was awful. It was awful. I had to bash them and throw them over the fence into the because we live by the train tracks. So there's like a little area.
You could just catch them and throw them over the fence live.
How am I going to catch them?
They're gonna come back too.
Thank you.
My cat.
Yeah,
the
you
other
bash
morning,
them.
Tumbles. The other morning, he apparently I had gotten up like I don't know 9 o'clock or something. My dad said that Tumbleweed had brought in 3 different mice in the span of 30 minutes. And
Hell
eaten
yeah,
them
brother!
all of them.
Okay, outdoor
Oh,
cats
yeah.
are like a
Yeah, he
menace,
eats them.
though. They are genuinely they are a threat to the ecology of their area.
With the
There's
story
too
I
many
was telling
mice
as
here,
well with
so-
the pheasant, right? Like my
Yeah,
dog
please,
wasn't
yeah.
actually,
Oh, yeah.
the dog wasn't actually out there to try and catch pheasants. It's just a thing that happened on the walk, like because I had a bit of an extra kind of dog, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And having to wring its neck is not a pleasure. It was like a
No.
negative.
Horrible, yes, a horrible
That's
experience.
a horrible experience.
When I was a kid, this same sort of thing happened when a bird was brought in by a cat, and one of my mom's boyfriends, who was quite, he was a farmer, so he's like, quite down to earth. Like he said, just, give it here, I'll wring its neck, and he did, and he pulled its head clean off.
Ooh. Oh, that's
yeah,
efficient.
yeah, with chickens they do that shit too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think he did it by
so
mistake.
gross.
Like,
That's
he did it.
too
Like,
much-
as
that's
kids, we
too much
we were a
mayonnaise.
bit, yeah. With kids, we were a bit freaked out. Like that was too much.
Yeah.
mayonnaise.
I told
Well,
you my gerbils, my mouse story, right? I think I did. When
can't-
I had the mouse and my cat. I had a cat, but there were 2 mice in a cage. Okay,
Mhm.
and the cat pulled down the cage, and one of the mouse like it fucked up one of the mice somehow. Something fell on it the right way, and it was like twitching bone. Like I could see bones.
Oh,
So I'm like, all right, what do I do? So I put it. I was like, I don't know what.
Oh,
what
I
the fuck do
remember
do
this.
now. Yeah, I'd told this story before. I put it under the tire of my car and then just backed up. What else? That's the quickest way. Think
Yeah,
about
I
it.
mean,
I remember listening to you say this. Yeah, the quickest way in my house is I wrap it either in a tea towel or a little dog bag and I smash it with a hammer.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh
especially
my
with the
God.
hammer. What are you talking about?
Jesus. Okay,
Don't you
are
think?
you a murderer? Be honest. Have you killed?
That's the quickest way. I don't have to go outside or anything.
I
It's
thought you
just
were
like
gonna
done
say.
quick.
I thought you were gonna say you tie it up in like a you put it in like a bag or something, right? And you whip it into the counter. That's what I was picturing because that's got to be way faster.
Jesus.
I don't know. Man, I go straight for the brain. Like you are not. You like.
Oh, you're
poor
gonna
little-
hit the
it's-
brain.
this is for small.
The brain that is smaller than the circumference of a dime. You're gonna
These are
hit on
small
the
little
first try.
animals. These are small little animals, and that is flat, like hammered,
little
gone,
babies.
done,
Oh
No,
my God.
no, it's the
This
it's
doesn't
the
happen
over-
often. It's not a
the
regular occurrence. but that's the
Overhand whip
quickest-
into the counter. That is
Oh.
that is in a pillowcase. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
the.
is so
I mean,
sad.
the most humane way would be to put it in a shoebox and maybe gas it with the exhaust of your car or something. But like,
That would take a
That's a lot
long
of work.
time, and that
That's a
gas
lot
is
of work.
expensive these days, guys.
like,
I
you
think
know,
maybe
we're,
like
we're just getting
get a
it done, aren't
vacuum
we?
cleaner and like suck all the air out of something and suffocate
God.
it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What?
Okay. A lot of people need help here in this room right now.
It's just like
this is with the caveat.
developing jigsaw-style torture chambers, where
This
she's
is-
pumping
this is
the
with the
oxygen
caveat.
out.
This is with the caveat that the animal has been brought in by a cat and it's been damaged and it's not going to survive, and you have to just put it out of its
Correct,
misery as
correct,
quickly as
correct,
possible.
Correct, correct.
And just do the most responsible, quick thing that you can do,
Indrid
and just
sets up
you know,
like a
Indrid's going to
trap.
suck it
There's
off to death.
a
Yeah,
question mark on the
Indrid's got a
vacuum.
James Bond villain-esque sort of like,
If
and now, Mr. Mice, you should
I have a hidden
die.
room.
If I bang my head, Indrid's going to suck me off to death.
Whoa!
Hold on a second.
You people are monsters.
Well,
No,
Yeah,
you.
thank you, Black
I'm
Mage.
s-
Thank
I'm-
you, Black
Thank you.
Mage.
I'm sorry that I had to step up and be the man of the house. When my dad
Yeah.
left
That
us
was it. That's
broke.
what it's about.
Yeah.
That's right.
That was a
That's
horrible
right.
experience, by the way, because there was like 6 or 7
It reminds
mice.
me of like that episode of King of the Hill where like Nancy goes to work with Dale and like he's throwing like grenades basically at these gophers. She's got a shotgun and she's like, "This is what you do." And she's freaking out. This reminds me of you with a shovel.
Yeah.
Damn. All
No,
right,
but these
so-
are
so
only
just to-
moments where like you have to go into action as the man of the house, like you said. Like, you know, sometimes you've got to wield the hammer and put something out of its misery.
The
It's just
shovel
Let's
like-
in this
recap.
case.
Recap
Okay.
for the people taking notes at home. So Slippy here has used a hammer
Uh-huh.
on a mouse.
A
Is that correct? That
mouse.
was the animal?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mouse.
yeah, mouse,
Hammer on a
yeah.
mouse.
But the
Snood
mouse has been
used-
completely like it's paralyzed. It's in trouble. This mouse is not going to
Irrelevant,
survive.
irrelevant.
It's so
Snood
sad.
has used a shovel on 6
Several.
mice.
Because
Yeah,
they
so- Bash
invaded
their head
because
in.
they invaded our
Mhm.
home and threatened
So
my
happily
mother.
living their, in other words, happily living their life. Okay,
Yes,
thank
as
you.
Yeah.
interlopers and incursion.
Squatters.
Yeah,
enjoying
invading.
nature,
Yeah.
however they chose to enjoy their lives. Okay, so
Mhm.
you've killed an entire family, actually. Excuse me. Indrid would choose
I
to set up
know.
an exhaust system to suck it
No,
up. Vacuum,
no,
excuse me,
that's not
vacuum.
correct. Thank you. She pumps the air out of a chamber
Ah, okay.
and
Suffocate it.
suffocates them
Don't
to death.
Right,
look at it
but-
while you do
but
it.
listen,
though. Don't
if
do
you
that.
eat, if it's funny and funny, but if you eat these animals, then you are complicit in their murder
no, I'm
daily.
not.
So like,
No, someone else killed it. I just ate it.
exactly. So it's all it's all fair in love and cooking, isn't it? So
And
True.
with
And
eggs,
I-
they're
yeah.
not even born yet. I'll eat it.
you
Well,
can't. It's
they
not
don't
born.
fertilize the eggs that they serve you are not ones that are
Also,
potential
it's-
to be.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, but just to recap, I was the only humane one here who ran over the mouse.
How is that any more humane?
Yeah.
How is it any
Yes.
more humane?
I think for
in
you.
a second.
Why is it more humane
Wait,
though? It's
so
the same
hold on.
death.
So you're saying
It's
that you
still getting crushed.
Hold on, he's acting like he accelerated at maximum speed over that poor little mouse, but
He
obviously
didn't know what hit him, and I was singing a
obviously-
very loud song for
Yeah,
him.
but that's the same.
Obviously,
my,
you
my
had to
mouse
start
didn't
at a-
know.
Wait. what did
my
you
mouse,
think to it?
my mouse didn't know what was going to hit it either. It just was suddenly dead. Like they're the same death. It's just that yours,
No.
you had to use the
You
car.
feel pain.
What did you sing to it, ALT?
"Hit Me Baby One More Time" by Britney Spears. I felt that was most appropriate in that moment.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh,
I had to
VR,
kill
go with
those
the
mice to
question.
protect my family.
The more humane death, like I said, would be the gas or the maybe a series of injections to numb the pain. But we don't have, we can't do any of that. It's a mouse, so like.
How do you want to die? I think you can't say some bullshit.
How do I want to die? Getting sucked off by Indrid.
Oh my god!
Is that an option? Is that an option?
Suck the soul
like
out
a
of me.
vacuum cleaner. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Like
How
Suck
do you
the
want to
soul
die?
out of mine.
It has to be like a bad way. You can't say like I was.
Bad way. What's Indrid's
So let's
gonna
be
be
clear. I'll give
really
the
cross. Really
I
cross.
understand that.
Oh, we have
burning,
options?
drowning,
No.
falling,
God.
burning, drowning, falling, or
This is bad. Don't wish this on
Exploding.
yourself.
No, explode. How's that gonna happen?
Can we be
Explode-
shot into space?
Black hole. Yeah, black hole.
Right. Oh, so
black hole.
crushed. You want to be crushed.
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, freezing. That's good. That's good. Okay,
Freeze-
here we
okay.
go.
Ugh.
Burning. Let me write it down.
Oh, should I
money.
do
Let's just do the poll, I guess.
I'll do a
To
poll.
protect his
Wait,
family
what?
now.
This is
guys.
horrific.
That's
Thank
exactly
you,
right.
BR Joe. You're correct.
Yeah.
I did nothing
I'm gonna
wrong.
start a poll. Okay.
By the way,
let's do-
How
yeah,
does-
By the way,
Let's
I
have
just like to
four.
say one
Okay.
thing. I just like to say one
Please.
thing. My
Oh,
blade,
please.
my blade is true, and my strikes are swift and firm. I killed all those mice one shots each, so none of them suffered.
Nice.
You know, mice
Okay.
do play dead, right?
No, not the way that I did it, brother. So
Listen,
Okay.
after you killed the first
Wait.
one, they all suffered because they sort of shit.
no, they were far away from each other. I had to walk across the entire backyard, like it's systematically up and down, like you know how when you mow the lawn, you gotta
Yeah.
you like doing like lines.
Mole,
right?
whack-a-mole.
So
Were you on
Okay.
mushrooms at the time or no? Because I
I
could have
was
been a preschool.
14 years old.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
We
Okay,
didn't
so
even
we have
smoke weed.
freezing, burning, drowning, and
Freezing,
falling.
burning.
I think those are a
Okay.
solid four.
Yeah,
falling.
for the
yeah.
Okay. All right, here. All right, I've started the poll. I've got burning, drowning, freezing, falling. Okay.
Well, listen,
Okay.
I can
Starting
tell you for a
Drowning,
fact.
drowning.
I put that
Freezing,
in there.
burning. Okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
There's the one-
Spliffy, you're the guest. Go ahead.
Can I explain why as well? Or is this going to
Oh,
put
please,
every like?
please,
Yeah, okay, so
please.
burning is obviously terribly painful. That's bad.
Obviously.
You probably die of smoke
Right.
inhalation first, but
Yes, you
Right.
would.
it's terribly bad. Drowning is a panic situation. It might be over relatively
Mhm.
quickly, but you're not going to feel good about it.
No.
Falling, like you might get a quick death
Falling
at
is
the end,
terrifying.
but you have to go to like freezing will be slow process, and as you freeze, you'll go into a state of delirium where you'll take off all your clothes and
That
run
might be
around
kinda
thinking
fun.
that you're too hot. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
How do you know that so well? Damn.
I've
Like, it's
heard that
mountain
too.
stuff.
I've watched documentaries and shit.
Yeah. So I think
Yeah.
I'm going to go falling because it's instantaneous at the end, I guess. But it depends how and what you fall onto. But no,
I think I
maybe
might go
that.
falling too. I was gonna say freezing, but I think I might go falling too.
Okay,
Let's
let me
see.
add to this then, because I think it sounds like
Okay.
you're kind of making it too easy. So let's say it's a super long fall. So we're falling from like the Empire State Building.
Can you play?
That's
can you
better.
do? What's the last thing you do
Yeah.
as you fall? Like, can you play on your Game Boy or like smoke a reefer?
No. You just got to fall, but there's a lot of time to think about you are in the act of falling. Let's say.
Yeah, I suppose
Right.
that's all right.
I see. I think that's very bad. But all right, go ahead, Snood. You're next.
Sure.
Well, so the thing is, like, falling is an interesting idea, but the problem with falling is that there's the chance that you might not die from it, right? And instead,
shit, you're right.
You're condemned to a life of like assured like paralysis or just a horrible
Mhm.
quality life
Yeah,
for the
we
rest.
talked about this before, though. There are people that live a life where they are paralyzed, and
True,
you probably
I'm
might
sorry,
want to
I-
enjoy that a little bit better than just being completely dead. So
Fine.
I'd still go with that.
I would think that like knowing that you tried to, you know, or that's something you were so close to dying anyway, it would be horrible either way.
Yeah.
That is to say, all those other things are prolonged experiences, particularly like burning. Like,
Dude, fuck that.
no, don't shot that I'm burning.
No.
But I understand that at some point, like, you know, if you know you're gonna drown, if there's just you're stuck in the fucking like underside of a boat and you're just like there's no chance you're making it out, you could just breathe water into your lungs and die basically instantly. Anyway.
Okay, now I want to drown.
Yeah, see.
Oh my god.
I don't like this conversation anyway. I think this is a bit like dark, but
We haven't heard how ALT wants to die.
Yeah, but your impulse, I think your impulse to survive makes that very difficult. And I think the same with the burning, like you're going to be clawing at the walls, like it's going to be a horror.
Right.
Whereas like the sort of helplessness of falling means that you kind of have to accept your death before it happens and make peace with the world and just say like, you know, this is something that actually happens to all of us. And, you know, I'm gonna look God in the eye and say, like, you know, can I come in now? Thanks.
You could like also orient yourself so that like you're going head first, so you're gonna land by like crushing your skull and definitely dying, right? Like that's.
I think that you're way overestimating the amount of courage you have in that moment.
Well, it doesn't matter. There's literally nothing you can do. So what's the point of being courageous, right? Like.
Okay, so with Super Discover, it sounds like you're a little religious then? You would be trying to make peace with God in that moment?
Well, I've already, me and God are already good. Like, you know, that's already going to happen. But like, you know, knowing that it's going to happen and then like, you know, it'd just be like an acceptance moment. There'd be nothing I could do to struggle against it. So I would simply accept it. Whereas like the others, I feel like you would kind of struggle against drowning and burning and like trying to die. Should I bring the Twin Towers into this? Because people decided.
I would definitely rather die in 9/11 than any of the versions. If I could have. If that's the fifth option.
They jumped from the tower, didn't they?
Yeah.
So,
well, because there's a chance that you could have lived through that, maybe. Like, you know, like.
All right, so we should. I think I was gonna say like freezing, but like I think you're like how you guys are making it sound like falling is like sounds like heaven. I mean,
it sounded like you were pretty scared of falling when we started that.
Yeah, I am. I'd be scared of falling. But I think you're right though. You do have time to kind of accept it. Like, all right, this is it.
How do you feel about heights in general?
It's not the biggest deal. I mean, it's like I still think about it. Like when I was on the fucking carny rides at the fair last week.
Yeah,
like, you get scared when you're up at the top. I'll tell you that. You're like, I don't trust these dudes, man. What's their education levels? Did they finish elementary school? Like that's a legit question I have.
I do not do well with heights.
Who's going to be responsible if the ride breaks and you all die at the carnival? Who ultimately is accepting responsibility? Not the people who are taking your tickets and looking out for you.
Standing
on the
there,
night.
hell no.
Standing there flipping a switch all day, right?
So,
yeah.
Like machines break at some point. Every machine breaks at some point.
And you know that it's fucking expensive to be like constantly maintaining those things, even at like established theme parks, right? How many times have you fucking heard that like some roller coaster just stopped halfway through the ride upside down? That sounds like the worst fucking thing ever. Just being stuck on a roller coaster upside down. Go on.
How about this as a good way that's a bad way for like being killed by the Terminator?
Ooh,
because that's a bad thing when it happens, but like I'd feel a sense of like, well, you know, it's kind of cool.
But the thing is, like, it depends on which
ways he could kill you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the exact same thing. I don't want to be one of those punks from the beginning of the movie where he just punches me in the stomach so hard that my guts fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more towards the end.
What animal?
Do you want to be mauled by?
What is this?
What would you take to be killed by? Okay, let's change the topic. I don't know how we got to this topic.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got to
ALT's mortality. He's watching.
Let's watch some fucking live gore snuff films.
Yeah, well, speaking of live gore snuff films, hold on.
Wait, I'm gonna take it off.
The George Foreman. He's fucked that up.
Dude, what are the chances this thing's getting watched today? By the way,
0. It's still there.
It's still there to this very day. I don't like shit like panini presses. Oh, nice slopping the chicken on the dial here. Look at that.
Oh, God. Wow.
Later, but do not do that immediately because it's so freaking hot.
It's so freaking hot.
And that is one messy sandwich.
Apron right now.
And the reason it's so messy is because there's way too much Miracle Whip in it. So that's a shame. If it had just a little bit less Miracle Whip, it wouldn't have been this goopy. And all of our ingredients wouldn't have slid like that. They all kind of slid right off the sandwich.
Now he won't touch it. Now he won't touch it. Just pick up the pickle and move it on the sandwich.
Understand the basic recipe of tuna salad is very easy.
They fucked it up.
I kind of disappointed with the presentation.
We weren't paying attention to the audio, but look how fucking... Okay, here's one can of tuna. All right? And how much fucking Miracle Whip does he put in? Like, that's
what's Miracle Whip?
It's a mayonnaise substitute.
Mayonnaise.
Fake mayonnaise.
Yeah.
It's made from vegetable oil instead of eggs.
Yeah.
I don't get that whole. What's the market for that? Is it cheaper or something? Like, how did that come to be?
I think my people just want sandwich condiments that aren't like
it won't
animal
sit on the shelf. Right? Also, it will sit on the shelf, won't it? And it won't go off like an egg.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the quail killer we just heard?
Fat, a lot less.
Heard the dog barking?
Regular mayonnaise.
No, this is a different dog.
That
old dog.
What
That's
animal
a long
has that
time
one
ago.
killed? Oh, excuse me. What animal has caused you to kill an animal?
Yeah.
Don't kill anything.
Neither of my cats have killed any animals or anything like. We watch all this. Sorry, I don't know why.
My dog has got a squirrel before, but it didn't kill it.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
All right.
So
Well,
bad.
wait, it just didn't. It didn't.
It held it in
didn't
its
die?
mouth like I have a cool new toy here. It's a squirrel.
And he didn't even shake it or anything. Like it was fine.
He gave it two good shakes or whatever, but then he let it go. And I said drop it. He did drop it and it ran away. So
All
he's
right,
fine.
that's good.
Huh.
But he might have died later, very painfully. I
Yeah,
have
just
no
from
idea.
all the broken bones and ribs.
Yes, I don't know about that, but he let it go in the end.
Puncture wounds.
Yeah, I was happy to see him run away though.
Yeah, I bet you
don't
don't want to be responsible for that. Taking a damn squirrel home and nursing it back to health.
Well, you have to take it home and reverse over it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
My cats are delicate angels, and they would never kill anything in their lives. And neither of them have, actually. I never put them in a position
That's
where
because you
they
baby
have to.
them.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you feed them like one kernel of food at a time?
Wrong.
There you go,
Every one of those
like-
sausages had exactly the same fear as we were just describing in the poll as they ended their lives in the factory. So.
Actually, animals aren't capable of fear at this degree, and they can't even know. They don't even understand their own mortality. So, it's gonna be fine when a vastly superior species of aliens comes to us and turns us into hot dogs.
That's gonna be fun.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
My dog got a turtle last year. Nice turtle.
You
Baby
got
turtle.
a turtle?
Oh.
You
It
brought
was
it
in the
home?
turtle was in the backyard and took care of it. He just bit down on that thing one time and it was done.
You went through the shells, dumbass shell.
Went through the shell.
That sucks. What a wussy ass shell. Do you know that they're not in their shells? They are their shells.
Yeah.
Okay? Like they're
They
it's-
are
that's
their
deep,
fucking
that's
shells.
deep.
It's true.
they're not just like a little guy inside a big rock, right? Like they're
No, the
they're-
shell is the bone, yeah.
Yeah,
The
it's
shell is
fused
the
to their
bone.
spine.
Yeah.
You ever had turtle soup?
No.
That's
Tonight I died on turtle
soup. Yeah, that's for the boomers in the chat right there. Yeah,
You're
they
welcome.
they make that shit in their own shells. Like
Oh
that's
no.
that's rough. That's rough. I like turtles way too much.
no.
Turtles are like probably my top 5 favorite animal. I love
They're
turtles.
so cute.
Yeah.
It's weird way, isn't it, that some animals get like the free pass and like it's just obvious that
Stop
you're not going to
using
fuck
that
with
much
them, and then like other animals are just like.
Well, that's not even true. And all, like I mean, that's just a cultural thing, right? Like Indian, like in India, they don't like killing cows and stuff that much.
Exactly.
right?
And
Yeah,
then
it's weird how
Japanese
some
people like deer.
Yeah.
Japanese
Yeah, they
people.
like-
Are you basing that off that new the anime that?
No, it's from Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, they don't let you kill the deer in that game. All
Okay.
right? Yeah.
They do eat deer though. There's some deer that
What?
are protecting that one city they're talking about. But yeah, Japanese people will kill deer. You can hunt for them. Yes.
Oh.
They hunt
And
deer
they-
in Japan. Absolutely.
Okay.
In Japan, don't they go for the extraordinary, like strange, cruel, like cutting a fish alive, putting it on a stick, and all that business?
Oh yeah, there's way more about that. Yeah, way more of that.
Yeah.
It's like to make the best. Japan is definitely more about making the. Let's cook it in the way that makes the best taste.
Yeah.
And we don't give a shit about the animal.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's see, and also if it suffers more, that is actually kind of better for us too. Sometimes,
Not that, but I know
It
that's the
seems to.
meme. But
I'm joking, of course. But they do sometimes like to just fuck around with food, like those octopus that they pour the soy sauce on, and it starts.
that's that. No,
And
that's
it's-
more of a I think what I've been described to me as. I've never seen it in my real life or everything, but it's more of a rich person thing. Let's look how rich you are. We can also do this.
Oh, okay.
And now,
Okay.
but then it turned into a tourist thing, right? So now it's like,
yes.
come here, and it's this cool tourist thing.
Ruined.
When it
Just
used
like,
to be
He was
a rich
afraid of that
person thing.
can.
right.
Yeah, but who knows?
God.
Here's
Who
the
knows?
beans. As for fine
Yeah.
cuisine, here
He was touching the can like he was afraid of it.
he is afraid of it. The way that he
Yeah.
wields this knife to open that can, like he's
Uh-huh.
deathly afraid of cutting himself. Or that Instagram post that he made once, where he has a
know!
cut
He
that
had the
is like
boo-boo.
literally not even visible. Like
Yes.
you might think that it was like an artifact in the fucking JPEG.
Yeah.
Little red
Exactly.
spot on
Like
his
his
thumb.
apron.
A boo boo.
Yeah, the apron.
The apron. Are you an
Yeah.
apron
Makes me
man?
look like a
Spliffy?
welder. I used to, when I was a hairdresser, I used to have a special apron that I bought
Me
at the very
too.
start of my like hairdressing.
Mine
thing.
says Paul Mitchell on it.
Ooh.
I still have it. It's very fancy.
Mine made me look a bit like it was after all the because mine was made of material. After a lot of hair color, it started to get discolored, and people used to say I
Of
look like
course.
a potter.
Here's an idea.
A
Harry
hairy
Potter?
one?
All right, go ahead.
Hey.
Yep. Me and Andrew, same thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Snoot.
Here's an idea. A haircut contest. Indrid Cole cuts my hair, and Super Trevor cuts ALT's hair, And we compare we see you guys, we compare and see who has the best haircut.
I do. My hair is very visible. I can show it to you.
It is.
He's just wearing that.
Not hair.
It's just
It's part of a meme.
So yeah,
that would require a snoot reveal though, and that's not happening.
Well,
right?
we'll
just the top of the head.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just show that part. It's just not any face stuff, right? Just block out the mirrors. Right?
I do plan, like, I've got a plan made to go around and do some filming with Steve, and then build it up to go into Canada to see Snood, and just like I don't know where else it will go from there, but I wanted to get
Colorado.
to do it
go to Derek's house.
Like,
Colorado.
Like, honestly, the Derish idea,
here.
right? I'd quite like to make a film where we go and meet Derish and then take him to meet a hooker or something like.
Oh
we just take him to a strip club. We just take him to a strip club.
No,
strip
you
club
guys do any of that, it's going to open up a whole new world, and you're going to hear about a lot of dead women after that.
Whoa. What?
I'm telling you. You take Derek to a fucking strip
club.
I
see what you mean.
Yeah. Well, like, they have these expos where it's like, the sex work expo. And I thought, like, he's a grown up, we're grown ups. We could take him there. He could walk around, and I could pay for him to have, like, do a scene with one of those people that he likes on the internet.
That's interesting.
Like,
oh no!
It'd be like a documentary, like the coming of age, like and Derish is, you just make a film, wouldn't it? Just it'd be things that were happening in a film, like a documentary.
We make him
watch it.
We make him wear a goatee in it, and
so he could be filmed.
Let him be himself.
There you go.
Yeah.
Don't you think he'd make a really interesting
Phil.
subject like that?
He
like
would.
just trying to get him laid. Like,
Yeah, I think it'd be interesting. I do think it would be interesting.
Well,
I think that there will be a lot of dead women in the wake.
Oh God, are you gonna make it a meme or make it kind of serious?
I'm just gonna make like 40 minutes for YouTube, just like see how we go, just like
I think the play there is make it totally serious though. Like you can't.
Yeah,
it's
just
not
like
supposed to be a joke.
The reality of the situation, like, and just sort of like cover it,
Oh, yeah,
like,
the clocks are off. What the
document
fuck?
it.
What I mean,
also, it looks like Falling won the poll by a massive 61%.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I sold it to everyone. I sold everyone on Falling.
Yeah, you made Falling to your death sound so appealing.
You can't afford not to be falling to your death.
Now, we didn't talk about combo deaths where like you jump from like the Golden Gate Bridge into the water, right? Because that's both.
Oh.
Right.
Okay, but that,
no, I think you die on
jumping.
impact. You die on impact. Though,
sometimes you don't, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think there's the one guy that survived it, right? But I think most people die on the impact.
Oh God, that's horrible. Nah, Derek
should-
has
well-
the DSP courage. Very strong, alone, horrible when he's supposed to perform.
God, we need to do the poll again with the 4 ways we've killed animals.
Oh yeah. Would you rather be
Which animal would you like to be? Hammer smash mouse?
If you were a mouse, would you prefer?
Yeah, that's the poll.
Yeah.
But you have to be,
doing it
like,
now.
you have to be on your way out, and there's no
Mouse?
hope for you as a mouse.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
You're going to live the worst life in the wild.
And don't forget that that's also like an extension of who would you
Dead
rather be
mouse.
killed by.
Right.
Yes.
So, but
Oh,
my
I
method,
can't wait to see what the
you're
result of
wrapped
that
up
is.
You're wrapped up
Okay.
in something first, and then it
Mouse
comes as a swift blow,
Is
right, and it's gone.
tougher.
Now,
Indra's gonna win because
the-
it's sucking.
Can
Indra's
I-
gonna win because it's sucking.
See, I feel like mine is too similar to some of Trevor's because mine is also like a bludgeoning slash.
Yeah, but they get to run around
But-
and they're running and free when they
Oh,
do
it's
that.
way
With-
different. Way different.
I also
okay.
have never suffocated a mouse. Okay, all right, I've never done that.
Well,
I'm
you
just
still
saying.
thought of that first, and you had a very
Okay.
detailed plan, and then
Gas
you were,
chamber.
yeah, you knew exactly what you were going to do. You were not anti-gas chamber, not gas chamber. Exact
Gas
opposite.
chamber like Hitler.
No, it was an anti-gas chamber. There's no gas in there.
yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah,
Opposite of
I'm
that.
just bringing up new ideas. I'm just-
Well, that's not the idea though.
All right,
Yeah.
I got a new poll.
Okay, hold
All
on.
right, which would you be? Hammer crushed mouse,
See,
Chopper,
now-
shovel dead mouse, nude?
cheese sets you free.
See, now that the poll is out, I can say that this is a really bullshit one for us boys because obviously everyone's going to
Indra's
want
gonna win.
Obviously, everyone's going to want to be killed by Indrid because we're all red-blooded males here. I think we
I
can
don't
speak
know.
freely,
Who's gonna
right?
win?
Like, obviously, we want to be
Yeah, but
killed
you're
by a
right, it's the
beautiful woman.
mouse.
Hammer crushed is second place.
Yeah,
though.
hammer crushed is all right. It's like
Yeah.
swift and quick. It's
Uh-oh.
like-
If you say suffocated and injured, I mean everyone's interested.
I mean,
right?
I mean
know
that's
I am.
just
Yeah.
it's rigged from the start.
Have mommy
These
sit
are
on your
trolls.
face.
Those are troll votes. We can just remove
These are
those
troll
from the
votes, yeah.
poll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So
I think I like the car backed over mouse.
I do like that too. I do like that. That's where your head went.
It seems quite formal in a way, doesn't it?
I just think it's a very detached way of doing it. You know, it's almost
don't
like
have to look
incidental.
at
It's
it.
easier for you, not for the mouse.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
No,
it
but
wasn't
it
easy
is
for me. I think it's
kind-
easy for both. It's
you-
the best option.
Did you back
Is it
over or did you
though?
drive forward over it?
How'd you know?
Because I didn't put stepped on by Indrid. You
I
guys.
did the back. I did do the back.
Okay, see,
And
that's
it's over an instant, right?
it's very fast, right? And you're just like, you know, easy cleanup, and again, it's very detached from. You don't even have to
once
look.
upon a time, I was stood out on getting my school bus, and there was this taxi rank where we used to get the school bus from, and this taxi reversed over a pigeon, and it took out its back end first, and so the pigeon was just like all alive, and you could see on its face like, oh, hang on, this is completely fucked, and then it died. It was a real sad moment. Yeah, we're going through all the worst animal sadness moments.
Dude,
here,
you just unlocked a horrible memory for me.
Yeah, that
too.
was exactly. This is unlock that memory.
Yeah. Okay. So my friends from school were going to the other university in Saskatchewan's.
Saskatchewan.
No, that's not how you pronounce it. Anyway, we were going to see their production. They were going to see their production of something. I did live in Moose Jaw. Okay. We were going to see some production there, right? And this one girl is the one who owns the car, and she's driving us. And on the way there, she gets like a massive not a speeding ticket, but a ticket for doing a U-turn at a street light that she shouldn't have, which is bullshit because in Regina, you could do it at literally any traffic light.
God,
anyway,
everyone knows that.
Obviously. Anyway,
Regina.
So
the U-turn in Regina.
She got a huge ticket, like a $300 ticket, right? And then we got into a parking lot, and someone, like some fucking drunk assholes, pulled their car up next to us in the parking lot and swung their doors open. Two like huge like gashes in the side of her car, right?
Oh my God.
And
Jesus.
Yeah, she had a horrible time, and there was something else, but I don't remember what it is right now. Anyway, we have the whole thing, and she's in such a horrible mood, like so upset. I offered to drive home. No, I offered to drive her home because she's so upset. Anyway, and we're driving home, and we're on the highway, and as we're driving, I could see a deer like on the side of the road.
No.
But its back legs are broken, and so it's just like pulling itself around with its front hooves.
What the fuck is this stream tonight?
Because I'm driving, I can tell her like, don't look out the window, please. And I just thought, how lucky am I that I'm driving and she didn't have to look at the half fucking paralyzed deer on the highway. So I felt very good about that.
Very
so
positive
sad.
stream tonight.
Yeah, very positive, folks.
We're reflecting on our own mortality.
This is campfire stuff, right? I'm reflecting on the animals' mortality. You should stop eating them.
Okay. God, get him out of here.
We used to live in the countryside. I mean, like countryside pub, like country pub in the UK. And every now and then at like 10 o'clock at night, someone would come in the pub and they would say, someone's hit a deer up on the main road. And this guy would get up from the bar and like he'd just get up from his beer, go out in his car and just go and collect the deer.
Yeah.
And like he would eat all the roadkill. Every time you would know, like if you'd hit it, you'd go in the pub and you'd shout it out in the pub and someone would go and fucking eat the roadkill. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
And I was in a small town, people would do that all the time. When you see a dead animal, it would not last long if people pick it up and eat it. Why not? But it's nothing wrong with it.
Not like
hit by a car.
Not like raccoons though, right? Like or porcupines or whatever, but like
a badger.
Yeah, badgers.
Like
eat badger meat.
I've never had that.
No,
I've never had that.
Well, I don't think you're supposed to
against it.
You're probably not supposed to eat badger meat. It's probably riddled with
tuberculosis or something.
Parasites.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
You're not supposed to eat those most of roadkill because it's like raccoons and shit, and they got parasites.
Here's a question. We were supposed to do some tarot cards, but we never did because
right. Fucking damn it! I'm sorry.
I just found my favorite tarot card set too.
Oh yeah, what's that?
I forgot. It was the one that I was using when we first started doing those stringums.
Yeah, we need to get on that and we need to finish it because it's been over a year now.
Well, that's the thing. I was thinking because ALT, you're like so like well versed on the the DSP lore and stuff that
oh my God.
If we described like a situation or like a meaning or a feeling about a card, like you'd probably be able to associate that with a DSP event, right?
I'm so not into tarot stuff.
Well, I know, but your expertise in the lore and stuff.
We should give an example, shouldn't we? But,
hold on.
We haven't got any of it set up already, so it doesn't matter.
I've literally got my cards right here, so
we just need to pick one of the major arcana that we haven't done.
What are tarot cards? They are used sometimes in like fortune telling. It's just a lot of like spiritual stuff. I think I might actually have it on my desktop. I don't know.
Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone that does enjoy tarot cards, but It's just a random batch of cards that are really old though. Like, but it's like a
Yeah.
card. You put down cards and it's supposed to like predict something.
No,
but,
Sure,
like,
but there's
it's
more
very
to it than
ambiguous.
that. Yeah,
It's very
Yes.
ambiguous.
it's more about
can
like what
be.
the person dealing the cards can like intuit from what is
Yeah.
coming up in the cards, and because everything has like a specific sort of like like emotion or association. Like for example, there's a card called the Hanged Man, and the positive aspects of the Hanged Man are like sacrifice, patience, you know, or not positive, but anyway, there's like some meanings associated with are sacrifice and uncertainty and lack of direction, perspective, contemplation, right? Generally positive things, but there's also like an inverse meaning to it, which is like disinterest and stagnation, avoiding sacrifice, apathy, right? So there's a general theme that every card has, basically.
Yeah.
And
like the cups, the the swords, the sticks, like I don't know.
Close, yeah. Those are the suits. Or
yes,
whatever.
I know, but they shut up.
Show him a picture of the Hangman from the Raider White deck, and we'll stick DSP on it.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
How about the deck of many things, Snood?
I think that's something from Baldur's Gate.
The dick. Have you ever heard of the Dick of Many Things?
Yeah.
No, it's from
great.
that's from Dungeons and Dragons, isn't it? I thought. I don't even know. I know from Spoonie. That's why I'm saying it.
Well, Baldur's Gate is Dungeons and Dragons, so.
Oh yeah, sorry, but yeah, the deck of many things is a random deck. Then, like, if you pull something random happens.
Right.
Search that.
I mean, sure. I mean, that's like a pretty standard fantasy.
I thought you might know that because you are the D&D master here.
Oh, that's the set that I have, the one that I found. It's this art which I fucking love.
Yeah, this is the traditional Raider White art. So what we were doing is we were replacing the art with a DSP reference.
Yeah.
So in this context, the Hangman himself would be Phil, wouldn't it, hanging upside down?
Yeah.
Right. Right. Like, but like, what's like a moment of DSP that sort of like represents what the Hangman represents, right?
Yeah.
Like, according to this, several divinatory associations like wisdom, circumspection, discernment, trials, sacrifice, intuition. So like this,
looking at things from a different point of view. Often the Hangman is about, and it's about seeing things in another way.
Yeah, and like having like a good perspective and making good decisions and going through difficult times, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So like, but that's like kind of antithetical to DSP, isn't it?
Yeah, he's never seen things from a different perspective ever. So
but there's surely like something that you could like sort of like pig roast schluck twist into like what's like, I guess like you know, a recent example would be like him like not doing interviews after saying that he wanted to do interviews after something went so bad for him that one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can see that. Or like getting into gaming, PC gaming when he said he
there you go. Like actually just getting into YouTube at the time that he did, basically.
Oh yeah,
Like that's sort of like an intuitive like and I guess he did have to sacrifice his job for it, right? Like he was laid off from the helicopter company.
That too, yeah. And then moving across the country, and he had to sacrifice his friendships for it.
Well, that's a good point, because the Hangman in Korea suggests that scapegoats may be needed, and that there's a blockage until someone is held accountable, and it doesn't require truth or justice, but projection of guilt.
So maybe the Hanged Man could be like John Rambo hanging upside down, right? Like, because DSP basically sacrificed his friendship with John Rambo to...
And John had to learn to see things differently as well, didn't he? He had to have the wisdom to understand that Phil was fucking him over,
right?
To walk away from him. So John saw things differently and then changed his life based on that.
And this is basically a preview of what we would do on those streams. They're fun.
And like according to this, like the inverse quality of that card is selfishness, right? So again, that's sort of I think his relationship with John Rambo and Project 7, that's sort of just John Rambo upside down here, or probably have to something. There's got to be like a frame from Schnozman or Hole Punch or something along those lines that you could take that from. But that's basically the idea.
And then we'd have to replace the tree that he's on with something more DSP based.
Right.
Good Freak said he needs to draw the whole set. Send me ideas on the Detractor Beam Discord. We have a list somewhere that I can send you.
Yeah, we've got a list that we need to dig out, and we've gone through 2 of the suits and a bunch of the major arcana.
Only 2. I thought we did 3.
Did we? We did 2 full streams, I'm sure.
We did a lot. I think we did 3 streams.
Did we do 3?
I think so.
No, we might be one off finishing it off, yeah, and then they can be created, and we can actually have them as a piece of. Yeah, LT just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, we started discussing witchcraft and wizardry, and
the hangman,
he's
I think the hangman
again.
wasn't the best example of a card that because like some of them, it's really fitted. Like we've been able to put the snort fort in there for the tower. We've been able to put like some of them really make sense.
I think we did a great. I think
list.
I think we did a great job divining the meaning of that card just now and associating with DSP. I'm gonna give us all a pat on the back, even if if ALT's third eye is not open, and I don't mean that third eye.
Hey,
you know what I mean.
My third leg is walking. I'll tell you that. Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Oh. Well, I just have nothing to add, so I'm just letting you guys.
I just have nothing to add. I am a perfectly logical individual.
Hopefully the end product can be if we can get it fucking finished. I mean, it is on me as well to get you on my fucking stream and not be a lazy ass.
Your life together, fucker.
I just sent Good Freak the list.
I'm talking about Villicom. What's his name again? Villicom.
When we finish that, we can actually make the cards and we can get them printed and they can exist and then they can be Detractor being merchandise.
I'd tell you, I'd be getting a DSP tarot card deck instantly.
I would get, I'd get one.
They'll be your, they might as well just be on your stream as merchandise, isn't it? So.
Oh, we'll discuss the profits after the stream has gone offline, so that
because Indrid's going to model them.
Ooh, what
does that mean?
Where do cards go?
Am I like Vanna and I just hold it in my hand and take a picture? Like
a Price is Right girl, I guess.
Yeah. Did I just do that?
I thought the way you said that, I thought you were gonna say that she's gonna like put like tarot cards over her nipples and advertise them that way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I'm sure you were, you disgusting pervert.
No.
How else are you supposed to take that? It clearly was a normal thought.
I don't know. Making one of those like micro bikinis out of just a bunch of tarot cards stitched together, right?
Like when people used to make those fucking those duct tape wallets.
Yeah, exactly. Except it's like a Borat like micro bikini.
Yeah, like people used to make like duct tape belts and stuff. Like,
dude, I knew a guy who had a
tarot
tape
card stuck up her bum. Yeah.
Whoa!
Wait a minute.
That?
Wait a minute. What the?
Wait a minute.
Oh my lord.
Jesus. Why don't you go back to choking that quail? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You've heard of choking the chicken, right?
Choking the quail. That's what it's called in England.
Quails basically are just pigeons, I think.
Quenching the quail.
They seem more sophisticated than that, aren't they?
Quenching the quail.
Well, they're only not sophisticated to us because they're vermin here. They're like disgusting vermin here.
Yeah.
Quail are disgusting vermin?
No, pigeons are.
Oh, pigeons are definitely. Yeah, but I think they're pretty smart though, right?
Yeah, we used to use pigeons to transmit messages. They used to be like, homing pigeons and go around the world.
That wasn't Harry Potter. That's not real.
That's owls, stupid?
100% real.
That's what I said. I changed it.
Like homing pigeons and messages in the war and everything.
Yeah.
And then we got technology and now pigeons aren't useful, so they just fuck them off.
Well, guess what? I mean, you could probably...
pigeons in my yard recently. It was weird.
Oh,
you know what in your yard?
Why?
Pigeons. I don't fucking know. We're out in the middle of nowhere, so why are there pigeons in my fucking yard?
That's a very good question.
Is that like big news? That's the big news.
It was just it was.
Honey, get down here. We got a pigeon.
We got some woodland critters out here,
honey. Honey, look out there.
We get seagulls, but it's like I'm landlocked in the middle of the country, and they've still managed to find their way into the middle of the country.
Dumbass gulls.
We got fucking geese.
Check out the worst. Check out the worst whisking ever. By the way, look at this.
Tap. Here we go.
Oh, great! The best drink's over.
No big deal.
Do you think he spent? How much money do you think he spent on Hogan
Consistency like we did last
recently? Do you think he's put it all in? Do you think he's gone?
I don't know.
Gamebox's update. I don't think because Philip has not been in the top 100 of the last event, and I don't think there's there's been an event for a minute here. Let me check.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be the other people in the top 100. I presume are people who run massive businesses and have lots of money, or are like Saudi princes or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cor has killed a seagull once. Wow.
No, I think you're overshooting it. I think it's just like guys with like 100K jobs that don't have a family, and this is their life.
Or they do have a family and they don't give a fuck.
Well, that could be too. And if you write that, you want to get depressed, read that fucking Reddit, dude. If people lose their life to this game, man.
I can't believe Shovel Dead Mouse is last.
I know.
So that tells me that that's the most brutal and therefore best murder methods because I'm a warrior.
I can't believe Shovel Dead Mouse is last. Do you think that Phil is like his spending has dropped, or do you think their spending has increased? Do you know what I mean? Because it's relative, isn't it? So
you can't put Hogan's on a payment plan is the problem, right?
He's got so much money coming in now, though. Like,
does he though? Does he have so much coming in, or is it like pretty just normal and it's just sort of concentrated all in the last like week/10 days or so?
Well, he's definitely an uptick, right? He's definitely an uptick.
Sure, but
it's thousands.
But he
on one stream of all things when they were going on about it, like, you know, and PP was going on like, give me the money.
Yeah, that's one day, and I agree that he did get a ton of money that day, but half of that is in super chats, so he's not getting that for another month, right? But like, he just came off like one of the worst months he's ever had for tips, right? So
but it's not like you guys are both overthinking it. Like there's nothing that stays. There's no place that has a home. The money does not have any savings place to go, even. Right?
Obviously.
So,
but
yeah,
he's also like his YouTube check in general must just be like more than enough, right?
Sure.
Like,
that's
for a normal
to
person.
support his life. To support his life is the YouTube check.
Do you think that he says to himself, because I can write it off on the tax as a digital spending, therefore it's a game, therefore it's tax and all that, that he just says to himself, I'd rather not give it to the tax man. I'm just going to spend it on Hogan's. Like, do you think he believes he has to spend all his money? Do you know what I mean? Like, so that he ends up with zero, so he doesn't pay tax.
I can see that.
Like,
No. That's overthinking it. He's not thinking that far ahead.
No,
he's just spending the money.
He's just spending,
He's absolutely incapable of planning. Like most narcissists are. He all he cares about is gratification in the moment, getting what he wants right now. And,
which is very funny because, you know, he's been on those rants recently about like, oh, I don't get what I want right now.
Yeah. And
like what? So now he's got literally access to all that money. What he wants right now is a computer, a crown, and some foam. And
he is spending money in other ways.
Well,
but
I want foam.
I think right now he thinks he's spending money to make money, right? Like that people are gonna see the foam hexes and be like, "Whoa, that's awesome, DSP! Here's $100."
His stream does look better because he's got a new camera, but it only looks better by the direct capture.
I don't think it looks better.
Well, but before with direct capture, he took so long to adopt it that when he did, it looked better, but it was too late by now. Like now, it looked better than it did before, but it just looked shitter before.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good now.
It's microscopically better.
Yeah, it's also not exactly like a high bar to like, oh, I'm better than I was like 2 years ago when I had the Logitech fucking 1080p webcam that everybody has, right? I'm a professional streamer.
So, but we're saying as well, though, like the answer to the question is that he's not saving the money and putting it away because for a rainy day, which he doesn't understand. He's not he's not fixing the bathroom. He's not getting a new dishwasher, and he's essentially just fucking it all away on Hogan's and a bit of fun.
Which is like such an insane thing for me to think because that means he has to be hiding it from Cat. Like there's
definitely
like even though he's been going, whoa, King's coffers, King's coffers, King's coffers, and hollering that through the house, I bet he's just like, oh yeah, the trolls are.
Honey, they stole more money.
Yeah, they're
from
filthing
me
me again, honey.
Here's a quick thought though, like you know, the famous "I made a commitment to her."
Right.
That tells you that at the very least, Kat understood that this was a big deal in his life.
Yep.
I mean, maybe she didn't know it was a problem, but Philip thought the need to make a commitment that I'm not going to do this as much as I am now.
Right.
Which is, I mean, I'm telling you, I have a big problem, right? Like, that's what someone drinks too much. They got to say, listen, I'm not going to drink anymore.
I'm making a commitment to you that I
But
will not drink.
Did she have to call a line in the sand and say, you need to make a commitment? Or did he?
No, I think I kind of think Philip was trying to make his own wishful thinking here. Like, I will make a change now. I'm getting married. It's time for me to be an adult.
No.
Yeah, I gotta grow up.
I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit.
And just said that he did and then not did it.
Well, for
like,
sure.
You know, did he even say it to her face? Like, or in his brain, he sort of said, "Because I'm getting married, I'm making a commitment to my wife that I'm not going to tell her about," but I did.
The way he talks about it, the way he talks about that very specific thing, he uses like a cadence or like a pattern of speaking that sounds very much like he just had a very serious discussion with someone.
Right.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I made a commitment to her that I would not be doing this as much anymore. Right? It really does sound like the sort of Weasley words of someone just placating their bitch
life. If I
life.
sound serious, they'll believe me.
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
I want to show how much I like. You know, when you're in the principal tells you like you can't come late to school anymore, and
Right.
you got to be like to your
sure,
mom,
no,
like,
no,
yeah,
I won't. Yeah.
I made a promise to the principal. I would not do this anymore.
I'm making a promise to you now, as a Rasta.
Right now.
Yeah. All right, we got 20 minutes left. I got to get out of here by 12.
Okay.
What do you want to do for the last 20 minutes? Up to you.
Good
I want to keep watching.
While you're doing that,
I want to
so
keep
easy.
watching you make fucking eggs.
Actually, I'm gonna spray my pants.
Damn,
We
we
could do
fucking
we could
talked
do a song
about
about
everything.
killing. We could do a song about killing mice.
No.
Dude,
You want to do a song? You want to do a really
Have you
heavy,
ever read The Wasp
heavy
Factory?
fucking metal song about the various methods of killing mice? I
I
guess.
think it's going to go badly. Have you ever read The Wasp Factory by Ian Banks?
I don't read.
We gotta stop having British people on this show.
They made a book out of
It
that.
makes me feel fucking stupid, frankly.
I know.
But no, go
Is
on.
that like Titanic or what was that?
In that the principal character has this like wheel of death that they
principal
put wasps
character.
into, and like it's like a dartboard that they put different deaths in. Like
Oh
so,
my
the,
God.
the wasp has to choose whichever path, and each path is like it's just a little thing that happens in the book. But yeah, it's, like,
That's pretty cool.
It's like
Alright.
Animal Farm, right?
yeah, it's a bit
Yeah.
savage.
That's written by a
Yeah.
British guy, I think.
2 legs bad, 4
Oh, look,
legs good.
Short King Love. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Forgot
what
about that.
am I saying? 4 legs bad, 2 legs good, isn't it? Which legs do I want?
What?
Some animals
4 legs
are
bad.
all animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
All
Yeah.
animals die equally.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay.
Is there something wrong with
I
the
read that-
Discord link? Oh, let me check.
Oh
Hold on.
boy, there she
That's
goes.
fucking
No,
Discord
we
links
have
are
we
so-
have a custom one, but sometimes it fucks up.
Discord links are so annoying.
Yes,
Just
they
fucking
are.
change and people,
Yes,
"Eh,
they
Discord
are.
link, Discord
Oh.
link down."
Custom invite link.
You were an
it's still the
offshoot of what humanity? What was it again?
Yes.
you are an offshoot
same. Here, I will
Yeah.
do.
of something that
Oops.
humanity.
Okay, here, look. I created a
Create.
custom one just now. Here, if you would like to join the Discord, please do. It's a nice place. People are
we run
nice.
you over with our car.
There we go. There we go. Wait.
We crush you.
No, like, you've gone for this like heavy metal savage. I was thinking like a sort of effervescent sort of sadness to it as well, like you know, like.
Oh yeah.
the
No.
poor
Let's do it the other way.
Mousy,
Let's do it the other way.
Like the poor mousy.
Like yeah.
I'm
Like
a poor, sad
you know,
mousy, and I have to go to my end.
cold
like-
steel comes closer to my
Oh,
skull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So we wanted to be a little bit
So
more
we're-
evocative. Okay.
Are we from
Yes,
the mouse's
yes.
perspective?
I don't know if I like any of this. Really, it's making me feel bad. But yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
That's what we're here for. Too late now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
How did it go this
mortality
way?
thing, all right?
I
Evanescence.
thought I told everyone it was going to be a fun time, funny episode, and we've got
Yeah,
into our
right.
sort of. I
I mean, it's
almost-
no-
I
I've had
suppose I
fun.
kind of brought it up. But, yeah.
Pulverized by the.
This week as well, I bought a new
No.
mug, and I bought a Royal Albert 1910 Duchess mug
Fuck is
from
that?
100 years of
Hey,
Royal
baller
Albert
alert.
England.
Whoa!
Baller alert.
So
Oh my
Holy
God,
shit. Look at you
ladies! He's
popping
got a
off.
Nice-
Dutch
nice.
mug.
nice bit of mug from Royal
Ooh.
Albert
Dutch
pottery.
mug sounds sexy.
It's
Damn.
Duchess style. It's not.
Oh,
It's,
Duchess.
the-
Sorry.
it's the print on it. It's just I don't know. Like it's a little treat in it from Stoke-on-Trent pottery.
Stoke
Mm.
on Trent. Big up. I
Yeah.
love names like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, thrown
Something
onto
on
the tracks.
something.
Thrown onto the
Why do
tracks
you-
is a good line.
Why
Little gift. I
like,
bought
my
myself a
My
bottle and
breath
and a
grows
cup.
short.
Oh,
I
my
bought
breath
some-
goes short. The box is small. The blonde has
No, it
the
boxed.
blondie.
Sucked me off.
What?
I'm sucked
Yes.
off. Sucked off to death.
Sucked
sucked
my
my
The
soul
wait,
out.
death and breath. Listen, I'm sucked off to death. Suck my
Oh my
soul
God.
out. My like breath and death will rhyme though as well. Like you know, go to my death, sucked out my breath, or like you don't have to listen to me. You
My
don't have to
breath
listen to me.
and death
Like, you know,
are
one
gone.
line-
Oh my God.
You don't have
that's
to put them in the
sad.
same line. You could put like death at the end of
Still.
one line and breath at the end of a different one. To you know, it
Yeah.
doesn't
My
matter.
breath and death are gone, and we can
Like,
improve that.
the box is
What's
small. I
gone?
go to my death. The blonde woman has sucked my breath. Like, you know what I mean? You could make the line like that. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. Don't
I
worry
go
about
to
it.
my death. The blonde woman sucked my breath.
Yeah, there you
go.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's good. Yeah,
I
he's
don't
right.
know, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
good.
know.
It's good. No, it's good.
I've
Okay,
got a really
which-
good
which
Phil
death are
song
we
that's about
missing?
Hogan's, but you don't want to hear it now.
You need to like post it. dude.
Yeah.
I feel
We're
like
gonna have
maybe just
another
make,
song
maybe we just make a verse.
I made a song
out
for
of
Snood
all
as well,
the-
but
maybe just
like,
make a
he didn't
verse out of
play it
all the
today.
methods, right? So it's
That's
like
what I was thinking.
I'm
Yeah.
crushed by
Yeah.
the advancing steel beast. The wheels of time advance over my corpse.
Over my
Have you got a chorus
spine?
yet? Have you got
Over
a
my
chorus?
Oh, my
spine?
spine. That's good.
Yeah.
Have you got a chorus yet? Because the chorus, I think you could have. When I come back, I will wield the hammer. I will drive the car.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's the comeback story. Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
After rebirth, I shall drive. Yeah, I shall be the
drive over
driver of both cars and hammer.
After
Yeah.
rebirth,
I will suck you off to
I
death.
will
My Pega
drive.
said I ran over by a boomer. That's rude.
I
That's
will-
rude. Okay, that's rude.
I will shovel.
I will
When I
shovel.
come
I
back.
No,
will...
I will divide because that's what I did with the shovel.
Fuck it out.
And what was the other one?
Chopped him up.
I will
wield the
hold-
hammer.
Will wield the hammer.
And I will suck you off.
I will suck you. Okay, so that's the chorus.
Okay, I like it.
Okay, so
Angry little mousey, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is verse 1. We got. I think with this has to go somewhere in the
what?
chorus too.
Yeah,
right?
we could cut that out. I was not like.
I don't know. I think it goes well here.
I think so.
Maybe like more like I am an offshoot. Of
I am an offshoot.
of something that humanity tried.
Oh,
to
I
create.
sent you guys like I may have no. You know what? Here, let me make sure I did. I did take the sound clip earlier today and made it something that you can redeem on my Twitch stream.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, here I've got the sound file right there.
Oh, thank you.
If we want to refresh our memories.
Pulverized by the metal hammer.
Do you upload styles of music when you're doing this? Because I've uploaded some voices, and it literally will take the voice
Ooh.
and use it as the
Shit.
singing voice. Like,
Oh,
if
that's
you do
pretty
like
cool.
30 seconds of a clip.
Or who should we do
Interesting.
then? Who's our singer?
Oh, you
Celine
guys
Dion?
know more about. Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Well,
Oh my god.
You're probably best off just using a clip that you've already got,
Britney
like a
Spears?
30-second clip of someone. Like,
So we could just have
Just
Phil
talking.
sing it.
yeah.
Oh man.
If you've got an
Is that
audio
the
clip
funniest
of
way to
him,
go though?
anywhere
Like, we need
above
something
six,
like
6
a-
seconds, I think.
It's like a high pitched voice or something. Okay.
By my spade, your life will fade. Oh, that's good,
Oh,
chorus.
There you go.
Oh,
Spade or life will fade.
that's good.
Ooh, good freak. I like
good.
the idea of Leanna singing this.
Oh, there we go. Now we're talking.
By my spade, your life will fade.
Yeah.
That's it.
This is verse 4, right? This verse.
It's one of the verses, you know.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
No, it was
Just
verse
the
4.
sugar.
It was verse 4.
That's
I
four.
knew it.
Yeah,
I
you're
knew
right.
it.
You're
There's 4 of us.
This box is small. I am
So fucking
too-
painful. School started back up this week.
Oh
Oh
boy.
no,
That means waking up. It's fucking 5:45 again.
Ugh.
That's rough.
Damn it.
gross.
You know, in the summer you get a little respite because you can wake up a little
Yeah.
bit later. You know, but fuck, man, sucks.
Effervescent.
Thought I was done.
Dude, that sucks. What time do they have to
The
be
style of
at
music
school?
for Effervescent, I just looked at it. It says gothic alternative metal and hard rock band. So maybe some of those words.
What? They gotta schools gotta be in the classroom by 7:20.
Oh,
Jeez,
what?
that's early.
God damn, dude.
God damn.
Hey, it's tough,
Ay,
man.
ay,
If you open
ay.
brackets and put like
Thank
female
God I
vocal,
only have a cat. They don't have to go to the
Vocal,
school.
yeah.
They go to the school of hard knocks. Okay.
Ooh, hard cocks. All
Hard
right,
cocks.
keep moving.
Okay.
What? What is that too edgy for you?
No.
That's too edgy for me. This needs
That's
to-
what it sounded
this needs to
like.
go
Are you
up.
edging, bro?
What the fuck?
Ooh.
Don't say it like that. That's a clip. Jesus
What?
Christ.
Spiffy yourself, have you ever tried edging? The edging act of edging.
Okay,
I
here
suppose,
we go.
like, well, I don't really shouldn't talk like this. He always gets us talking like this.
Yeah,
He
he's,
always gets
he's
us talking
naughty.
like
He's
this.
naughty.
Something a little silly. It's something a little silly.
I
We
suppose,
do.
you know, as
You don't have to
like,
answer
just,
it, by the way.
just by the process of just trying to get through as much pornography as possible in any given sitting, I suppose you probably end up doing a bit of that. Like,
It doesn't sound. It doesn't. I never have, and it doesn't seem very appealing to me at all. I
doesn't,
just
keep
right?
it
like
going
the
for a bit
idea.
longer.
Ooh,
Bit of practice.
shotgun.
Just a
It's
waste of
good.
time.
Oh, it is good practice.
Just a waste of time. I'm trying to get back to
I mean, if
putting
it's-
together
if it
Gundams and
helps.
shit, right? Like,
Yeah.
If it helps performance, I'll give it a shot. But no, it just seems so unappealing.
I don't know.
Effervescent. That's funny. Okay.
Effervescent.
I don't know if I've done
That's
it like as an
Yeah.
official, like, you know, I don't know if I've got like the handbook or anything. Just I just
The
felt like the
edging
concept was
handbook?
to just like, you know, like keep going as long as possible.
Well, I have
Without
a hand.
shooting.
That's for sure.
I just don't have all day. I just don't have all day for this, man.
No.
Me too. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I got
Get
stuff to
in,
do.
get
Time
out.
aside.
Well, it looks like we've got a song.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Hold on.
Where'd it go?
Perpy Lorax.
This is
the
not,
fuck
this
is that?
not it. Hold on.
What was that? Okay.
What the fuck
Wait,
is that? Maybe
wait,
you have to
go
click
now.
on the
It's because you
title.
pick the style
Yeah.
and not press on the picture where the picture is.
No.
Ow!
All right, do it this way if you like.
Oh
Do what you
shit!
like.
It's
Okay.
quiet. Can you turn it up?
Yes, it is quiet. My bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, good start.
This
Gotta
is
get
great.
the chorus though. Good riff here. Yeah, this riff is pretty good.
Yeah.
Bit bland, and also her voice is a bit scratchy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Too much effects on the voice.
I agree. It's too digital. It's too digital.
I get like
I
Boston
do like
Jack
it,
with this
though.
album. I keep pressing the button until I'm happy.
I like the drum.
Oh, this part's good. Hold on, go back. See, they fuck up the. They fuck up the structure.
Yeah.
We don't exactly give it a great. I should not be the one piloting this. I'm probably the least musically inclined among the handful of us here.
Because it's a money game.
What do you mean?
Oh yeah,
So-
it's your conspiracy theory from stuff.
Like,
Right
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh, here
okay,
we go.
Pause it.
Yeah, it's
I wanna
listen
hear
to
this,
this.
right.
Get
Right,
your foil
so-
hats on.
Okay.
But you pay money to play the game. You had to press the button, yeah?
Uh-huh.
And it's powered by AI. So when you first do your first free credits, it's going to give you a really good song, and you're like, "Oh, this is fucking brilliant." And then you pay some money, and it knows how frequently you will press the button until you say, "Okay, I've had enough of this." Like, and how many credits you'll go through. So it will give you shit songs for a little bit, and then it will give you the gold. Like it'll tease you on a bit like a slot machine, so that you put more money in and buy more credits because you're just on the verge of getting that next banger.
Okay,
Like-
guys, I would
Now
just like
listen,
to, I would just like to point out.
yeah,
Hold
go
on
ahead,
before you
go
say
ahead.
anything. I would just have to say, you know, I understand where Super Trevor's coming from because his mind has been brain poisoned by a game called Genshin Impact. Okay,
Yes,
and this
yes.
is the exact same kind of cope.
Gotcha.
Yes, correct.
This is
And it's-
Hogan's. This is our Hogan's.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be okay.
I think that's a very I'm cynical. That's a very cynical take on this, I think.
But the AI's powering it, and Elon Musk knows all about it, and Bill Gates has got it.
I wish I could even argue with a single syllable that he just said, but sadly I can't.
Won't the AI program the AI to make him money? They'll ask him to do that.
Yeah,
They'll
they
tell
say
him.
make a bad one first, give him a
So,
good one, and then give him
okay.
a bad one.
Here's my reverse. You just
Oh,
played my
Uno.
trap card.
Let's go.
What about if you have the unlimited plan? Then what? The AI doesn't know what to do?
Gives you all good. Like it just makes it happy for you.
So every song is awesome?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how it works.
You paid. You're in.
Ooh.
Okay, I already like this one better.
This one's
Yeah.
starting better, yeah.
See, I already like the female vocalist better too. More breathy.
Good ending.
Yeah. No JOI though.
Oh, I like this. Oh, this is good.
I do kind of like this a little bit better.
Oh, this is good.
Are you ready?
Oh, shit.
It's done a solo. You can specify if you want. You can tell it to do solos and shit.
Fun.
Yeah, I'm curious to know like exactly like how much direction you can give to it.
We won't listen all the time.
used to not switch stuff up like that before. Like it used to make it like a very, very like consistently the same song all the way through. And now it seems like they've made it.
I feel like that works.
Really?
Okay. I like it like that. Yeah, it used to be like we have some kind of structure song, but now it's like random.
I like the spinning.
That could just be my fault because like I put in these like little like directives here, right? Like that. These like again, I know nothing about music, so I don't know if it's supposed to be a bridge or you know, a refrain or what else do they have in music?
What I tend to find is I add extra descriptive words into the description, and then like at some point I'll get near it and maybe take it back by a couple of descriptive words.
Okay.
And I put in some quite strange words like I don't know, like grindcore or like groove wave, or like, you know, just start saying like, or just like just making up like just words that like, you know, seem like cool words.
90s hair metal, let's go.
Pushing somewhere with the style, like, you know, keep pushing.
But see, the thing is, like, I'm sure that as soon as I put in this, like,
if it's very vague, if it's just like 80s hair metal, then it's very vague. It tends to give you, like you said, like lots of variation, a bit more generic. Like if you start specifying and narrowing down what you like, you can even say things like synth bass. You know, you can specify instruments and stuff, and then you can start to really.
I want to hear the hair metal one.
Well, yeah. Well, I was just gonna say that, like, every time we do this, like it always is like so much less fun until we actually put it into a hair metal song, and then it like. So let's just see.
Here we go.
Whoa. See, I'm already having so much more fun.
I'm already digging it.
Again, I'm sure that someone who has more of a musical acumen than I do would be able to do something like actually really interesting.
Yeah. So good.
I wonder what side of music the mouse would be.
Fuck you off. Oh.
Whoa, wait.
Whoa, that's a clip.
Clip it. Clip it.
You're welcome, gentlemen. That'll be some tips to my PayPal account this time.
This entire stream was a massive ruse for this moment. That's what we wanted.
I've
never killed a mouse in my life. I've never seen a mouse in my life. None of us have.
That will be a redeem coming soon.
Yes.
WPIG redeem coming your way soon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's been a long road, but we've got there.
That. Firstly, I'm okay with that. That's fun. Let's do it.
Paused at the right time.
Yeah, Jake.
Are you ready, fellow life?
Jake's not even in intensive care.
Not anymore.
Get those tails off!
Whiskers out, boys!
Whiskers, paws up in the air!
Anytime. You're welcome.
Anytime, buddy. Thank you, good grace.
Rat metal, I like that.
Rat metal?
Yeah, this is not exactly 80s hair metal at all, is it?
What if we typed in rat metal?
Oh, yeah.
Let's find out what rat metal gets us.
Loads of words.
I'd be like,
Trevor, what's like? Do you have
I want you to put. I want you to put synth groove. Oh, you press the button now. It's too late.
I'll put after this. We can do it again. Hold on. Wait.
Right. I want you to keep adding words. Like, you don't even have to take the other ones away. Synth, but all as one word. Synth groover. All as one word.
Synth groover. Okay.
Yeah.
All is one word.
One word.
Yeah. There you
British
go.
rock.
British rock.
And I want you to put that synth groover in square brackets, and the same with British rock. We'll put all these things in their own individual square bracket.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
What is
and I'll
this
give you
new
some
meta?
other words as well.
I don't know. Yeah.
It helps. It helps the
dubstep
AI
or something.
Differentiate like suggestions and it.
And then another square bracket. You can put like sub dub, like, or sub bass or something like that. Sub bass. Put sub bass. And it'll give you a big fat. All as one word.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm realizing.
Okay.
And then close that. And also, let's chuck it away. Wait, no. Oh, he's pressed the button. I was going to say we can add in some other instruments as well. Like you can specify, like, you know, a few instruments.
Well,
like
we gotta get going anyway, so we gotta end this.
Yeah. No one wants to do this one.
Wait. Wow.
Rat metal is cool.
Rat metal's awesome. I like rat metal. Holy shit.
Rat metal just won't win.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Andrew likes that. All right. Okay, we'll do that 30 seconds of that. Let's see.
I love rat metal. Rat metal's a new genre here. This might be the best one.
I'm getting some Slipknot vibes from this a little bit.
Send me these. We'll send me the video.
I will.
That might be the best one.
Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Somebody gave it an English accent.
I am an offshoot of something that humanity tried to create.
Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, actually, this is very cyberpunky.
Yes. Sounds like it's on Radio Spectrum.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like that quite a bit.
Euro. It's
Yeah.
with Euro.
It's
Yeah,
good.
but it's sophisticated.
Yeah, it's British.
You're sophisticated.
Thank you.
Talking
Oh,
to
this
you,
is
you
cool.
fucking-
This is cool. Hold on.
Oh, fuck me.
That's cool too.
Oh, I
Oh
love
hell
it.
yeah!
I love it. Send me this one too.
This one sounds like a German disco.
Yeah.
I'm not really feeling with this one. You want to go get some cheese with me, honey?
Rat.
Need some cheese.
Yeah.
Let me see if there's anyone I can send people over to after
That's
this.
not bad. That was not bad.
No,
I think the
I
metal one
liked
2
it.
ago was the best.
I-
That one
yeah.
right there.
And that was Synth Groover number 2 as well, right?
It's probably the least most important decision of my life, so I don't care.
There you go.
It's the most.
And there's
yeah.
nobody streaming anymore. Sorry, there's no one we can
No,
raid
that's it.
after
Well,
this.
it's very late. It's very late at night.
That's true.
So go to bed instead of watching dumbass
Go to bed.
DSP adjacent streams.
Yeah.
Super Trevor, thank you for joining us tonight on short notice.
Thank you
It's
so
always
much.
a pleasure. It's
all-
great.
Likewise,
Yeah.
likewise. ALT, try to be on time next time, please.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
I know that. I'm making a joke and
Oh,
trying to
okay.
abuse ALT, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck you. Be on time next time.
Yeah, thank you. You
My
streaming
Final
tomorrow?
message
Go on.
was oh, do we have no final messages here, or it's in my contract? I thought.
You can.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry,
totally.
sorry,
Go
sorry.
for it. Yeah.
I will pass the floor off to Scuffer.
I stream on Battery Exhausted tomorrow. I do what we call Nutter Watch, where it's basically just like lolcows and nutters from the internet.
Nice.
But it also coincides with I don't want to stream at the same time as other people, but it coincides with Phil and other stuff. So just check out my channel when you get time. There'll be strange different nutters from around the internet on there.
You said
Sounds
that's
like What the Wednesday.
battery exhausted, right? You said.
Yeah, check out Battery Exhausted for your
that,
nutters.
that's
Super
He's
Chuff is a
on
bit
Twitch,
more
right?
like true crime, serious stuff. But
Yeah. Good
yeah.
shit.
And I'm
Good
on
shit,
Twitch.
by the way.
I stream on Twitch as just to sort of like fill time, and we just do stuff, and sometimes it gets cut for
Sure.
YouTube. But the main space for what you're watching here is going to be Battery Exhausted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a great channel, by the way. I really enjoy it. Really
I'll
really
be
glad to hear it.
streaming as well on Twitch tomorrow, probably in the afternoonish. After.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, on Twitch now, isn't there a system where you can join people as it's like
Yeah, you
there's-
can. Yeah, there's a
Right.
new
Wait, you
thing
didn't finish
where
the
you
what,
can.
what does that mean?
Sorry.
No, you didn't finish the question yet. I don't know what he's talking about. What can you do?
You can basically request to join someone's stream.
Except it's not a request. You
Ah.
can non-consensually join someone's
Yeah.
stream and hijack it. it's a really dumbass feature. that they added.
Okay, I'll just join everyone's stream then. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Literally, it's called knock, right? You knock on someone else's stream, and
then you just come on in.
And apparently, it does some weird shit, like turns on your webcam. I heard.
What?
So, it's like actually one of those horrible cases in which like it's a feature no one asked for, and it actively makes the site much worse. So
I thought, right, so this is bad because, like, obviously I stream on Twitch, and now people are going to fucking try and hijack my stream.
Go knock on superchuffer.twitch.tv.
Yeah, we've opened up the shit.
Oh, I'm
room
doing
here.
that tomorrow. When you stream again?
I thought the idea was that it was just like, you know how on like what you call it on TikTok, you get like panels and everyone's on the panel. Like, I thought it was a bit like so integrated system. So if I wanted to just like say if Indrid was streaming and I'm streaming, we could just jump on, and obviously our both streams will continue, won't they? I won't have to close mine and go on Indrid's.
We would just be streaming together at
yeah,
the same
it'd just be
time.
like,
Yeah.
So like we'd have to try that sometime.
Actually, that could be fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
That could be
I just
fun.
like I don't pay enough attention to the world, but like I'll try and keep an eye on when you're streaming.
Hijack Super Juffer's stream, Indrid.
Yes, I will be hijacking
All
Super
right.
Stuffer and Indrid very shortly.
Yeah, let's jack each. Okay.
Whoa. Okay. Well, with that, thanks for joining us, everybody. Good night. Thank you very much. Good night, Indrid.